I'm concerned that we might have a typo because that's what they're saying.
Thanks, Miguel.
We live.
Good looks.
Can you double check the title for a typo? Because for some reason, one person in the chat was able to make me convinced that there's a serious typo.
Somebody, a grammar teacher in the chat.
Okay, here we go. What's it say? I can't even click it. Skinheads versus the Hoovers.
Let's be honest, there's not that many high school graduates between all of us, so like a misspelling is
Shit, I graduated.
I graduated too. Speak for
I
yourself.
didn't-
And we
I
already
didn't
know
do-
you graduated.
I did not graduate. Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah, you seem like you graduated.
I graduated in jail, but I
barely
graduated.
You seem like the kind of guy who would graduate high school and then false claim being a dropout.
No, check in. Oh my god.
For sure. That's what you just did.
Good.
False claim.
That was good.
And you just did that too.
He's hood hopping. But I know that feeling. I know the feeling of like being around a bunch of people and they all just kind of admitting that they didn't graduate high school, and I'm kind of feeling like a square because I did.
Oh no, I can't believe I did. You're right. I totally graduated high school.
Well, okay, 1 second. Big salute. We got to do a big salute to today's sponsor, Legends. Y'all know that this show is always locked in with sports and the culture, and now you can get in the mix for real. Here's how it works. Sign up at legends.com. That's legends with a Z. And they're throwing you a 100% match on your first deposit up to $100. Free sweeps coins just like that. Put it on your favorite team or step into the casino section if you're chasing that big win. They got basketball, football, fights, cards, slots. It's all live. Whether you're watching with the homies or chilling solo, Legends keeps it lit. Just hit up legendswithaz.com today to grab that bonus and see if you're really built like a legend. Anyway, I would like to speak to all the people out there and tell them that we are very, very happy for you to be joining us on another lovely Tuesday afternoon/evening. I'm going to take it upon myself to introduce all of the stars that we have here. First and foremost, we have the mayor of Inglewood, Munchie B himself.
That part. Yeah.
Welcome, Munchie B, to the podcast. In addition to that, the runner-up from the No Jumper host live stream that has gone down in history, Atlanta's very own Ugly Money Nietzsche is in the building.
And ugly money.
Hey.
In addition to him, we also have the winner of the No Jumper host celebration contest, and that is
Go ahead, get that.
Freaky
Ricky
Ricky
Roy.
himself. Hit your Ricky.
Boy.
Bobby
Freaky
Ricky.
You feel
Ricky.
me?
The man formerly known as Flip Phone.
Formerly
Ricky.
known, the artist formerly known as Flip Phone.
Formerly
Ricky Roy.
known as we gon' politic on them shoes that you were wearing that had the Reddit on fire the other day.
Oh, the lemon pepper steppers?
A lot of people felt strongly about those. Not me so much, but we gonna politic that
Hey,
for
tell
sure.
them to
happened,
suck
Obama
they
phone?
mother. Suck your mother.
Okay.
My nigga Obama phone.
In addition to that, someone who made an extremely deep run in the No Jumper host search, somebody who appeared on the news the other day and made quite an impression on the people. People are saying that she might be the best female No Jumper co-host of all time.
Without a question, right?
Boom.
That's a serious claim. Tam is in the building.
Hey guys, hey
I'm
Jack.
a snap.
Thank you guys for following me on Instagram. I feel very special. I feel like Miss America of No Jumper.
I love it. Okay, Tam is in here today. I know a lot of people are very excited about this. In addition to that, we have, for sure, the person with the most methamphetamines in his urine and or bloodstream right now, the man himself,
Hey,
Lush Uno.
hey, Mr. Mystifier, you feel me? I make a tweaker chick squirt. That's a crystal geyser. Come on, player. What's happening with it? You feel me?
Damn, Lush at an open mic. I would love to see it. Dropping
Snap
those
your-
90s.
Oh,
I'm making them
show
snap their
us.
fingers like it's
Yeah,
ATL.
that'll be fire.
He's going to commodify somebody's pain in there. Anyway, in addition to that, we have, finally, some people call him the GOAT. Some people call him Sleepyhead Guy. You could call him whatever you want. Just don't call him broke. It's Aunt Hefe, and he don't care about nothing what the checks say.
In the jacuzzi. His house is a jacuzzi.
He live in a jacuzzi.
For
Why is that still so funny to me?
a block from MacArthur Park. When we hit the spot, we definitely in the jacuzzi.
Come on, man. You know, hey, they don't know about the wee speezy. Yeah. They don't know about the wee speezy.
How's everybody feeling? We got we got Atlanta represented in here today.
For sure.
Nietzsche, how long you out here for? What you got planned?
Oh man, I fly out tomorrow because we got to get back to the work.
Right.
But I've had a great trip. I've been out here since Sunday. I got to see some palm trees. I got to see some pretty ladies, and I've got to eat some great Asian and Mexican food.
Really?
Yeah,
I like that, man.
had a good time.
That's a beautiful thing. I mean, I know you guys talked about this on the news the other day. What is the mood on the floor on the home turf when it comes to the thug thing? Because on one hand, I feel like a lot of the rap fans have kind of backed off from calling him a snitch fully.
Right.
But on the other hand, I'm seeing him send out these sort of pleas for forgiveness to the young or to the little babies and the Quavos and the whoever's of the world, and it feels like ain't nobody sending no kites back. They're they're like not trying to be associated with him, or maybe they really feel offended to the point where they just don't even want to talk to Buddy.
From the things that I've seen, it's really quiet. And like I said, a person will say a lot by being quiet. The people that he cared to apologize to, he's already apologized to, and they haven't said much back yet. But as we've seen in the past, when a person is sure that this person violated, they would immediately, discommunicate and back away and unfollow and those things. And they haven't done those things with Thug. So it's still maybe an open case on, their perception of what's going on with him. But no one has come out and blatantly, disrespected or say, bro, violated. So
Right.
still maybe hope alive.
Because when a rapper snitches, like when 6ix9ine snitched, he
Right.
immediately became like
Exactly.
a punchline to the whole rap game.
For sure.
When Gunna, quote unquote, snitched, Young Thug pretty much ensured that everybody would treat him as a snitch.
Sure.
Nobody is eager to do the same thing to Thug in the same way. So it feels like it's gonna take some time for us to figure out like where he really stands with everybody.
Well, I think the main thought process is the fact of the matter is that he didn't exactly do what some of those other people did.
Yeah.
But if you move the goalposts up or you move the goalposts back, it matters where you put the goalposts. But it's the verdict is still in the air.
Yeah.
When it comes to like the court of opinion as far as the Atlanta rap culture.
Am I the only one who heard the 7-minute song that Thug put out where he's kind of speaking to he's speaking to Baby, speaking to Mariah the Scientist, speaking to all these different people? Am I the only one who heard that and thought that might be the worst Young Thug song I've ever heard?
I don't like it.
Not only is it the worst Young Thug song, he literally like is giving. He's like sucking him off the whole song.
Crying.
Like,
He crying the whole song, bro.
It's pretty pathetic.
It's an
dude.
aura diminishing song because he's taken like he used to be a guy who just oozed aura. He's just out here with his drip, his style, his lean. He's got his big crew around him, and he's like mysterious, but he's kind of like more positive and fun than like a Playboy Cardi. But he's mysterious. He's ducked off. He's not doing the long interviews, etc. Now he's doing the 3-hour interview in which he basically just like cops please the whole time,
Right.
and then he's putting out a song that is like. It wasn't like artistic. It felt like it was just like stuff he wanted to communicate to the world, but it came off clunky. Honestly, I'm going to say that Thug song had 4Extra and Kevin Gates energy.
It sounded like it was
You
part
got
of his
something to
plea
say,
agreement.
but it's coming out.
Right.
It's rushing out of you
Right.
to the point where it's not artful. It
He's
doesn't sound
He's
smooth.
definitely emotional.
The energy from that song came from that interview, though.
Like,
You can
yeah,
tell.
so I'm gonna say that it probably was rushed. I ain't gonna say that it's giving 4Extra's energy. It definitely was rushed, and like I definitely didn't expect that from him. Like you crying to other man, like you feel me, like shit. If they feel the need to get back at you when Wham wanna holler, Wham gonna holler. He gave your ass $4 million when you got out. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like you was being chatty patty, my nigga.
Yeah, I think we gotta take in perspective. Like Thug is not a person that does a lot of interviews, and so and shouts out to Big Bank. Like he successfully cracked into Thug's mind and his emotions and everything. So the kid, probably ain't exactly the most emotional person, and so during that week he was able to articulate that, and he probably was still in an emotional state. Like that song sounded to me like Thug was actually speaking from the heart, from his perspective. Whether or not somebody agrees with it or not, but it definitely was heartfelt. It definitely was I don't think it was fake. I don't think it was manufactured. I think that's how he really
It
feels.
sounded like he left that interview and went to the studio.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, so he was forced into doing that interview. That's the first time in his career where he's been forced from a
How
PR
is he
stance.
forced?
Yeah, who
From
forced him?
from a PR stance, his back was against the wall. He's feeling he's never been held in such low regard in the court of public opinion. His ascension, he's pretty much been held to idol standards for the majority of his career. Now he's got to go, you feel me, defend himself. He just did the interview he
Nah, it
wanted
sound like
shortly
he just did
before
an
when he had the
interview-
mask on.
Well, and
he just did the interview
He did an
wanted
interview with
to.
somebody he was comfortable with. That's what it just sounded like.
Well, yeah, like it,
No,
it
Thug
was
and
definitely.
Bang-
But it
Thug and
needed
Bang
to be
rock for
someone
years.
who was going to push him at least enough to give answers. Like Big Bang wasn't just accepting everything he said,
No,
even
no,
though
he
Big
ain't
Bang was
answering
not being like
cookie-cutter questions.
adversarial.
Why are you guys blaming it on the interview? The song you put out before that was trash. I said this
Exactly.
shit before when he first dropped
Sounds
that
like
song.
y'all don't like Young Thug.
No.
I just said
We're on the fence.
Hey, shit,
We don't know what we think.
I ain't got no dislike from him. It's just
I
like
love Young
It's just
Thug.
like when you, like I said, man. It's with anybody. The energy you put out there, that's what a motherfucker
for sure.
expects.
Why
So
start a song where you're apologizing to your homies with apologizing to your girl too?
Because
That
bros
makes it-
come first, Pam.
Hey, but
The bros come first.
Hey, no, she should have had a separate song.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
because
damn,
you talking about Miss
don't
My
even really
Dogs,
want me
right.
back that much.
Yeah, she should have had a separate song.
That
Nah,
could go out
bro,
the
I
window.
That
I
is
think
kind of
you're
like
really
two
real
separate
quick.
song energy, yeah.
Dirk has an entire genre of Miss My Dogs. He could have made that a separate song. You feel me? Like, and here's the coldest part of the whole thing. We can't mischaracterize the Atlantic consensus by saying, "Oh, we ain't really tripping." When QCP has a fucking picture of Young Thug's face on a rat's body, has his profile pic on IG.
But who is he?
So
He don't set the standard. He told too.
No, but I'm QCP.
Well,
What
that's
are you talking
retaliation for what Thug said about him on one of those calls, right?
He's
To hear
Yeah,
rap.
but you can't. A rat can't
All
call a
those
rat.
calls
a rat.
weren't that bad besides the QCP one. Like what did he say about Future? He said, "Oh, he's kind of a retard. He comes in girls." What did he say about Dirk? Oh, he ain't sent me a
Nah,
verse
he kind
back
of
fast
acted
enough.
like he was
He said
Future's big
QCP is a
Yeah.
snitch, and everybody in Atlanta knows he's a snitch.
No,
That's pretty. That's a lot different than like you didn't send me the verse fast enough.
Even though we know that Future skeet and everything, bro. Why you talking about the Arabian? He was over here like, damn, you telling all the little.
Nah,
Yeah, he sounded like he was
Yeah,
like,
the
Yeah.
pillow
That was-
talking
that
was
was real
crazy
pillow
for
talking,
me.
like-
sure.
That shit was
on the
insane.
bitches, not
And he
on
was
the
acting
kids.
like he was Future's big homie the whole time. Like, I be teaching him shit, and then when niggas come around, he act like he don't hear me because, it's pride or whatever. All that shit was
Pluto's
crazy.
his big homie.
But
Let's not
regardless-
get it
Regardless
twisted.
of any of that, bro, like, I think Thug just really needs time in the studio. He just got out the pen. He probably hasn't really
been
been
like
in the
10
studio
months.
like that.
Hey,
Still, you got to get those
Whoop-de-doo.
reps in to get that.
He got that whoop-de-doo.
One of the effortlessly made one of the biggest memes of the year.
Yes.
A
Yes.
couple of them.
But-
a couple of them.
No
But,
bullshit though,
but
right?
I don't
Look,
think his
'cause,
phone
hey,
conversation the same as
hey,
his jail conversation. He might have been bored on
This
that phone.
this shit crazy. Like I said, we already talked about this yesterday, so
Yeah.
I ain't gonna try to coy phrase this like on the letter, but man, Rollo, he another one that got like a fucking Young Thug situation. I just seen that. That's crazy. Like he another person, and his own homie was checking him too. Like nigga, what is you doing inside that room talking? And then he tried to come with, oh no, I was telling on myself for doing this and that. And he like, with page 12, like, so it's just like, it's just a sickening process of seeing all these street dudes,
Yeah,
just
like
that's supposed to stand on
No, for sure.
business. You catching them in these interrogation rooms,
But-
and they have to explain why they talking to people and why they fucking
But
lawyer
they acting
not
like
talking.
they can outsmart the police. They thinking they
That's
can
what
spin
it
the
is. For
police,
sure.
bro.
That's what it is.
And that ain't how that work. You ain't supposed to be trying to.
You got to understand, Atlanta is like the finesse capital of the world. Like
That- so-
everybody think that they can
Can
finesse,
finesse.
You know what I'm saying? And so a lot of times they trying to spin the police. They trying to finesse. They think they smarter or bigger than the system, and the system actually ends up backfiring. And so that's what you're seeing a lot of. Like at no point in time do I think that Thug or Rollo on record said or purposely try to put somebody away.
Yeah.
Nah, they trying to work their move. Like if I can get my mans out or whatever and spin these folk, then that's what it is. Unfortunately, yes, they talk too much. You know what I'm saying? They probably should have had a lawyer or some kind of representation involved.
Probably.
But
Yeah.
I know
Just
for a
not done
fact that it's not like, oh, I'm about to lock this boy up so I can come home quick.
No,
That's
yeah,
not
no,
what's
no.
going down.
You supposed to finesse the plug, not the police, bro.
And like for me, and I'm not gonna sit there and say that it's giving them vibes, but just being the person and the characters you stand on, like
sure.
bro, you giving like the wrong impression.
Oh
bro.
no, we ain't delusional over here. Like no, it look crazy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
sure.
saying? Like it do look crazy.
Bad work.
Well, he's delusional if he
talking
thought he could finesse the cops because guess what? He wound up fighting that case for how many years?
And then finesse,
wait,
he
wait,
won the case because the retard.
Well, you gotta understand this,
Yeah.
Lush. You gotta
Yeah.
understand. But think about
Type
this,
shit.
Lush. How many times have they been under fire and they did get off?
We don't know.
Like, bro, they just had a RICO, bro. They had 28 people. Thug walked away pretty much time served.
Because of Woody, YSL Woody dude though, because he was a bad witness.
Because he thinking he's spinning the people.
Who?
He spent Woody went in there
kinda
with one.
does-
No,
He
Woody went in there with one angle and then came back
America.
and then he spun back around. You know
No,
what
that's
I'm
not
saying? He went
spinning.
out.
That's not
and he
spinning.
went out.
He snitched completely and
For
they
sure.
got immunity, so he like, fuck it, I'm gonna help. That's not spinning.
But according to him, he never did snitch, and Thug know that. What he did, Thug asked him to do that, and then he had to come clean it up too.
Nah, he cleaned
We
it up.
don't know that Thug asked him to do that. Did Thug say that?
Well,
I mean, though, why Thug got to say it for it to be true? Woody went on camera like nigga, like you
Because
doing all
Woody's
this
a
crying.
snitch, so we ain't believing nothing he say.
Yeah, Thug just went in the room and said the same thing. That's what's wrong with niggas right now. Oh, because what's the name that said, I don't
mean,
give a
well,
Thug
well,
can't
well,
be trusted either. Nigga.
Well, I
What
watch
you
your
talking about?
content and you say the shit that niggas on the SNY yard don't matter, even if it is true. If so,
Who said that?
You.
I said, nigga,
You didn't
bro.
discredit people. You
Man,
said
hey, look,
they on the
look, don't
PCR,
put words in
so
my
what they
mouth,
said
bro.
don't matter.
Don't
so,
put words in my mouth because I didn't say that. I ain't said that
What
like
you
that.
say?
I said, nigga, now what I have said, if you on the SNY yard, nigga, you don't count. Nigga,
No.
you went bad.
These niggas that
you
make
went
claims
bad.
about people that's on
You
GP
went
yards.
bad, bro.
So you just this is like, all right, whatever they say, fuck it, because they on the SNY yard.
Yeah, you on a snitch yard, you on the SNY yard, of course.
So
nigga.
what did I just say differently?
What you mean? What did you just say differently?
Eunice said, because this person on the SNY yard, he said something about
Man,
somebody on
that
the
is not
GP
same,
yard.
bro. Whatever comparisons you trying to make with Thug is not the same comparison.
And how
bro.
it's not?
It's not.
How?
Because it's not.
Tell me.
It's not because Thug doing the same shit, being chatty patty, nigga. He's not trustworthy. What are you talking about? Fuck
You
is
ain't
you
telling- you
talking
ain't telling me
about,
the
bro?
difference.
Fuck it, nigga. I just told you the difference. You trying to tell me that, cause Thug just said it didn't happen.
But you believe a snitch, is what I'm saying.
Because
A
Woody
snitch
said
said-
something,
hold
nigga.
on,
You
hold on,
sitting here,
hold on,
nigga. You the
hold
same
on,
nigga
why
sitting
is that
here.
Woody?
You the
Hold
same
on,
nigga
hold on.
sitting here saying Thug is a snitch, nigga. What are you talking about? You the same nigga in here talking about
saying,
Thug is bad.
you
Now
said-
you trying to tell me
You said
don't
you
believe
said
nothing
Thug,
Woody said.
You said Thug.
Man, hey, look, bro.
You said Thug.
Hey,
told him
man,
to
I said
go in
what
there
I
and
said.
snitch.
Look,
I said, how do you know
hey,
that? Because the
look.
snitch said it.
Man, I
so
said
why
what
would
I
you believe
said,
what a
nigga,
snitch
they both
said?
did bullshit, so it don't matter. So the comparisons you trying
Is
to make
what?
it don't make no sense.
All right, so if that don't make no sense,
It don't make no sense, bro.
So why believe Woody? What made him credible?
Why believe Thug? Why believe Thug?
Thug never said.
Why
he told
believe
him-
Thug?
And listen,
I'm listening, nigga. Why believe Thug?
Because Thug never said he told him to do that. He didn't say he did or didn't.
Man, look, man.
You talking about what
Hey.
the fuck Woody said? Right
Man,
or wrong?
Yeah, I said what Woody said.
And you believe
Yeah, I said
it.
what Woody said. Yeah, nigga, because I
Snitches
can't
is not
believe
credible,
Thug,
bro.
nigga. Who was you to tell me what not to believe, nigga? And you said Thug snitch, so he's not credible, nigga. You said some oxymoron shit. You said some oxymoron shit, bro.
I actually feel differently after his interview.
Now, all right, man. All right,
no,
for sure.
okay.
Hey, look, okay. All right, for sure, bro. I'm done, bro. I'm done. Hey, that's why the streets fucked up now. That's why the streets fucked up now, bro.
I actually
That's
feel
why the streets fucked up
conflicted.
now, bro.
Explain.
Be
Let me
conflicted,
fuck
bro.
up.
Be
Explain-
conflicted.
explain the
You be
conflict.
conflicted, bro. I'm not conflicted with
This
it.
is
I said what I
what
said.
Why don't you tell us
What
why
I
you
don't
feel
understand is why would you guys trust either one of the parties?
Man,
I'm thinking
look,
that
bro.
anyone who's
Ricky,
opened their
hey,
mouth
Ricky,
right
Ricky,
now
hold on,
is
hold on.
not trustworthy.
All right, hold on.
When
We
he
talking
said
once?
This nigga talking about why believe somebody. This nigga, he's compromised as well. Nigga, Woody is getting up there. I feel, my opinion, nigga, is Woody getting up there, nigga.
Woody's
telling the
on
truth.
record snitching.
Woody,
Hold
like,
on,
nigga,
radio,
Woody, like,
hold on.
look, nigga.
Woody,
Hey, look, bro, stop talking over me, bro. I'm talking to
Nigga,
this
you been
man.
talking over
You
me
keep
for
trying to
3
insert
minutes.
talking
What you
over me,
talking
nigga. I'm talking to this man, though. You keep inserting
Man,
yourself trying to talk over it, nigga, bro.
Man, what the fuck is the group setting?
Nigga,
We inserting.
so look, Woody got back at Thug like, look, nigga,
You told me to do
if
it.
you want to put everything on the table, nigga, you know what you did. You trying to come out and cry, talking about niggas is rats, this and that. You talking about Yak Gotti is a rat. You know Yak Gotti lied. He didn't tell on nobody. Like you saying who you told on, who Yak Gotti told on. Yak Gotti told a
I'm not
lie.
talking about Yak Gotti. I'm talking about one person.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So nigga Thug, so Woody like, nigga, you talking all this shit, nigga, you foul, nigga.
That ain't
You
what I'm talking
foul.
about.
That's what I'm talking about, bro.
I'm talking about
That's
Woody.
what I'm- man,
Woody.
look,
All right, wait, look,
I'm
look,
not
look.
about to
Hold
go
on,
back and
look,
forth
hold on,
with
hold
you,
on, hold on. What I'm
because
talking
you
about
mixing
the other
different
thing.
shit
All right,
up,
you
bro.
tell
I'm
me
not
what
about to
you-
go back and
okay,
forth.
all right,
I'm
you
about to
tell me.
talk
You
about,
tell me.
bro.
Now you tell
I'm
me
saying
what
what
you-
make
you
it.
tell me.
I'm trying to say what make YSL Woody saying credible when he done told from the giddy up. The nigga Thug never said whether he told him or not to tell him. He never said that. I'm not believing what the fuck Woody said, and then this
You
nigga
ain't gotta believe him, nigga. I'm about
Okay.
to argue with you
But
about my opinion. That's your opinion. Let's just leave it here. Let's just leave it here. Let's just leave it here. You don't believe
I
it.
ain't
That's
gonna-
your opinion, and
I
I
ain't
believe
leaving
it. That's
nothing
my
there, nigga.
opinion,
It's a group-
nigga.
it's a
What are
group
you talking
conversation.
about, nigga? Because you keep arguing over something, and nigga, it's a lot of segments we can keep going
Man,
on.
man,
Your
man.
opinion, you don't believe him. In my
Hey, bro,
opinion,
kick
I
back,
believe
bro.
him. Nigga.
Okay, all right. This
It's
is
as
what I'm
simple as
saying.
that.
This is what I'm saying, though. This is what I'm saying.
bro.
No,
Hold
nigga, it's as
on,
simple
can you
as
get
that,
loud?
bro.
Make what
It's
you
as
saying
simple
valid,
as that.
nigga.
You keep dragging something on about some weird niggas that don't got to be dragged on.
How
Your
dragged on? That's
opinion,
the thing, that's
your
the topic
opinion,
right now.
your opinion is that you. Why Thug just said you believe Thug and I believe
No,
Woody.
I don't
It is
believe,
what it
man.
is,
Thug
bro.
never said nothing. How I'm gonna
I
believe
don't
something
give a,
he didn't
and
say?
I'm telling you, I
All
don't
right,
give a
this
fuck
is
what
what I'm
Thug
saying,
didn't
though.
say.
This is what I'm saying, though.
Both lying.
This is what I'm saying,
Nigga,
though.
just
This is
'cause
what
you
I'm
said don't
saying.
make
This is
it
what I'm
right.
saying. It's
Who
like,
said, nigga? I said it's my opinion, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about, nigga?
this is what I'm saying is why would we trust anything that's coming out of any of these dudes' mouths right now when everybody's trying to put everybody in a
This
spin
weird ass
cycle?
shit, bro. Nigga,
He
arguing
just
over these
said that
weird
Atlanta,
niggas, bro.
That nigga
Atlanta's
told you
supposed
that
to be
you gonna do
finesse
it?
capital, right?
Man,
Atlanta's
look,
supposed to be
bro,
finesse
don't make
capital.
sense.
I'm about to keep going back and forth with you over these Atlanta niggas and some other shit, bro.
Can I
Nigga,
just
that's
tell
the
you?
topic, nigga. It's a podcast.
You can stay stuck
Fuck
on
you
that if
mean,
you want
nigga?
that. What I said,
This ain't no
nigga.
personal
What I
conversation
said,
on the
nigga.
block,
What I
nigga.
said what I mean, nigga. What I said, nigga.
Well, I said
Can
what
I just say?
Yeah, what I said, nigga.
What
You said
I
what
like-
mean, what I said, nigga.
What I like
Fuck is
about
you
what
talking
just
about?
happened is that it shows a level of comfortability between these hosts that they're not just gonna skim over the stuff they disagree on. No, we gonna talk about it.
Yeah, they're
We
right.
gonna get into it.
Nah,
We might get a little fiery, even if it's about some shit that realistically doesn't have anything to do with us. I
But
like it.
Adam, you know the thing about it, like just from that exchange, it shows just how argumentative or debatable the situation is. I don't think it's. I mean, if you're talking logically, it's a debate. It could go either way. What he's saying is right.
Come on, bro.
What Munchie is saying is right. It's debatable, and so the whole situation of is Thug this or is Thug that, it's debatable. It matters which side of the field you're on and
Ugly
in your
money.
perspective.
I might have missed it in the bank interview. Did he say either way that he told Woody yes or no to go in there and say what he said? I might have missed it.
Thug said that he hasn't said anything derogatory to
Why
Woody
does that
because Woody
matter?
be
Hey,
on
Woody is
medication.
speaking on something
But I'm
I ain't
talking to
spoke
this
on.
man like you wasn't talking to me.
Thug ain't spoke on a lot of shit. So Woody bringing something else. Woody bringing something up.
I'm saying this. He never said yay or nay. He said, why would I believe in? He never even spoke on that. That man took it upon himself to say, Thug told me to do that. Why we believe a nigga that snitched from the beginning?
Well,
That's what I'm saying.
And I will say that Woody has been on record saying that he will say anything to keep himself from out of jail. He
But
said
what
that.
I don't get is what changed your opinion, Munchie? Because the fact of the matter is
All right,
this.
so look,
No, not change my opinion.
So let me ask this
It
question.
had me wondering.
Let me ask this question.
because-
Who Woody?
Hold on, can I answer his question?
Go ahead, bro.
It had me wondering because to back up what the Thug saying, like I would have to hear different people corroborate it, but if I had them corroborations, it would probably make me lean more so like, okay, you didn't snitch.
Right, but you're
I would- I would
only
have to-
focusing on one situation. You're not looking at the Pee Wee Roscoe situation, which is even though
He talked about that.
No, okay. So you're
I'm talking about everything that was talked in the bank. What the fuck is
Bank.
that? Big bank interview in totality.
yeah. But that's like to me the most egregious thing beyond him.
You talking
even
about the 2015 tape?
correct? Yeah.
You got to understand what you're talking
This,
about. You talking about
like,
one, you talking about a video.
let's not to cut you off, bro. On some street shit, bro. Let's be real, bro. The nigga just got caught doing some shit that he wouldn't admit it to if it wouldn't have came out. He wouldn't admit it to none of these phone calls, bro. So why is he's gonna come out and admit to something that Woody is saying? I'm not saying, nigga, what Woody is saying is true, nigga. If it's my opinion that I believe it, yeah, nigga. Just because Thug ain't come out and said nothing, Woody is responding to Thug interview. And in the interview, Woody is saying, okay, nigga, so since you want to say about this, about niggas is snitching and niggas did this and that, nigga, put this out there. This all is a result because of you, nigga.
Hey, he said the people he talked about in them conversations, he done said this to them before.
Some of that seems a little hard to believe in some cases.
It could
Well,
be.
realistically,
110%.
look, you
But
guys.
you trying to argue me down? But you trying to argue me down about Woody and Thug, bro? Because I said I believe
all
that.
we can do is
I
quote
believe
what was said publicly. We can't guess what's in these people's minds.
Sure.
Now, this man never said whether he told him to go in and go on an interrogation and do some bullshit or not. But this man did say that, oh, he told me to do it. I'm saying, why believe him on some bullshit like that when he went in there and told?
You know why? You know why?
I'll say anything to get me out. What he said on record?
Who did Woody tell on? Who did Woody get in jail?
Who get in jail?
Yeah. You said he a snitch. Who he told on? Who he put in jail? You see some paperwork on him?
He got whooped out and then
man, fuck all that, bro. I'm asking you a question, bro.
I'm answering it. How the fuck
you
am I answering?
He got whooped out by somebody.
He got whooped out, got in the car with these niggas, and this sparked the investigation. All behind what's the nigga he was in the car with? About to try to go slide because he got whooped out at the club in Mackie City.
Oh fuck! What was that? Oh,
yeah, I know exactly what you talking
about. Come on, bro.
about.
All this shit stem from somewhere, bro.
Yeah, nah, what happened?
That's like me. That's like you getting into a situation, and I believe you got in a situation, and because of that situation, I'm like, oh, I think Munchie is snitch because this situation happened. What are you talking about, bro?
No, I don't follow you. You gotta start from the top. I didn't hear that. I didn't get it. You said because of what?
I gotta do a quick break, real quick. I hate to do this, but I just want to send a big shout out to everyone over at everything420.com. They literally have everything that you need. Arguing with your homies, kicking back, smoking some weed. You can head on over to Everything 420. They have everything you need. They're like the Amazon for smoking essentials. They even have an app called E420 in the App Store, where you can get any gear you like. Literally anything that floats your boat is on there, from bongs to vapes to edibles to shrooms to flowers. You'll never need to leave the house again, which sounds pretty amazing to me. Try their Universal Plug House brand flower. It's so good and super strong. We literally smoked it before this episode, and everybody's just straight hyphy. Seriously, get all your favorite brands, including Packwood, Stizzy, Cake, and more. And plus, they have crazy deals all the time, including a whole section with items up to for only $4.20. And of course, their mystery boxes, which I absolutely love. So download their app and use my code NOJUMPER for extra money off. Appreciate you. Okay.
Hyphy for real.
Man, you guys, I'm not gonna lie, you guys got pretty intense about that topic, which I would not have expected at this point in time to really like stir such emotion between people. So
it ain't even stir no emotion because I don't give a fuck about the situation. It's just that this nigga sound like you care about it. Then you keep trying to say slick shit, bro. Like go. You keep saying niggas, man, look, bro, you trying to feed the chats. I'm not with feed the chats, my nigga.
The chat.
Yeah, like this the thing,
what the
bro.
Fuck the chat got to do with anything?
This the thing. This man is set up in here going against Thug. We could pull shit up weeks ago. Oh, Thug, this and that. Now he's asking me, why do I believe something Woody said? Because, Thug didn't say that. We just listened to a fucking whole interview where Young Thug sounded stupid as fuck. We listening to phone calls. We listening to fucking music with this nigga crying.
That's your opinion again. So who else think he sounded dumb?
Listening to music with this nigga crying.
That's your opinion, but
so Woody come out like, nigga, it's a lot of shit your ass ain't spoke about or told. So since you want to push it out there, let's put this out there, nigga. And so why you believe that, nigga? Because it's my opinion to believe it, nigga. Well, okay. Fuck is you arguing with me about what I believe for?
Let me just say, it feels kind of weird because I've called King Yella a snitch for what he did. What Thug did is so much worse than what King Yella did. King Yella got pulled over by the cops.
Whether he a snitch or not.
I'm talking about he told the cops like Offset is a GD.
That ain't nothing. Nigga tried to debate me about two rogue shoes. Man, shit is crazy.
Who's more of a snitch is the question.
No, ain't no more. Snitch is a snitch.
Shit is crazy. Nigga trying to debate me about two wrong shoes.
Hold on.
I'm just saying that I can't say Young Thug is in the clear when I've called King Yella a snitch over and over. It's got to either be like, King Yella, you all right,
ain't nobody said that,
and Thug is all right, or Thug is bad and you're bad.
I'm saying
I got to hear Thug's album before I decide he's a snitch.
Jesus Christ.
That's the real answer. So far, it's looking bad.
Music's got to improve.
Based on features,
no, Thug, you got to get back doing some player music, bro.
That's all it is.
All that talking about case and shit, that closing statements, whatever that shit called, closing arguments, and apologize. Just get back to the player shit. And he'd be all right, but all this.
This is what happens when the music is weak. It wasn't enough melodies in that shit, and now the homies is arguing instead of saying that. That shit was kind of cool.
So you ain't like either one of them songs?
Cool. Hell no, them shits was weak as hell.
It was like storytelling rap,
right?
Which is like
that shit was horrible.
Some people could pull it off. A lot of people can't.
Hear
King Von's amazing.
I don't want to hear Thug's rapping voice. I want to hear some.
I like the end of it.
I like the end of this song.
I'm trying to figure out what he's
saying. I like the end of the this song. Yeah, I like the end of it.
Yeah,
that's the Thug that we knew when he kind of went up
singing on it.
Nah, Thug on Dropping Jewels.
Who was the dude singing on it?
What you mean?
That was Thug.
There was
You see?
My dog, my dog.
Nah, he talking about something completely
What, he
different.
wasn't the only one on that song?
Nah, it was some background vocals.
Oh,
I know what
okay.
you're talking
But
about.
I didn't see the name of the person tag, but no, he's saying he was singing.
Nah,
it.
I
That was
know
pretty
exactly
funny.
what he said.
That was a good bar right there.
Nah, man, but I think like Thug, if he get back to the music, people unfortunately people will rather be entertained than being told the truth. And if the truth, if a lie or the entertainment is more entertaining, yeah, man, Thug gonna be all right.
Well, we just seen that Thug is headlining Coachella, right?
There you go.
Is he?
I don't know if he's headlining it, but he's like pretty high up on the.
3,000.
It's just to say, like,
randomness.
6ix9ine wasn't. Well, he probably never was going to be invited to headline Coachella. But like
Right.
when 6ix9ine told he was never going to be on a Rolling Loud again, it was just like
But-
he got X'd out of everything. Thug's. Because the main thing is that people love Thug's music for many reasons that have absolutely nothing to do with street stuff. I would say street stuff is like very low on the list. Like that's not why people listen to him.
Let
which is
Lush
different
tell
than
it.
Yeah, I
Thug.
like this street rap.
Yeah, but
That added a
it
lot
was
to me.
never the primary value proposition
Hey,
when it
Adam,
came to
but-
Thug.
He was
But-
13
but
years old when he
6ix9ine,
shot
he
that
went-
chopper.
He went all the way. He was on the stand. Like
Yeah.
he went to the full extent.
Yeah, it's
So,
a difference with 6ix9ine
It's a
and what
level.
Thug did.
Well,
As far, I mean, if you classify that, you classify it. But the actual physical things that 6ix9ine did, Thug did not do.
Right.
Let's just be real.
Oh,
But
yeah. No,
if you are concerned about Thug's career, if you look at what happened with Gunna with his allegations, and he became twice as big, if not 10 times as big. I mean, you can come out this shit winning.
Is he bigger
but
than?
Money, but
Is he
guess what?
bigger
When
Gunna
Gunna-
is way bigger than
than he was with Pushing P?
When
For
Gunna,
sure.
when Gunna got-
Musically, we have not. Gunna
Gunna is huge.
Gunna's had a
right
bigger
now?
record
Gunna
than
is
Pushing
probably
P.
the biggest
But-
artist in Atlanta.
But
Yeah.
when
Been
Gunna
saying
got out of
this,
jail,
by
he
the
got
way.
right
I've
to
been
the
saying
music.
this for
He
weeks.
didn't
For
do all
sure.
the shit
He
that
didn't do
that
no
Thug was
talking.
doing.
And
Right.
see, that's the thing. Like that's why I really think that I'm like, man, damn, Jeff, like, man, just drop the records, man. Let the music talk. Stop goddamn doing all this damn yip yapping. That's what got you in this shit. And goddamn drop the music. You know what I'm saying?
Perhaps Young
and like I
Thug
said,
did not have a fuck you mean.
So what now?
I don't agree with that totally,
You know?
though.
You don't
Ugly
think
Money.
that
I don't
Gunna
agree
is
with
bigger
that
than-
totally.
you don't think that
No,
Gunna's
Gunna
bigger?
is way bigger. I've been saying that for the
Bigger
entire
than what?
time I've been up here than Thug. He's been bigger than Thug for a really long time.
No
I feel
one's
like people are just
disagreeing,
finally
so
opening
I
their
think
eyes.
that's
Post
a hot
YSL
take.
trial, he has dropped
He
multiple
was bigger
albums
before.
that have done extremely well, whereas Thug has not dropped
He
one
was always the
album
better
yet.
artist.
One
He was
good
always the
song.
better artist.
How
But
long-
look,
how long
Who's
Thug
Carol
been-
G is
Young Thug
headlining.
is headlining below
Yeah.
whoever the fuck Carol G is. He's headlining
Don't
below
do Carol
her.
G like that.
Yeah,
Shout
yeah.
out to the Spanish girls.
Exactly, Rasta
a
community.
Spanish
you know what that is,
Yeah,
Tim?
legend.
You know
Legend.
Carol
I never
G is,
heard of her.
Tim?
I know
Yeah,
Carol
she's a
G is.
Spanish singer.
With
Okay.
bangers.
Yeah, she's got hits.
I know Justin Bieber.
Yeah,
Bro, how is Addison Rae? Look, show the flyer.
Bro, the Strokes.
Addison Rae being that high up on this list is kind of
Where is she?
wild to me.
She got
She's-
that booking agency.
Hey, that's that TikTok clout, I guess. And then
Nah,
Wait.
the lineup look kind of hard. I
what the
don't care.
fuck is?
Yeah, why
not-
is Addison Rae higher than Sexy Red?
I thought. Oh yeah,
Disrespect.
yeah, that's fucked up. But I mean,
This Coachella you're talking about? Y'all talking
yeah.
about?
Who the
Yeah.
fuck is 9 Inch Noise? I keep
Yeah,
thinking that
that's-
it's gonna say 9
That
Inch
sound like-
Very
Nails.
disrespectful.
No, but okay, for the record. Oh yeah, you were talking
Central
Sexy
C
Red.
kind of low too. Damn.
Central
I think he's appropriately.
Y'all got
could be a-
Central
you
C on the
could be-
same level as Foster the People. What's
I wonder
Foster the
who-
People's
Central
hit
C
right
is a
now?
boy out
Central
here.
C
Central
should be
C
above,
pretty
yeah.
huge
Central
though.
C got
They
the
haven't
9
had
on
hits
his
with
back
pumped
right
up
now.
kicks, right?
I still feel like they're huge though. Like as a festival draw, I feel like they're a big
Okay.
deal, you know.
Okay, for the whites.
But
Pink
yeah,
Panthers.
I mean, you get some reality checks when you get put on a flyer for a fucking festival, you know. Like you just find
Tell
out
you where your ass
there's all kinds of artists that could be perceived. I mean, well, at the same, look how low Iggy Pop is. on
That's
the-
pretty.
like
shouts to-
that says like, hey, your seniority is not necessary. Look at Clips below Wet Leg. What the fuck is Wet Leg?
Wet Leg got hit.
Is that some good shit?
Come on
I never heard
now.
of Wet Leg.
Shout out to
Never
Miguel
heard
for
of
knowing
either.
what's up.
Hey,
The only time I got a wet leg is when I piss myself.
Hey,
Huh?
no, hey,
God.
Tam is needed because she know these names, bro.
Yeah, you listening to like
not
non-rap
familiar
music.
with
huh?
Look how low
Yeah.
Black Flag is, Adam. Black
Hey.
Flag's on the fourth row of the.
Where is Black Flag?
I mean,
That's not with Henry
compared
Rollins,
to this
obviously,
day
right?
and time, like it makes sense. I feel
Oh,
like all of
wow.
this stuff is pretty appropriate, to be honest.
What
I
you
didn't-
mean?
Like the way they're
Suicidal
sizing it and
tendencies.
stuff. The Strokes, come on, bro. Like the Strokes, Young Thug. Let me see the second headliner for the last day. The XX. I feel like they haven't been big for a minute, right?
Well, yeah, a lot of these are older bands for sure.
Yeah,
But a lot of
they
older
return.
bands might still be like gigantic.
Who would I like
Alex
right there on
G's
that
lit
top
as
one?
fuck.
I think a lot of times they go with like ticket sales, like hard ticket sales.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they go by your hard
Hey,
ticket
man,
sales. Like if
Coachella
you
always
if you
got,
doing
like,
like
some
hard
shit,
ticket
though. They, like,
concerts or whatever,
Rolling
that's what
Loud
they
more
go off of.
entertaining.
But I don't know. Rolling Loud, those bills are pretty fucking
They be
dry
letting
these
their
days. I'm
homeboys
not gonna
up
lie.
there.
I feel like they just got to get a better space. Like the space seems janky as fuck at Rolling Loud, you know?
I mean, I've been
What
to
you
them all
mean?
over the country.
Like
It's-
Inglewood ain't janky. Wasn't it just
No, the way they have it set up though, I feel like for a multi-day festival, you kind of want to be comfortable. You know, you don't want to be around all this concrete and stuff. You want to be able to chill,
No,
sit down.
to be
and
fair,
stuff,
like
you know?
the
Yeah,
Rolling
it's
Loud that I
be a
went to
vibe.
in Miami was such a miserable stadium festival experience that it made me.
Where was it?
In Miami, I am never going to go to another Rolling Loud ever.
at all? No matter where it's at.
That Miami experience was such dog shit that every single time anybody's asked me about going to another Rolling Loud since then, I have pretty much just laughed. Like that was really it for me. And also like that was the last unproductive content trip that I did.
That's crazy.
We went out to Miami for Rolling Loud. I think the best thing that we got was like a Skrilla interview for like 10 minutes. But since then, we did Chicago, we did Toronto, we did New York. All these trips getting like multiple great pieces of content. Whereas when we were at Rolling Loud, we didn't get anything.
How
So
many Rolling Louds you been to?
lifetime, probably less than 10, I guess.
And
But-
all
but-
of bullshit.
They don't even perform.
Used to
like,
be fun.
Heard
What
they
do you
used to be
mean? Like
better.
none of
Heard
those
they used to be way better.
none of
Well,
those artists.
when I went to
they don't
Miami, I
even
didn't
perform.
see a single artist perform. I was backstage the whole time just trying to get interviews.
But
and
even
shit.
if you were watching the show, you wouldn't see a single artist perform. They just literally played their songs and like every once in a while yell or ad lib
Yeah,
over
Playboy
on top
Cardi
of it.
came out and
Like-
just screamed.
It
Yeah.
is the most joyless experience on earth from my perspective. Like it makes me hate hip hop. It makes me hate America in some way. Like I really, the experience in Miami was so bad that I will never even be tempted. I will never get FOMO again. Every single one of you guys could go and hang out with Future. I don't care. I'm glad I stayed
Nah,
home.
you'd be tight.
Hey,
Nah,
that's the-
I'd be
that-
mad.
that-
I'd be
I'm
mad.
going
But
to hang out with
everything
Future.
besides that, I would be cool with.
Is that the Rolling Loud Kodak got locked up at?
Man, I've been to so many. I don't know.
Well,
Kodak, I was at the one in Miami that Kodak got locked up in maybe 2019, maybe I think.
I'll say this at the most recent one, which like Cardi headlined in LA. Like Cardi, despite him not actually performing, it's for sure like a whole
He has a cult.
experience watching him. But seeing Peso Pluma perform with a live band in contrast to all these people just rapping like every once, it was such a huge thing. Like wow, that organic feeling of actual instruments live. You can't really top that. And like, I'm not personally trying to, I'd go to the Coachella because hell yeah, there's a lot of actual musicians and people performing. And there's some dope rap shit to turn up to. I watch Sexy Red and then fucking, you feel me, the next day I could see the Strokes. That's fire to
I
me.
hear this criticism a lot though of rap concerts versus live concerts, and I feel like at rap concerts, what you get though is more so like moments, like Lil Yachty coming out at Rolling Loud, that intro.
But
You know
they
what
do
I'm
that at
saying?
rock
Like,
concerts too. They'll bring out some, oh, here's the singer of Slayer and he's going to do this song with this band, etc. It's just that like when you go to see a rapper live, like honestly, the NBA Youngboy kind of impressed me. He was probably singing like 70, 80% of his lyrics. Yes, he had a backing track, but he clearly cared about delivering the
Which is
majority
definitely an
of
improvement
the
on him,
vocals.
'cause, yeah.
It's also pretty easy to be NBA Youngboy performing live because you have like an entire stadium full of people that know all the words to your shit. But I respected it. He had the background dancers. He had shit going on stage, etc. That being said, like if you've been exposed to other types of music, like you just can't compare a rapper going on stage and rapping over his pre-recorded songs to seeing like Slayer and you've got 4 people playing instruments in unison and the singer, and it's like if any of them fucks up at any moment, this thing is fucked up, and they're so dialed, they're so on point that they go on stage and just shred, and the whole fucking audience loses their mind. I'm sorry, like as much as I like listening to hip hop more than I like listening to rock, but I can't even put almost any rapper in the same category as what like a good rock.
All right, so
concert
who
is
y'all
like.
think is the best rap performer?
Recently, it's Gunna, and he's about to do another one night only in LA.
I don't
Really?
know.
Yeah, he performed with a live band. He had guitarists and stuff. He had dancers. He had set design, smoke, a giant head of his.
Yeah,
I mean, we got to be realistic. Like
Is Gunna a rapper, though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Like,
a-
I
he's
mean,
a
that auto
mumbler.
tune should be confusing me, bro.
Hear me out though. Hear me out. This was my point though. At festivals, I think it's harder for rappers to really get get their art out there. But when you go to like a Kendrick concert, when you go to a Gunna concert, any of these guys' concerts where they have their production teams, it usually surprises you.
I don't
You know what I'm saying?
Because I saw
Kendrick's
Gunna.
concert, that shit belongs in the Louvre. From his last big album, what was it? Mr. Morale?
Oh, where he had the diamond crown from Tiffany's.
all that shit.
I'm not surprised to hear that. Honestly,
it was
even his alter ego, even seeing Drake live is unbelievably impressive. The way he's
for
got
sure.
like 100 fucking hits. He's sprinting back and forth on the stage the whole time. Seeing Drake blew my mind. That's definitely one of the best artists I've ever seen. I believe that about Kendrick.
I think it's
for
like
sure.
that with a lot of artists. Like I hear the live music versus rap music. I agree, live music's amazing. I'm sure there's some kind of backing track, but when you see these guys do their thing, like it's dope. You feel me?
Seeing Drake performance?
Yeah.
Yeah, but what he be
With
doing?
the fake smoke, with the bullet holes.
I mean,
This was before that, but yeah, I've seen Drake a few times over the years, and it's always like super impressive to me. He just puts a lot more of himself into his performance than I love Gucci. Gucci to me is upper echelon rappers all the time. You
Terrible
want to go see
performance.
Gucci Man perform? This is what you're going to see.
Terrible performance.
Yeah.
Trust me, I know. Yes.
He just
Yes.
rocks back and forth with one finger in
And
the
I
air.
love WAP, but WAP is a terrible performance.
But he's too rich. He's been
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
it for too long. And this is the problem is that what you do when you're playing in the 500-person venue, you get on stage, you rap along to your song, you
Doesn't
barely
translate.
got room to move, you walk back and forth, the crowd goes crazy. That's cool. All of a sudden you're in front of 50,000 people. I mean, you can't just do the same thing and expect for it to work, but most rappers just get used to that. So that's just kind of all
Yeah,
they
you know,
do.
I think there's a clear answer though to best performer of all time, and
Who's your pick?
Do Drake dance?
the best
Not
performer,
live, really.
the best performer of all time is Busta Rhymes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And it's not
Yeah.
even close. By a significant margin.
Another good person that y'all could see live is Currency. He always performs with a
I
live
was going to
Amazing.
name him. Anybody
Yes.
who doesn't have a backing
Amazing.
track and just raps their ass
Yes.
off the whole time, that is
Spitter
hugely
is
impressive.
tight.
Yeah.
So y'all just talking about hip hop, hip hop R&B because I think R&B they better performers, but y'all just talking about hip hop right now, right?
Yeah, just rappers.
Yeah.
I seen Nip and Schoolboy Q.
So you say
Schoolboy
Really
Q
good
is
shit.
good.
Yeah,
I saw him like
he
at a
has
show at
drummers and
Dreamland in
shit.
Malibu.
He has a lot of different switches in his songs that you wouldn't.
Now we're getting deep down the rabbit hole.
Ye shit. Ye was hard.
You say Busta Rhymes. Like,
Yes.
I hear a lot of people say, "What's the name?" Was like that DMX.
Oh,
Yeah,
DMX
okay.
insane.
Okay.
He would tear
All
the
right,
stage
you know
up,
what?
Yeah.
Yeah, DMX at Woodstock 99 in front of 90,000 people. That is the biggest crowd that any rapper is ever gonna rock. You feel
Hey,
like
Well,
no,
yeah,
and nobody-
on the thing about Busta though, like the correlation between him and his hype man Spliff Star, like they
Yes.
got it like a routine. Now Red and Meth is up there too. Like when Red and Meth are in key and on point, like the way they play off each other and feed off each other, like that shit can get magical.
I always wish, like, imagine if like Chief Keef and Lil Reese had that had that intuition when they first came out.
That'd
Like,
be crazy.
oh my,
Hey, you hear me?
To Adam's point earlier about rock and comparing that to hip hop, DMX is one of the only people that I've seen be able to keep that standard. Like he was all over the stage. He was climbing on top of the speakers. He's damn near hanging from the rafters in the place. He's coming in the
Barking and
crowd.
shit.
Bro,
He's yelling at us.
DMX will have 50,000 people praying with him.
Okay,
That's
but
power. You know what I'm
Mason, but
saying?
he's
Like
a
when he's on
preacher.
stage and he prays and everybody is quiet and praying with him, like that's real
Smoking
stage
crack
presence.
and getting 50,000 people to pray with you is pretty hardcore.
so tight.
Yeah, smoking.
That's like they're all on crack
How you
too.
know he was
'cause
smoking crack
They're
back
buying what you're putting out there. They're essentially on the crack as well.
No,
Hey,
but DMX, they said like certain rappers, DMX, he had that cadence and like had that type of voice, like that commanding cadence to where he can command like a crowd like that, get out there and like chant a prayer and like, have.
He was like 3 hours late because we saw him after Coachella. He drove to Anaheim, I guess, and the crowd is still, everybody's there, nobody left. He came in, immediately turned up.
Hey, he didn't make the crowd cry with his prayers. He didn't cry with them.
He'll pray for us before we go home.
I almost had a DMX battle booked. It was so close to happening, bro. Like,
I'm tripping. Busta Rhymes, he gotta have some good hype man because
Yeah,
he
Spliff
raps
Star.
so fast,
Spliff.
like he running out of breath.
Yeah, his Spliff Star, like you could tell they practice and they got that master. Like whenever Busta comes off the bar, Spliff comes on in the bar, and it's magical.
I think Busta Rhymes on testosterone, so he's able to rap on a different level, right?
for sure.
And he's got the power of the tribal tattoos all over his body as well, which I think
And that
probably-
big ass chain.
Biggest Cuban in the game.
Yeah.
Nah.
The chat is saying Travis
That
Scott.
shit is
I've seen
dope.
Travis Scott a few times. He's pretty
Yeah.
wild, but I feel like I don't know if that's crazy energy.
He definitely has the most hats.
I don't know if it's
of any
performance.
performer. Like,
Yeah,
Once
Travis
you
got
get
a lot
to
of
a
energy.
certain level, it just feels like you can't just phone it in. Like the Gucci Mane performance that we're talking about once you get to the point that you're playing to 10, 20,000 people, I mean, that ain't gonna work.
WAP never left the chilling circuit. You know, WAP was going into all them little country towns and them little clubs where it's 30 people on stage with you and you got to stay in one spot. He never transitioned from
WAP,
that
another
point.
person that ain't talking to Thug. Oh, you want to call me soft? I'm gonna ignore you for the rest of your life.
Hey, y'all didn't see that when that nigga Gucci fired on somebody on stage?
Oh, the girl?
When he was performing, he fired on that
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. What was her name? I heard her talking about suing him nowadays.
Oh, she had a name?
Her name was, I can't remember. That was like his ex-girlfriend that he was like trying to put on as a rapper. And then she was getting on stage being all up in his space. So he just Falcon
Fired on
punched her.
I thought that
And then
was
there was
fair.
an interview clip of her outside the venue just talking right after he beat the fuck out of her.
That's
That was years ago. I know she ain't talking about suing now.
That's
No, I
that
think I saw a clip of her acting like she's going to sue now.
the Afroman move.
Yeah, I ain't even know about that.
What Afro do?
Long
Afroman,
live
Afroman slapped some girl off
Long
stage.
live Afro, man.
He alive.
What you talking
Yeah,
about?
Afroman
My
alive.
bad.
Man, Adam on some bullshit.
I fucked it up.
What you get him mixed up with, bro?
Da, 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 da.
What you get him mixed
Well,
up
he
with?
can still be alive. I can say long live him. Yeah, keep on living.
Keep on living.
I was about to say, you think he was dead?
Nah, it's because his homie died. The fucking, fuck. Lil Sodi.
Right.
Yeah.
He was always with him.
You got to have a very, very hip hop encyclopedia to know that Afroman's homie's actual name. That's dope, bro.
Lil Sodi, kind of a
Nah,
LA
not if
legend.
you
He's kind of a
here.
legend.
I interviewed him.
Afroman from here.
Yeah, Afro.
Okay, because we just knew the one song from where
But I interviewed Sodi probably like a year before he passed, and there was all that drama. Remember, they were beefing with Young Thug backstage and shit excuse me, Young Buck.
And to be
Yeah.
fair, Afroman did have 2 songs. Not
Really?
one.
What
What was
other
the other
song?
one?
Palmdale is a banger.
What's
right?
it called?
Palmdale.
Yeah, we never heard of it.
Hey,
I-
look,
I-
hey, hey.
It didn't reach
banger.
us. It didn't reach us. I'll be real.
Palmdale
You know, I'm
reached.
tell the truth. It didn't reach
Palmdale's
us. Because I
international.
got high was a vibe.
No, most definitely. But he got his own little cult following. I ain't gonna even lie. I think that was last year. I went to his birthday. Like the cult following, like the motherfuckers he had in there, this shit.
Still
That
active.
shit was crazy. I'm like, damn, what the fuck?
But you know, a lot of them older artists, you know,
Yeah.
they may not be on a major scale, but like in their areas and stuff like that, they still killing. You know what I mean? Because we got a ton of them in it. Like Young LA still moving around.
Wait a
Jay Money,
second. Hold on. I
the
thought
whole
about
futuristic
after what
nigga.
happened with the whole duct tape mafia,
you got-
they're still allowing him.
Yo,
I thought he
crazy
got ran
thing-
up out the city.
Crazy story
I
about
was
that
on
duck-
stage in Atlanta in an
You think
arena
we're, like, not
at
hip or
Drewski's
something?
show
No,
with
I
Young
sent that
LA
video
like
in.
the other day, like less than a year ago when we did the Woody thing. I was on stage at Drewski's shit with Young Dro and Young LA on stage.
They were together. That's crazy.
No, Young LA just had a resurgence, bro. He
And
just
why
took
do you
off
think
crazy.
that Alley Boy beating him up would make it so that he couldn't have a career in LA? Who the fuck cares?
The actual
not just
video
that.
that got his ass whooped was at my event. I recorded it when he was talking about the duck on my face ain't going nowhere.
Yeah,
And he
yeah.
tell me, send it to World Star. And it was on World Star and it ended up,
I interviewed Young LA and talked
that's
all
what
about
got-
that, all that shit.
Aren't
No,
they
but he's
tr-
still moving around crazy.
It wasn't they RIP Troubles people too?
He was just all over the
Wasn't
Metro
he?
album, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you feel me? You had Trouble was super tripping on him.
See,
for a
Lush
long-ass
always
time.
want to like prematurely cancel somebody.
I didn't want to know.
You're like, oh, you got beat up 20 years ago? Yeah, your career
So what
over.
happened? So what happened was
Bro,
Young LA. He was
this
on
was
this
the whole
interview with
thing.
he was on an interview with Boss Talk, and he's doing the Young LA shit. He's like pockets extra sloppy and just tripping, and the clip goes viral. And Ain't I has a whole resurgence. Young LA's getting booked like crazy right
Seen
now.
that, yeah.
The song is amazing. We know it's a great song. I mean, Young Dro on the remix. Extra.
Yeah, I thought that was
Chopper make you do the
Dro is
Macarena.
definitely one of the most underrated
What?
artists. of
Oh
our time,
my
in
God, what's
opinion.
that one Dro song? Dro,
I'm clean
clean
shoulder
in
lean.
this bitch.
Now it's like the shoulder lean in this bitch.
He's
No,
still got the polo on right now.
Dro underrated. Dro is actually, I would say, Dro is a better lyricist than T.I.
Yes.
Nigga caught the
yes,
Holy Ghost.
Yes.
Oh, you said he a
Smoother.
better
He's
lyricist
smoother.
than
He's
T.I.?
not better though.
Yes.
He's
No, he's
smoother.
more
though.
catchy.
Sure.
His flow
Yes.
is crazy. He's
Yes.
not
Yes.
a better
Yes.
lyricist.
Yes.
Man, y'all crazy.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. You ain't heard Dro though.
I heard Dro.
You know what I'm saying? If you hear Dro's actual, bro, listen.
100%. Dro is like, as far as bars go,
For sure.
like if you're like analyzing it from a battle rap perspective, Young Dro way quote unquote nicer than T.I. for sure.
But you know,
now,
people in
T.I.'s
the
a
South
better
kinda know that, you know
songwriter.
what I'm saying?
T.I. more technical, don't you
No,
think?
for sure.
Not-
T.I.'s
Oh yeah,
bigger,
T.I.'s
too.
way more
Technical?
technical.
He made
yeah.
bigger hits.
Technical,
Yeah.
define technical.
Technical
more
meaning
hit-
like,
words.
Yeah,
you
more
like
weren't
he
born
could-
yesterday, Les. Use your fucking
Come
head.
on, bro.
You know what?
They-
Check out
they-
Ludacris is more technical
they-
than T.I. You know exactly how T.I.
Okay,
is more technical than Dro.
He's
You know
not.
exactly what we talking
Dro has
about.
what are you talking
I
about?
don't think Aunt Dro a better lyricist.
I'm trying to
bro.
tell
He's not a
Hell
better
no.
lyricist.
Hold on,
so.
hold on. He rhymed fucking Lima
And I
Bean
fuck
6
Dro, like, when
with
Dro-
fucking
when Dro first came out
Primatine
06,
Miss.
He was banging, then he fizzled out. But like a better
Yeah, no,
lyricist, like I don't know. I got
Dro wasn't.
man.
Dro was
I'm
not as
telling you.
consistent as T.I., bro. You know,
No.
Dro be having some
Yes.
real life shit going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so Dro will take 4-5 years off. But if you really like think and listen to what he talking about, bro, like you gotta understand, he only had that first big album and then he fizzled out. Like I say, he was inconsistent because of his real life. But if you really hear Dro, like we hear Dro, because a lot of these records might not hit
Yeah.
out here. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for
like
sure, for
Candy
sure.
Brain
still be-
Tropical, Weem
Man,
away
come
and Weem
on,
away.
man.
Are you serious,
Cream
bro?
me, goddamn, freeze
Look
me.
at him.
bro.
He
No,
over
no,
there.
Young Dro's
I'm
one
gonna
of
go
the
back
Fuck
to it.
that
I'm not
bitch.
gonna lie to you. I'm
Listen,
going
man.
back.
He's better.
I'm
He's
going
a
back.
better.
I'm
He's a
not
better
gonna lie to you.
lyricist when it comes to bars than Ti. But now
I'll agree with that.
Ti is a better songwriter
For
when
sure.
it comes to
Yeah, no, for sure,
actual
for sure.
conceptual records.
Tip got hits.
He's
Yeah, for sure, for
Tip
sure.
knows how to craft entire
Shit with him
concept
and-
albums.
But if you would have put a
Paper
beat
Trail,
on, hey, Hefe, if you was to put a beat on, and
just
say
bar
go,
for bar.
boy, I'm telling you, Dro, get on the
He
nigga
was-
ass quick. Boy.
That's
I'm
why
trying to
he was
tell
a part of that shit because he was
No, for
when
sure.
it because he could rap super good. He was to Grand Hustle
No,
what
but like
Four
you
Eyes
said,
was
but,
to
but
fucking
see, like you said,
Word 'Em Out.
like for me, like I fuck with Joe first album. Like I said, like
Hard.
Tokyo Diamonds,
Yeah,
all
yeah,
that.
man.
He was hard, but like this is what I'm saying. After that, you didn't hear no more Dro to where you consistently hearing Ti like back to back. So
Yeah.
I'm like better lyricists. Like I don't heard too much Ti. Like the
No, for sure. Like, you know,
Yeah, I feel like you
what
can't
you
make
saying?
that
What
What
you
you
saying?
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 See, I was king of the South for you.
Yeah.
Come on now. He don't. Young Dro is tight, but he don't have no Let's Get Away. He don't have no Chilling with My Bitch. He don't have no.
Man,
you
I'm
know,
talking about straight
Because-
bars, though.
right? Exactly. There's a
Man,
difference
listen.
between records and
T.I. got
bars.
Justin Timberlake singing in the church.
That's a great song, and I'm not taking nothing away from the king. And that's a great song. We talking about when a nigga get the rapping. Man, Dro one of them ones. I'm trying to tell you.
I
We out
had
here
the
rapping for
pleasure
money. You
of
niggas rapping for fun.
I had the pleasure of sitting at the Trap Kitchen. Well, first we got a
That's
tour of the Hip Hop Museum, the
That's
Trap
right.
Museum
Yeah, yeah.
from Young Dro while we were in
Wow.
Atlanta, and then we had the pleasure of sitting on the porch at the cafe right
Yeah.
next to the Trap Museum. And the amount of people going up to Young Dro the whole time they were sitting there was honestly kind of insane. Like his level of fame has not diminished even slightly
No.
since his peak. That being said, T.I. made all these fucking huge records. To me, it's like, yes, Young Dro was a stylist and lyrically obviously had a lot to go on, but I mean, in terms of like the better rapper, like the bigger rapper, I mean, it's T.I. all
Oh,
day
no,
long.
No,
T.I. definitely.
better rapper and bigger rapper are not
T.I.
mutually
wrote with other
exclusive.
people also,
And
bro.
as we said, more technical.
T.I.
Again, no.
I mean, if I'm gonna call somebody the better rapper, I'm going by. I ain't going by style or swag rapping and shit.
Okay.
Who got the better songs? Like, cause I rap. So when I'm listening to shit, like, if I'm gonna say you the better rapper, it's because you lyrically better.
I think Dro
Exactly.
me.
I think Young Dro
Dro
lyrically
got
better.
If I'm gonna say you a better song, it's like, oh no, because just like when you make comparisons to other rappers, like greats, you'll be like, no, hard, no, these both greats, but he know how to make a song versus this. You know what I'm
Like-
saying?
like,
So
for
it's
instance,
I
like
feel
for instance, like
T.I. make
Kendrick,
way better
like
songs.
Drake is a bigger artist than Kendrick, but I think Kendrick is a better rapper.
yeah,
Right,
lyricist,
because he
for
make
sure.
better
You know what I'm
songs.
saying? Better
Drake
lyrics.
make
Yeah,
better
better
songs.
lyricists.
Yeah, for sure.
Drake
You know what I'm
make better
saying?
But
songs.
Drake
at
is
the
a
same
better
time,
musician
Right, he the better
Most
and a
artist.
better overall
Tip
artist.
is a better musician and an
Yes,
artist. Yeah,
yes,
for sure.
yes.
But lyrically,
Yes.
that motherfucker's a beast, boy. That Dro.
People
I think it'll only take you to know that because you from Atlanta.
Yeah. That's why I say a lot of these records don't make it out
You
here.
hear music that we don't hear.
Yeah, for
you know what I'm
sure.
saying?
For sure.
But
'Cause
hip,
I ain't know Afroman
hip
had a
hop
second
heads
song,
like
nigga.
this is not a crazy
Shit, I
like
don't know
out, this is not a crazy left field theory for
We
people
get
that,
it.
like-
You have a iconoclastic take.
No, but just
It's
like
okay.
if you remember when you and Brick went out to Atlanta, the main thing that like I was like not jealous at all that you guys went without me. You feel me? Like at all. Like I didn't care in the slightest.
I was totally fine. I did not cry in bed the whole time.
I didn't feel left out at all. But when I heard that Young Dro was involved, I got a little bit of FOMO. Like, and I was very vocal about said FOMO because from a lyrical perspective, Young Dro is that guy.
Yeah, for sure.
Period.
Okay, can I suggest we do a little segment at this point in the podcast? Actually, before we do that, can you click over to the thing? I just want to send a big shout out to our people over at Everything 420. Quick break. If you have not downloaded the Everything 420 app yet, you're seriously missing out. Get all of your supplies there. Stop going to smoke shops. Let smoke shops come to you. My favorite of all is the mystery boxes. They take all the guessing out of ordering. Just pick your favorite category: edibles, shrooms, vapes, etc. They even have Halloween mystery boxes if you want to get spooky. Again, the app makes it super easy to get everything delivered fast and discreet. Nobody's going to know. Use code NOJUMPER at checkout. I'm not going to lie. I actually heard one of the employees in the No Jumper office briefly disparaging Everything 420 earlier today, and I had to tell them, don't you be talking down on my people, because those gummies have been whooping my ass on a nightly basis for the past few weeks. Anybody who talks down on that Everything 420 gummies is definitely an op. I just want to throw that out there. Anyway, my idea for another segment, I want to do a moment to get to know Tam. Obviously, we got to know you on the stream, but I feel like we should all be the best versions of ourselves, men, and we should open our hearts and our minds, and we should get to know Tam. So, Tam, how you been?
I've been cool. I just came back from Puerto Rico. It was awesome.
What are you doing out there?
Chilling, vibing,
Yeah?
walking around.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm a history person, so I like to check things out.
Your first time out there?
Yeah.
Did you go with a dude friend?
No.
Solo
I've never
trip.
been on a vacation. If any of y'all in the chat, you got some money on you.
What the?
Hey, we gotta go to the chat, baby.
Come on!
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Wait, so
You got a girl on a leash at one
so
point.
when you go on a solo vacation, though, what kind of timing are you on? Just to check out the historical landmarks? Are you going out to a club? Nah.
Not really, because clubs in a foreign place by yourself as a lady, it's a kidnap vibe. You know? You gotta watch it.
that.
Yeah, so you just gotta keep it. Oh, it's
Oh.
My
Him?
vape? You think so?
okay.
Oh, shit.
My vape?
It was loud.
It might could have been this one you up because I gotta like.
Could they hear that, you think?
Yeah.
Oh,
I heard
they
the
did
little-
hear it for a little bit at least. All right.
He stopped it.
Damn. If he has a vape that can overpower the
Okay.
mic cable, that's insane.
Okay, I'm about
okay.
to say, that's a hell of a vape.
I'm glad that you know
Everything
that.
420 vapes.
I'm very glad that you know that you don't want to get kidnapped.
Yeah, no.
I think that's big.
Yeah.
A lot of girls are just out here willy nilly. Hey, kidnap me.
You
Fuck
can't
it.
have a idealistic view of the world. You have to see it how it is right now. And
That's
you
true.
will get taken and sold into the sex trade or some shit.
You was
Okay.
in San Juan, or you was in like Dorado.
No, San Juan,
Oh, no.
going around.
Were you did you meet anybody out there? So are you just, would you say you're kind of like a solo dolo type of person? Like you enjoy just doing stuff on your own? You don't need company?
Not necessarily. I went out there because my aunt, she has a house, so I stayed over there.
Oh, nice.
And then I went to the resort, obviously, because it's easier. Like, go to the beach, go eat, all of that. There were some drag queens at brunch. That was cool.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I know
Besides
some
that-
people who would be very interested in that.
Do you know? I don't want to say his name on here, but shout out to the homie, Jack Like Jess.
Woo! You would have loved to be there, yeah.
I don't want to say his name, but
But
once,
I don't want to be messy, bro. You know.
He's like, no, I like real trans bitches. I don't want no drag queen.
drag queen. The thing that Tam, I felt like definitely stood out during the competition. I forget how you were eliminated, but I know you made it really far. But I felt like when you were on the news the other day, when we were like having political conversations, and you were offering a lot of insight when it came to, especially dismantling some of the really far right leaning talking points that some of our other cast members.
Yeah, but why
Tend
were
to
you
lean
why
on.
were you agreeing with Ralphie and Evil when they were saying like, oh yeah, if you see a black pilot, he might have got the finesse into this.
It's
this
not that they
plot.
got the finesse.
Got the
I
what?
understand how racism works in our country, and because of that, everybody knows it. I think people try to be idealistic, but we still have the first black person doing shit today. They'll announce it on the news, so let's be for real. When you see a black person that's doing well in an obscure thing, you know, you've never seen a black pilot, you've never seen a black doctor or some shit like that, you wonder immediately, well, my God, how did they get out of where they came from?
But do you,
In
are-
2025,
do you wrestle
Yeah,
with
you're
that?
tripping.
Because
seen black
You don't
people
know
in
that.
that
high
statement is
places
what
of
Charlie
power
Kirk is being
crazy.
called like a horrible Nazi for
No,
saying.
Charlie Kirk is saying
I
you
don't-
don't deserve it. I'm saying that when as a black person, when you see it, you're like, damn, they be hella odds. How did they get here? it's like Ralphie said, it's not. I'm not hating. I just
So
have
what you
questions.
saying? They like if you see a black pilot, he finessed his way there?
No,
Is
not
it?
that he
Took a
finessed his
shortcut?
way. He beat all of the odds to get that opportunity.
Oh, right,
he went to
right.
school. He
Okay.
figured out how to get the money. He figured out how to get the interview, get the job, beat out all the other people. Because I'm
Right.
sure there was a lot of odds
probably
stacked
had-
against
Okay,
him.
so let's pick
your
from a
voice
smaller
different.
group of people, because if we were to go to Harvard, and I hate to say this, but if we were to go to Harvard and we were to pick the average Asian student and then the average black student, the average Asian student is going to have a higher IQ and probably perform better on tests because of the fact that we all know that because of affirmative action basically makes it so that it's harder to get into Harvard if you're Asian and easier to get into Harvard if you're black.
No, they just fucked
That
that
being
up.
said, obviously you still have to be an elite top 1% person to make it into Harvard, but still that's what these programs do, is basically make it easier for people who are from minority backgrounds to get into prestigious
But do you
universities.
know why
right?
they do that? Because
Because
it's a
of
form
the
of
history
reparations.
of discrimination and
Yeah.
racism in our country.
But
Yeah,
also
for sure.
too, also
It'd be
too.
difficult.
I'm not saying it's not justified. I'm just saying that is the scenario.
And the Asians sued Harvard and fucked up affirmative action for
I don't
everybody.
think
Let
you
the
want to
record
say
show.
things though like have a higher IQ or anything
I was
like
about to
that.
say
I
that
think
too, Rick.
also, even when you talk about the type of testing that they do to get in Harvard, these kids are trained to take these tests. Some kids spend more time taking the test so they do better on the test. But when you're at a place like Harvard, there's an Instagram
Black at
account.
Harvard.
There's Black at Harvard. There's also the guy that does the interviews of the kids at Harvard. They talk about their SAT scores, their GPAs to get in, their extracurriculars. All that shit's stupid impressive. Like, I'm pretty sure if you would average out everybody on video or that
I'm
he's
sure it's
recorded,
super impressive,
Black or
but
Asian,
if
it's
there
the same.
was no affirmative action, if there was no DEI, then Harvard would be 100% Jewish and Asian.
Well, here's the thing.
Really
I think that
Chinese,
it's really
too, primarily.
difficult to- It's really
Yeah.
difficult
Nah.
to conflate those statistics.
Nah, don't believe it.
It's really difficult to conflate those statistics when there's genuinely not enough data.
You-
When there's so many more Asian students in comparison to the amount of black students.
Yeah, we're only
So
like
Adam,
12% of the whole
do
country.
you think would you think it
I'm
would be
willing to say
100%?
with that data, you could push back against what he's saying with that small group
sure.
of data,
Well,
grouping of
is
data.
it-
I
I mean,
think
if
it's
someone has
possible.
a counter argument, I'm open to it. It's just I've never heard anybody argue with what I just said.
No, it's
yeah.
a fact of would it be 100% Jewish and white because of the actual intelligence level, or are you saying
No.
because of their selection?
I think because of the fact that those parents in particular are basically like grooming their kids to be able to go somewhere like Harvard from birth, and there are significantly less black children who have that experience in America.
Also, a lot of the Ivy League schools prioritize legacy, and most black
Exactly.
people's
That-
parents didn't
for
go to
sure, yeah.
Harvard, didn't go to Yale, so you have an even tougher
So
time
that's-
getting
No,
in.
no,
That's
that's
selection.
what it is.
And
That's
you
not
could be
intelligent.
a slow white person
Yeah.
with a good family.
Yeah, if you don't
and
want
get
to let a
in still.
person in because his granddaddy didn't, go here, I totally understand that. That's selection.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact of the matter is, if this person is, you talking about this person's not intelligent and this person is, if that's the case, then I would.
And
I
then the
would
money
push back on
element
that.
as well.
I would
You know,
argue
if you
that-
are
Because
black,
you guys
you
are
I would
talking about
argue
a
that
lot of
Harvard-
social stuff, and in 2025, maybe I'm tweaking, but I feel like I see a lot of black people in prestigious, positions, and I think black kids are being groomed to go to these Ivy League schools. Maybe not at the number like you're saying, maybe it's less, but I'd wager to say that I think it's pretty much about even right now with the data sets. Like
Because you
we
got
have.
you got a lot of kids that are the first ones to go to college.
What's
you
the
know what I'm saying?
percentage of DEI
So there is no
students
legacy.
allowed at Harvard, first of all, before we really discuss it?
The Asian
I don't know. That's why I'm pushing
ChatGPT
back
is
against this because I
undefeated.
feel like it's just a
That's a private
talking
le-
point that's been around with all the DEI shit, affirmative action. I think like
You're
we're just-
talking about a private institution. If you're talking about a state university like UCLA or something like that, that's a different conversation. You know what I mean? Like this is a private, like Harvard, like Ivy League.
Ivy League schools. and shit.
Yeah, it's completely different. And also, like, if I would argue that if you're black and able to make it past that and are part of the slim percentage that's getting quote unquote allocated for DEI, you got to be the cream of the cream of the cream of the. You feel me?
I mean,
So-
yeah, I could definitely be biased here, but I would think that a black man to make it from impoverished situations to get to an Ivy League school that doesn't have a legacy and doesn't have the prerequisite courses or wasn't groomed for that makes it there is probably overqualified.
Okay, but I just want to throw this out there. I looked up the details just so I wouldn't get it wrong. But basically, like, in 2023, there was a Supreme Court ruling that prohibits considering race explicitly as
Asian
one of the
people did
factors
this.
in admissions, aka they banned formal affirmative action based on race. And as a result, Harvard's black percentage went from 18% to 14%.
Drop.
So all I'm saying is that affirmative action
Gave him
basically exists to make sure that there is a more balanced racial breakdown at these universities. And the argument in favor of that would be, even if you think like, oh, this should just be entirely performance based, the argument would be like, well, if you leave college and you haven't spent time being around the variety of different cultures and races, like let's say that Harvard really was 100% Chinese, I mean, you'd be leaving Harvard with like way less of an idea of how to function in society because you haven't
Harvard
been around
wouldn't
anybody
want that,
besides
yeah.
Chinese people.
UCLA's like
Harvard's not gonna
70%
select like
Asian,
that.
probably.
But also, too, going from 18% to 14% of the population is African American. So I feel like that's just representing what we see in society. Like, that seems fair to me. And maybe that extra 4% was just Harvard wanting to see more diversity, giving chances to people. So you have that blended social group. You know?
I just think if in the first year there's a 4% drop, then that means that whatever they were doing beforehand was very useful in terms of getting more black people into Harvard.
That 4% was the athletes, bro.
It's the NIL money.
Skip through, right?
It was that NIL money.
I'll tell you what.
Fuck am I
Do
doing
they
at
Harvard?
Harvard?
No, but
NIL
do
check.
Does Harvard have
I
a
don't
huge
even think they got a
athletics?
basketball.
They'll for
They
sure
got
sneak
football.
in.
They got football. They
I
ain't
don't know
got
about
football
football
though.
though. I ain't never heard
I
of
think
Harvard
Princeton's
football.
the only one with the
I know they got a
football team.
basketball team. though.
All those schools,
I got
no
a
matter
little
what.
relative that went to Howard.
Private schools across. Look. For example, look at Stanford. How is Stanford competes and is a D1 school when it comes to sports. They're like, obviously they're what it originally was Pac-10, but are on the same standards of an Ivy League school. They're just as hard to get into as an Ivy League school.
So he said flip phone is a DEI hire.
They said that about me
In Donald Trump's America, still getting it in, baby.
Hey, hold on. So
They
Stanford,
try to keep me out, and I just keep getting in.
Stanford, like on the level of an Ivy League school.
It is academically for sure.
Yeah, I wanted to go to Stanford for real, but go Bears, baby.
Hey, the cold
You wanna
part,
cow?
and that's crazy because the cold part I just found out the other day that USC that's like that's
school.
a private
too. Institution, yeah.
it's a private and what's the name is public
UCLA.
I was
UCLA's
like,
is,
damn.
yeah.
It's just like you just look at it like even with the places where they at, you would think they both would be private if anything. I ain't know that UCLA was public.
It's still hella hard to get into both of them to the point where, like, that's why, like I was saying, there's such a, at all UCs, you went to a UC, you went to Berkeley, right?
Yeah.
Like, that shit is how many Asians were there? Like, vast majority of the students, right?
Yeah.
Like, the whole entire UC
Also
system.
foreign too. People
Yeah,
don't talk
a lot of
about that.
exchange students.
Mhm.
They just be getting so much money.
You
I
was
think
at
that
UC
shit. Is,
Irvine,
I was at Berkeley.
Berkeley.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you was up there in the Bay.
That's
in the
one thing
Bay.
I've heard too is
In the
that
trees,
like
baby.
programs
I
like
know.
affirmative action were like intended to get more black Americans
That was
going
supposed
to
to be-
prestigious American universities, but then you end up where they just be importing hella Nigerians and people
Yes.
straight from Africa. So it ends up not really
Oh, yeah.
like the whole
Nigerians is
idea of
black.
affirmative action is kind of
No.
like, hey, slavery was super fucked up. Let's do something to try to offset the impact that still is with us from slavery and you know before the
Systemic
civil rights
oppression.
and everything. And so it's kind of sinister to be like,
And we
nah,
got-
fuck it, let's just get a bunch of
We
Nigerians.
got a bunch of
Yeah.
upper class Nigerians that immigrated here in the 80s and maybe late 70s, and they take the spots that African Americans should have. And they were not oppressed in their country, and they allow that because they're apolitical. They come here and they're grateful. They're not going to come and start a black student union or protest on your campus
Yeah.
or demand things because they're happy to be here.
But
I know
I
this dude
still,
at
I
the
still
FBI
think
came and visited him when he was in school.
I
Came
still,
knocking at
still
his door
think though,
for
like
tweets.
the strong survive though. You know what I'm saying? I might have a capitalistic mind state.
Me
Hey, if
too,
you
yeah.
smart enough to go in this bitch, you need to be in this bitch.
You
If
get
you
in
ain't,
there.
goddamn
No.
carry your ass to the other
No,
shit.
exactly. So like even on the
Don't
flip
give me no
side,
handouts.
Like
man.
on the flip side, cause she right about what she's saying, but on the flip side, like you said, that's how I be thinking. Like on both sides, like it be a lot of opportunities that we have here because we have here, we be offset and don't take. You feel me? And they come right over here with the mindset because third world country or you know what I'm saying the struggle they come from off the
Different
back.
level.
And I'm not gonna lie, and to a degree, you do be oppressed over here too because like with these 7-Elevens and certain things, you be seeing like Indians and certain people,
sure.
you know, it's certain grants that people don't even know about that they come right over here and get. And we as citizens over here don't even have these grants.
But you got to think
feel
about
me?
it like that's with anybody going to another location. A lot of times, like you know, if I talk to somebody from LA, they may see this as you know a treacherous place. this shit look beautiful to me. You know what I'm saying?
I don't see it as treacherous.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know,
I
I hear people talk or whatever, and
Yeah.
like, you know, certain individuals, if you're from that land, you may not see the, you know what I'm saying? You may not see the opportunities as opportunities or whatever, but somebody that comes in that didn't have that opportunity comes in and is like, yo, y'all motherfuckers tripping, there's money falling from the ceiling. You know what I mean? Let's get it.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
you know, I think that may be the situation with the Nigerians coming over like, yo, they may have a different level of impoverished beginnings.
I think foreigners just work harder, period.
And they made it started with less, so they can appreciate the opportunities that is here.
And it's like, you know, I've had that thought many times in my life when you like see somebody who's a first generation American or they're an immigrant, and you realize like they love American consumerism so much. They think that it is the coolest fucking thing in the world to have a Gucci sweatsuit, whatever. And I'm looking at myself like, oh, like my family been in this country for mad generations, and I don't give a fuck because I'm just like used to shit. And my parents were used to shit. They weren't like, you know, thinking it was a big deal to do all that kind of stuff. But the stereotype of like coming to America, there's some like truth to it. Like people come here from other places and they see the gold and they see the shiny shit and they are just like, I want that, and I'm willing to work 80 hours a week until I can get that.
I think Nipsey Hussle and his brother worked as hard as they did because of their background.
That's a good point.
No, for real, because sure. I would think I'd be too cool to be with a table on Slauson and Crenshaw selling socks, but that was getting it in off that. You feel me?
The same way that like a lot of people you know or people that I know could have bought a 7-Eleven and just, you want to work 80 hours a week in the 7-Eleven, you can make a good living, but like most Americans don't really want to sell lottery tickets at 7-Eleven fucking 10 hours a day, you know?
And I'm glad you said Americans because that's the point. It's that we separate ourselves inside the country as black and white, this and that, but outside they just see us all as Americans. I never felt American until I left. And we do view opportunities differently. We look at shit from a middle class point of view. Like, oh, if I don't got a nice house, a decent car and shit like that, well then I am struggling. Whereas a person from a poor country comes over here in the projects is nice as fuck to them. And they'll turn up in the projects. They'll make sure all their kids go to college. They'll start a business. They'll do it. Where we're living there and we feel like that's destitution. Like we struggling. We hate it.
Yeah, for the same opportunity that somebody's complaining about, there's a person that would pray for that opportunity and take it and run with it. And you can't be mad at them when they do that.
No, that's just like, I don't even lie, because it's like, like I even look at that like even being locked up, right? Like I remember like when I was locked up, right? So you'll have people that didn't have nothing, like, you know, was relying on moms, you know, relying on whoever they'd call the house, you know what I'm saying, to try to get some money, but they didn't want to go in the kitchen and go work. No, for real. You had people that look like, what? I ain't about to go work in the kitchen. But you got the Pisces in there out hustling, you know, the whole yard, and everybody to work you don't want to do, they doing. But it's like, why you don't even want to do the work? Like if you ain't got the bread, but you know you gonna call moms or try to call somebody and put that burden on them and have them send you some money when you can, you know what I'm saying, hustle and get it yourself. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, on everything.
And that's why Ann Hefe in here in that good iceberg fit.
Iceberg on, bro.
He got the shoes, the shirt. I don't know about the pants, but he got that good iceberg fit, man.
Hey,
I'm trying to get an iceberg pack by the end of this episode. Mr. Hefe.
I bought a hash in the projects one time in Morocco. That was my experience in Africa. It was pretty lit, I'm not gonna lie.
Why are you going to the projects of Africa, Lush? As with the skin tone.
I needed some hash.
Looking for a new OG.
Yeah.
Trying to drop.
Oh no! If I was really a cultural interpolator like that, I'd go to North Sentinel Island off the coast of India, which is only like no human contact for the past 150 years.
You could there and only there, you could be the OG.
Yeah, exactly. Bro, they
when you start a new civilization.
Any white person that's come within 30 miles gets fucking chipped by fucking arrows, dog. And
Yes, the man in the boat, the white man in the
bruh,
boat.
you tried to bring them treats. They weren't fucking with it, dog.
There's something else. Just as far as the segment I was trying to do before, Tim. What's wrong with the dudes out here? What's keeping you from? Are you the person who wants to be in a relationship? You're saying that the dudes are kind of weak out here.
I don't know. I don't know if it's because y'all sad, if y'all broke, if y'all have PTSD from dating hoes. I don't know what's going on with the men, but you know, I try to keep it.
Follow her on
business
Twitter, you'll get a
casual.
better understanding.
I try to keep it business casual.
What, you be tripping on Twitter?
Oh,
Nah, you
I'm
never know,
honest
girl,
on
till you-
Twitter.
What's up with
Okay.
Twitter?
Yeah.
Are you a part of the Black Twitter zeitgeist?
Fill
I
us
guess
in.
so, a
Fill us
little
in.
bit.
Yeah, what, are you getting real problematic on there?
I don't be problematic on Twitter. I only got bullied one time. That was at after the people died at the Travis Scott thing. They attacked me viciously
At the
Wow,
what?
what'd you say?
because I said
The blood is on his hands.
no.
The blood is on
I
Cactus
didn't know
Jack.
that people died or whatever, and I woke up
Oh.
and I said,
It's lit.
if we're not gonna get the new Travis album because y'all niggas can't control yourself at the concert, I'm gonna be annoyed because I've seen how they act at Astroworld.
That is basically what happened too.
And that's what happened. But
He
they,
didn't put out
they
an
were
album
like,
for a long
"You're
time.
a killer. You deserve to die."
Oh
they,
shit.
they went crazy. So, you know, you just turn it off. So don't believe in online bullying. It's not real.
What was your last boyfriend or two like? Like, because I mean,
What was your life?
I'm gonna be real. Like right here, you're pulling from a certain sample of a type of dudes. Not to say that everybody's here is exactly the same, but you know,
Yeah.
it's a certain type of dude. Are you chilling with lawyers and I don't know. What
doctors.
kind of guys could win your time over?
Okay.
Podcast.
Okay.
Mm.
Recently, I had a failed talking stage with a surgeon. That was cool. It was great. It gave Grey's Anatomy. And then my
The surgeon?
favorite person, a computer engineer that was also a Marine. I like a strict man,
Okay.
but he had a little PTSD'd out, so he out the game.
He was getting weird. He would wake up screaming in the middle of the
He
night.
was just like,
You listening to Eminem?
no worse. He was listening to like scary rock music, but
Yeah, heavy metal.
Really? So you
yeah.
can't be with a guy that listens to Slayer?
it wasn't Slayer. It was like
worse?
it was Seether.
What?
Yeah, he was listening to Seether. He was listening
Oh,
to
Seether, I don't even
do
know
y'all know who? Oh fuck, I can't think of the name, but they're weird. They're like rap rock people. They paint their faces. They have a whole sub community.
Oh,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, Twisted.
Coal chamber.
She's like,
No.
like ICP.
Yeah, insane clown posse, right?
I thought I was going a little deeper in the weeds with Twisted reference.
Is he a strange music
Yes.
fan?
It's weird.
I feel
Tim,
like you were
it-
talking to a white guy. I'm
Tim,
just gonna
it-
jump
it-
out on
I
a
have
limb.
not dated a white man yet because of the
Sounds like you
historical
have.
implications, but I'm not against it in
Wait,
this
really?
in this time period.
So you're open to it? What? Because you feel like black men have failed you?
I don't want to say that. Definitely not on this
Oh,
podcast.
that's
We
controversial.
can't do
Don't
it.
say it around. Just don't say it around
Crazy.
me.
You trying to throw us
Black
down?
queens
Yeah.
Don't say it
forever.
around me.
We're gonna
No
back her into
funny
a corner here. No, but
I would never say that on this platform.
There you go.
do
there
you know
go,
the
sister.
Black men try to get you in an involuntary sister-wife situation. That's why I'm
That's crazy.
I'm not
You don't
doing
think
it right
polygamy
what's
makes
sister
sense?
wife?
You know, like when he got 3 side chicks and you and a baby mama and
You
this
ain't-
and that.
Is that
Oh.
just
Can't
black
do it.
men though in this point in time?
I
'Cause
don't know. I
everybody's
said I haven't dated the other
polyamorous.
ones. I don't
Everybody's
know.
just out here.
Everybody's
having friends and
polyamorous.
stuff like
Black
that.
men don't
Economically,
cheat.
but
That's why I be on
economically
vacation
doesn't.
by myself.
But economically, doesn't polygamy make sense, especially in
No,
the
I'm
black
not gonna
community?
do that. You'll see how they.
I'm not talking.
games they play,
I'm not
see games
talking
they play.
emotionally. I'm talking logistically.
I'm just saying, don't just put it on us. I'm saying, just don't put it on us. Just
Hey,
give
that
it
was
to
a
everybody.
stereotype
We're not
though.
doing
For real, for
Give it
real.
to everybody. Yeah, don't just put that on us.
I'm just
That's
kind of.
not-
Adam's Mr. fucking sister wife with all his
Adam's
wife's
girl is
friends.
with
No,
it, though. That's their
but I
program.
also I'm a guy who I cannot imagine cheating on my girl or having a side chick ever. I'm not
You
built
got
like that.
to.
Yeah, obviously, what we're talking
My
about
girl's
is
great, but also
the-
I don't have the
Desire.
emotional capability to give a fuck about 2 bitches at once. I can fuck another girl,
Right.
yeah.
but the idea of even having to be nice to her after, that's just not me.
I think we're talking about the extracurricular pulling. I think that's what we're focusing on. Here.
Now
But-
he
but
he
people-
wants
but
to have a
people-
whole
but-
colony
He's
of
gotta
different
hit
wives.
Well,
I kinda
if you're talking
understand.
about economically, if your rent is $2,500, her rent is $2,500, mine's $2,500, we save $5,000 a month just by being together. That's $60,000 a year, and then we could take that $60,000 and buy a piece of real estate or a business. Economically, not emotionally. Economically, yeah, polygamy makes sense. And if you
Freaky
if you
roommates.
pay $2,000,
That's what I call that.
That ain't love.
Freaky roommates. Because
But
if you
that-
really are
go
doing
ahead.
it for the religious reasons, polyamory, polygamy, this and that, like the Muslims, you're supposed to have a separate house, separate
Right.
car,
Polygamy
separate
just got nothing
everything,
to do
separate
with
Birkin,
what
all
Muslim
this,
know.
the sheiks, they hold it down for their 5 wives.
No,
Give-
for sure.
give him
I
time.
believe that if a man is going to have, a man should have as many women as he can afford. If you can't afford that shit, leave that shit alone. But if this man is able to protect and provide for 2 women, what's the problem with us saving
See,
$60,000?
now they calling me a bad wench in the chat.
What's the
God
problem?
damn.
Or you
No,
rather,
you're scaring her into the
him
arms of
cheat
the
on
white
you.
man. This
Right?
is crazy,
I'm
guys.
horrified at this shit Nisha saying. Y'all hear that?
Do you get mean once you're in a relationship?
No,
You're,
I'm pretty
you're-
chill.
You're pretty nice. You're pretty sweet. Because,
Yeah.
like, from me, that's why I was a little surprised when you said that you're having a hard time getting a guy to take you to Puerto Rico. Because, from my perspective, you're of the age that settling down probably seems pretty good. You are an attractive woman, I feel comfortable saying.
Shout out to you, Adam.
You got a cool personality, nice personality. I can imagine guys, like, actually fucking with you enough that they would be able to respect you. So I'm a little surprised to hear that, but I understand also, like, you probably got the defense is up because you've dealt with so much fuck shit from so many men trying to make you part of their harem. I don't know.
Hey, bro. Hey, Tim, you ain't looking for a provider?
Come on, man.
I ain't gonna say a
Talk,
provider.
man.
Hold on. I don't want to say provider because a man's supposed to provide, but you looking for a sponsor.
I feel like when you look for that, you get put in the hoe position.
There you go.
And
I
can't
didn't.
do
No.
that either,
You put
so.
words in my mouth, or you just throwing it out?
No,
there?
I'm saying I feel like when you look for that, you put yourself in the hoe position because now I'm out needy. Like I want somebody
No.
to do this. I want somebody to do that.
But I get the notation. You looking for a sponsor?
No.
No.
If I was looking for a sponsor like
The
that, I feel like that's
notation.
easy to do. I could date an old man.
No.
Yeah.
You'd be like
it's-
the other
it's-
shorty.
No, it's young niggas with money. What you mean, old man?
I feel like a young nigga with money, same thing, polyamory.
Okay, but that doesn't have to be a bad thing though. It's just your preference. You know, if you want to be put up, you want to be put up. You could say that. That could be a part of your preference. Like he's saying you could be traumatized. I'm saying maybe you could have, you know, too many options.
But I know
And
a lot
that's
of
making
girls
you
who
indecisive.
lead with, I need a guy who's going to pay my rent and take care of my car note and all this type of shit.
It can't move like that.
And
Cam doesn't seem like
like
that
to
type
a
of guy.
certain extent, I
Bullshit.
understand how a woman could feel like she deserves that kind of treatment. But if you start with that, yeah, you are putting yourself in a very,
Yeah,
very
she should-
weird
Hey,
position.
And that
Hey.
bitch should share.
Hey, Tim, you gonna miss
She
your
should share.
blessing passing on the nigga with the Best Buy uniform on. I'm telling you.
Munchie, that is your ministry. You saying that for years and years since I've known you, and I just can't do it because I
Wait.
don't work at Best Buy.
Wait, Munchie works at Best Buy?
No,
What's going
that's
on
his-
here?
No, that's his ministry.
I-
Like
I
you
get
should
it.
find real love with somebody that's
No,
broke.
for real.
Wants you know that if he worked at Best Buy, he
Yeah,
would
I
still
really
have a
love you.
chance.
No,
His ministry
not
is
me.
crazy.
That's just his opinion. Like you will find real love with somebody that works, and it's
No,
like
no.
niggas that work at Best Buy also cheat.
Hey, the plasma screen's over there, blood.
Now I'm cheating, and I gotta pay for the food and shit. I gotta pay for the gas.
No, hell no. You can
And
work
he
at
got a
Best
whole
Buy
work
and,
life.
and pay for the
Yeah.
food. What you
Damn.
talking about?
It's crazy.
God.
No. I used to date her homegirl.
I feel like that's why he
I'm-
had this.
But I'm saying you'll miss your blessing because it be good guys, bro. And I'm telling you,
Munchie's
bro.
on his Kevin
At
Samuels.
Best Buy.
right?
You saying that you used to date her homegirl makes me question where she's coming from.
Uh,
No offense.
No. Where she come from or what type of females I deal with? Because y'all stereotype.
All the
people
above.
good.
I'm just
Hold
wondering.
on. Let's be
Because I'm
honest.
thinking she seems very like elite, like would not fuck with the kind of guys who would be a host on No Jumper. No offense to everybody here, but I feel like she's shooting for like a different level of professionalism.
I feel like
Again,
there's
no
been
shots, no shots.
Leading
trying.
with Surgeon was kind of crazy.
But hasn't
I'm
there
not
been
gonna lie.
multiple
saying it's the truth.
female?
That's kinda
He
crazy.
seen me on No Jumper too. He said,
Yeah,
"What's
nobody
up?"
on No Jumper has ever been qualified to be a surgeon.
But like I feel like Munchie's reach extends pretty far when it comes to the ladies because we've had multiple female hosts that have
Yeah,
had
I think you kinda
affiliations
took a little shot at
with
Munchie
Munchie.
right there for real.
Well,
That's
no,
what I
no.
feel like.
If we're being honest, like
I believe that Munchie is a talented Dick Smith.
Hey, hold on. No, Ricky, you brought up my other ex. She a celebrity chef.
Yeah.
On multiple businesses in Atlanta. Like,
I know about him. We was talking that day. He was like, "Yeah, I used to be sneaking in the ops," and I was like, "All right, you know." Talking to the homie, he's like, "Yeah, Munchie used to date my sister." I was like,
Yeah, so
what?
yeah. Munchie's
"Really?"
yeah, I don't.
He's got a
Sliding
repertoire. He got some.
around
College
Emotion out
girls
here.
like to date a thug.
He collects Pokemon
College
cards.
Yeah, there's a certain type of college girl. They like to date a thug. They like to hear Munchie stories. They like
Yeah.
to feel protected around him. Like he's got it.
Man,
in
he
him.
got secret stories that none of us have heard. Maybe Aunt Hefe, I don't know.
Ain't no secret.
I'm trying to get Munchie real drunk and hear the real stories.
I don't think it's
Oh
hey
That sound pause.
Buzzball Munchie.
Not that kind.
No. As long as it ain't Jalik drunk, I don't.
Jalik.
Jalik.
Wow.
Jalik.
That ain't drunk. I'm pretty sure. Did she admit she was on perks?
That's what that was.
I don't know. I'm just still trying to figure it out.
I think it was the Adderall, the alcohol concoction.
Ooh. sounds
Adderall
fun.
was keeping her level enough to continue to consume. So she kept on drinking. And then eventually that drink started talking for you. And you feel me? It is what it is. And the Adderall will still keep you coherent. Don't ask me how I know anything about this.
Hey, I got some drunk moments on No Jumper, but I don't think I was fucking with that. Like, I think she topped me. She blew me out the water for sure.
She topped you?
She topped you, huh?
No, not that type of
Oh.
top.
Whoa.
We ain't gonna put no allegations because she cool enough to do some content and say I lied. No.
Mm.
Yeah, we don't need no.
She outdid me.
Okay, who was lucky enough to see Charlamagne versus Dame Dash?
I did.
Saw
Oh,
that.
damn, I was just watching that.
One of the
too.
most exhilarating podcasts I've probably ever seen in my entire life. The first thing I want to say, two people who have a lot in common, Dame Dash and Brandon. because they both really want you to stop interrupting them.
Let me finish. I didn't finish.
While
Why you
simultaneously over talking.
Yeah, and not holding themselves to the same standards that they hold everybody else to when it comes to interrupting.
Dame Dash verbally abused that man.
Yeah, he
Dame
went
Dash.
right to calling him gay as soon as he
Dash,
wasn't getting
my
his
man.
way in the convo.
Told him, you run. Like, if I punch you right now, I don't believe you going to do nothing. That was crazy.
Do we feel like Dame Dash has lost his OG status by the antics online the past couple years?
I think it's just his
That's
behavior in
been
general
Dame
for the
Dash.
last
You
20
like-
years.
like-
Yeah.
For real,
I
you
know,
kind of
but-
expects that type of stuff from Dame Dash because he been doing it for years.
But at a certain time, I feel like he was more respected. Like people would kind of let it go, or they would kind of let him punk them or sun them a little bit.
I think he just lost the status, like, as far as his paper. Like, he
Okay, I
had
feel
family
you.
back then. Now,
Yeah.
you seeing him in the blogs. He's going through, if this is for real, that he's going bankrupt and don't got
Yeah.
no money. Because, you know, some people, not saying him because I don't know his business, but some people, you know, file these claims, chapters to get out of lawsuits, all
Yeah.
type of shit.
Hey, and don't you think that shit kind of sad, bro? Like, you got to understand, like, Jay-Z, Kanye would not be here without this
Dame
man's
Dash,
contributions to
exactly.
hip hop.
Yeah.
And then, like, you know, he's having a low vibrational argument, you know, with hosts or
Don't
whatever.
forget Cameron.
Yeah, you know
That's
what I'm
why
saying?
that
Like,
shit's not
exactly.
sad, though.
But,
It's
okay.
not
And
sad
like-
at
You
all.
don't think
bro.
it's
Wait a
you don't think
sec.
it's sad? Like,
No.
I guess I just don't like the way that we don't
They forget.
like they forget like who put them in position. Like we don't hold our OGs close
makes
to
it to
our
a point
heart.
where
Bro,
we don't have
look at the
legends.
way that Dame Dash acts, though, and all the people
sure.
that have gotten away from him have been on some business shit. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this interview was funny. It was a little entertaining. I was like, all right, this is the best I've seen Dame Dash in a while. His whole Godfather bit, everything, controlling the flow of the whole interview, bringing his homie on, it was dope. But, like, come on, bro. The way that Dame Dash acts, I couldn't imagine that being my business partner.
No, I
day
told-
day out, dealing
Jay-Z
with
couldn't
this nigga.
imagine it either. That's
Think
why he had to
about the
beat the
deals
fuck
he
out.
Adam
ruined
couldn't
with
even
his
last two
mouthpiece.
pods with him.
All the shit he
One
did.
mic, one
Think
mic.
about what he ruined with his mouthpiece, bro. There's
Yeah, but
no way.
you got to also think about the deals that he made with that same mouthpiece.
Nah.
Like he was the person that was cussing out Leo Cohen, you know, behind the
And got
on
himself
tour.
blackballed out the music industry.
Right.
Bro,
You know what I'm
when
saying?
we up
'Cause-
a
Yeah,
couple
but he-
hundred M's, you think I'm gonna still be dealing with this shit?
But
Like,
okay,
all
but
right,
he
we
got
friends,
Noriega.
Hold on.
bro, but you just be over there. Even Cam said sometimes I gotta just lead Dame over there.
Let's
On
properly
top.
contextualize it though, because you're making a lot of solid points. But let's not forget what happened when J and B were on vacation, and this fool went in. What did he do? He went back to Harlem. He went back to his hood, and he signed
case.
Cam and put fucking Cam as the VP of Roc-A-Fella.
Yeah, he got flat for that, for putting a brother in position.
And
I
that
just
was
think-
one
I
of
just think it's-
10,000 things that he did that made Jay-Z said, I can't work with this
Yeah,
dude.
yeah,
if I-
And he's lucky because Jay-Z is the one guy who does something very different than what every No Jumper host does, which is you leave your spot, you get booted out of your spot. Jay-Z booted his ass out of the spot, and he never really even gave us the full story. He always been pretty
Real
much
boss
calm about
shit.
it. Dame Dash has done a million fucking interviews talking crazy about Jay-Z. Jay-Z
Yeah, he came on
never
my show
clapped
and did,
back.
yeah, I talked
He
to him.
been doing what Gunna been doing the last few weeks for like 20 years.
Well,
But hold on, what Tim said,
well,
though, the OG, she felt like he lost the little OG status because when he was yelling and barking, he was in a position of power. He was
yes.
he was pushing
Remember when he
doors.
was getting on
Yes.
their ass about them jackets, them Def Jam jackets?
But now
You know what I mean?
he seemed like he disgruntled. That's the difference. Like, but
He feels like people were like, when I interviewed him, he felt like
You interviewed him?
Yeah. He said that Jay-Z ran off with 10 birds. He feel like that's what he feel like. He
my
feel like everybody came, got what they got to get, and then hauled ass. You know, that's how he
Hold on.
felt. That's how he
But-
felt.
right,
That's
right.
the word he used.
Hypothetically.
You know what I'm saying?
No, because Jay-Z did fake him out. But like again, this is what you got to understand. That's just like me and you business partners.
Right.
And like me and you, we got to understand him, but I might not see eye to eye with your best friend that you grew up with,
Right.
and you just bring him in and put him in a position of our partnership, and I come back and I see this, and you don't tell me this. Of course, I'm a trip. So what Jay-Z did,
100%.
Jay-Z just, you know what I'm saying, got with them people. Like, hey, look, they buying us out of Roc-A-Fella. This your percentage. I'm getting my percentage, and I'm gone. But the whole time, Jay-Z was still in business with him, and let him take his percentage. And like, look, it's this now. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, Jay did respond immediately on a song called Hovey Baby. He didn't do a million interviews, you feel me? He said what he had to do on
the
that
song
record.
called?
Hovey Baby.
What did he
And-
say?
I think the only person heard that song.
I know
What
the
do
song,
you-
but I don't remember
He
him
has
talking
Alright.
about Dame.
hella Dame bars,
Like-
though. He has hella days.
Yeah.
You remember what he said?
Yeah, the whole verse, the Hobie's home, the global phone, the number one rap recorder is back in order. He's basically talking about in my absence, y'all get absent-minded. He's talking about when I was gone. He's not only talking about, you think he's talking about the fans in his between albums or forgetting about him. No, he's talking about when I was gone. You feel me? You're making crazy moves behind my back. Now it's time to remind him why I'm in the position that I am.
I listened to that song a million times and I never.
Cryptic, though. Why don't get to the point?
Because
What about Lost Boys?
because I was still his homie. Because I was still his homie.
What you talking about?
Because I was still his homie and it was his business partner and anybody that was tapped in knew what the fuck he was saying.
Could debate whether that bar is about him or not. Like rappers need to get to the point, bro.
What about Lost Boys?
This is like 20
years ago.
Yes, no, but
Jay-Z has
he
his
responded.
mystique, bro. Is like he's a real fucking
No, but
boss.
doesn't he
One
care
guy's
about it on
actual
Lost
boss.
Boys?
He puts
Yes,
it in the
he does
music.
talk about it
It's
on
on
Lost
some slick
Boys.
player
Walmart.
shit. The other guy is going on podcasts every other week saying I'm a boss.
But can
my
you-
house is bigger
but-
than yours.
and I'm not
this,
defending-
I'm that, I'm that.
I'm not defending Dame, but can you blame a man that put like literally 10 millionaires together, right? They got them out the mud, put them up to the position where now they're thriving and
Freeway.
nobody answers the phone or nobody
Beans.
picks up for him. Like, you don't think that, would you feel that way?
What did he keep saying today? What did he keep saying
it's
today?
reasons though behind that though. It ain't like I
Yeah.
can see if you just did. Now that's
Right.
different. Like you have some situations like that where you hear people like, man, he just got some money and I don't know what I did. Like shit, what the fuck I do? Like man, he just stopped answering the phone. But shit, it was shit. Like they like I said.
But
it's
it was
like,
cool
even
to be with
even
Dame when you was broke, but now you up and nobody want to fuck with you.
It's
Because
not
he's a
even
dick.
that, bruh.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
made
he's a
hundreds of
dick.
But
Like,
nobody
nobody-
did for you.
Yo,
you was happy, right?
Nah, bro.
Okay, people were willing
yeah,
to
Dame
kind of
goes
talk.
two ways.
but Dame didn't make.
People were
Jay-Z,
willing
man.
to tolerate Dame
Yeah,
Dash
for sure.
when they were at the bottom and
Right.
Dame Dash was up here. And then lo and behold, once Dame Dash is down here and they're not even like up like that, but they're just like even doing in life. Yeah, they don't want anything to do with them. Want to
Right.
know why? Because Dame Dash is one of the most intolerable dickheads who has ever walked the face of the planet. That character that he's playing in that Charlamagne interview, that's him.
No, I know.
That's not that different than the way he is off camera. And I'm going to be real with you.
How you know?
I've spent a bunch of time around him.
Yeah, me
He's a
too.
cunt. He is the worst. I'm
You don't
just
talk
saying.
with Dame. When Dame comes, you just
I
say
did-
hello and let him talk.
I
And he's
did
gonna talk.
3 episodes of a podcast with Dame Dash, and by the end of it, I knew it was the kind of thing where I knew that it was an advantageous thing for my career,
Right,
that if
me
I
too.
kept
Yeah.
doing this show with him, that it would be good. This is like a good connection to like the core of hip hop, because at that time I'm still kind of like the SoundCloud rap guy.
Right.
I'm thinking if I really stay the course and keep doing this podcast with Dame, it's gonna be really good. It's gonna solidify me in this podcast space, etc. My body was telling me not to go. Like it was like my logical brain knew it was a good idea, and my being, every fiber of my being, couldn't bring myself to drive to his studio because he sucks to be around so bad. And I'm gonna be real with you. Me and Dame Dash have quite a bit in common. Number one, we're both dickheads. We both communicate as like assholes to a certain extent, and I'm not oblivious to that. The thing is that I think I was probably in my like early teenage years when I realized that the way to win an argument is not to just call the other person stupid.
Right.
And in that interview, I'm seeing Charlamagne sort of lay out pretty basic, obvious narratives like the stuff with 50. Hey, 50 said that he bought the rights to Paid in Full. This is a very like heavily reported narrative. We've all heard about this. Dame Dash's reaction is not to like tell him why that's not true. It's to call him an idiot, to insult the entire profession. Like the Breakfast Club is one of the biggest podcasts, radio shows, etc. He's insulting the whole nature of the hard work that went into it. Charlamagne, you've sat here in the corner for 15 years, basically denigrating his entire life's work. And it was just, to me, it was just embarrassing.
He
like,
said
damn.
Wendy Williams, your big homie.
Yeah, but let's be real though. Who's in
Don't
a
disrespect Wendy Williams.
who's in a
She's
big
pioneer.
who's in a better
He
position?
definitely deflected everything.
Who's in
But
a better?
Charlamagne has always shown love to Wendy Williams. He's always acknowledged the role that she played in his career. Him even saying that was total.
No, but the
who-
word big homie is the wording.
Yeah,
because it's funny to call the old lady.
He said that that's your OG the whole time,
Yeah,
that he
no.
brought his OG on.
Yeah,
You feel me? That was the
because
whole
His
shit.
OG. I don't know why they let him on camera.
Who's in a
Nah,
better
that was
position?
hard, bro.
Who's in a better
That
position
was
though?
the-
Charlamagne or Dame Dash? Let's be real.
Charlamagne's
I like
killing
how
it.
Charlamagne was faking like he was broke. I was like, yeah, he's up. He's up.
Charlamagne
You feel
just
me?
realizes that it's
Black effect
tacky.
check.
It's tacky for him to sit there and say, "Well, actually, I'm the founder of the Black Effect Network. Actually, I have the Flagrant podcast, which is huge in the comedy space. I have the Breakfast Club. I have all these different things."
Right.
Like it's corny to sit there and lift off your accomplishments because he doesn't have to. Because everybody watching that show knows that Charlamagne is one of the most influential and important people in hip hop
He's
media.
sitting there with his books behind him.
And
You don't
guess
gotta say
what?
shit.
You know people they was cheering when he was getting on Charlamagne because Charlamagne's so much of an asshole. They waiting on him to.
Yeah.
that's the other
That's
part
what
of
it
it as
is.
well.
That is
Charlamagne
true.
is an asshole too now.
This is the
the
guy
other
that
part
made
of it.
love.
You're
Ain't his
seeing two
asshole.
dislike people go at each other.
This is
You
through
have
the
to see
You know what I'm saying?
Charlamagne be way more of a dick than he's been in years.
But hold on, when Dame Dash
For
was
sure.
getting on him,
He's
I
being
was
petty.
smiling. I ain't gonna lie.
How long was the interview? Because I think I probably only seen.
Like an
I
hour.
watched
and
it.
20
It was
minutes.
like
Oh,
55
okay, yeah,
minutes
because
or
I
some
seen
shit,
like
yeah.
when he was just getting on them, and then at one point he was like, "Man, look, I'm about to leave," and they like, "Man, what you mean?"
He
you
tried to
about
leave a couple times.
He definitely sounds like a person that's scorned though. You
Char-
know?
Come on, bro.
Char-
His whole
That's
shit to
his
really
whole
get
vibe.
at
He's a bitter,
Charlamagne, though.
battered wife.
No, he got
Yeah.
he got some mental health shit going
His
on.
main insult to Charlamagne was "you're gay," which is
Yeah.
like you're obviously not going to win this argument.
a
You obviously
low-level
don't want to talk
dig.
about the
And-
money.
and then-
he
and-
didn't want to play any of that shit on
He a
air. He
little
was like,
freak.
And
let
then
me play an
Charlamagne says
episode.
what? Like, what's
on,
wrong
bro.
with being gay? You got a problem with gay people? No, I think gay people should be honest, though. I think they should be straight up
That was
about
a good
it.
rebuttal though.
Charlamagne has been married to the same woman for like 30 years or some
Yeah.
shit.
That don't mean you're not gay.
His only problem in his relationship was that he was cheating on her with other women.
Thank
Nobody
you.
has ever really like claimed that Charlamagne was gay.
I don't think he
you could
feminine.
say that his demeanor maybe is a little.
Yeah.
I don't like he's a little soft spoken. I mean, but not really. Like
Not
it's-
soft
always-
that's kind of like
He got feminine ways.
I think
I didn't know how to phrase what that accusation would be. I don't agree with that. Charlamagne don't fuck with me. I ain't talked to him in forever, but I just feel like Dame made a fool of
He
himself.
steals,
why you
he
don't think
steals
he
my
fuck with-
content.
I think he hates white
that out
people.
there.
Nah, he probably just don't really like.
You don't hate white people.
I think
know
the
he
strongest point though that was made that Charlamagne's historically been an asshole. Like look what he did to Lil Mama.
Yeah.
You feel me? Made her
Lil Mama
cry.
cried.
That was straight
But he
abusive.
ditched that character after he got canceled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
he
he
started
was
getting
canceled?
money.
When he started making a
How
self-help
he started
type
making
Yeah.
money, the motherfucker started being nice again. He like, okay, I got y'all
Right, yeah.
motherfuckers on me.
Oh, they-
Let
And
me
the
be
world
nice.
started to change, and the Me Too movement started, and everything. So all of a sudden, the fact that Charlamagne had this RAPE case from back in the day that I don't think
Oh,
it was
yeah.
supposed to be him. I think it was his homies with a girl at a party, and she was underage back in the day. Some shit. Either way, like that girl has like publicly spoken out against him in recent years and stuff. I'm not even talking about all that. But when that shit started to re-rise, and I think he realized like, oh, being the asshole, the controversial guy who is gonna sniff the seat and say fucked up shit to girls, etc. That character wasn't really gonna last too well into the modern era. So he ditched it. The closest thing I've seen in recent memory was him repeatedly telling Dame that he's broke.
Well, he
No,
also
he was defending himself though.
Sniffing a
Yeah,
seat
yeah.
cannot
He
be
felt
part of
justified in
your-
going back
your
to his old character there for a little
But,
bit.
but,
Dame was
he didn't
never
win that back and forth though.
he also though remember felt the pressure because when Gucci was popping that shit about Angela Yee and he didn't really defend her and stand on business, she winds up eventually leaving the show. You
Yeah.
feel me? So that on top of what Adam was already talking about,
And
he
leaving a
had to-
low-key claiming an abusive work environment.
Exactly.
He
So
didn't
had
want to
be
step
kept
on the
as-
clip, bro. Let's
he-
be real. He didn't want to step on the clip.
But guess what? Dame
Didn't
didn't
wanna sit
lie.
on
He
the
seen
clit
this thing get
anymore
marked on
either.
a lot, bro. Because Nelly passive aggressively marked him out.
Monique,
Birdman.
Leonard.
Gucci
I didn't
Mane,
think that was-
Kodak Black.
The group outside the station that beat his ass and
Hey,
chased
look,
him.
and then,
okay.
no, wasn't that one person that had him running inside?
Yeah.
That was four people, yeah, because he was
Four
giving
people outside the
because he was giving him a hard time about that.
Charlamagne got the hell on.
But I think it was a few episodes. I think one dude popped up that he was just beefing
I
with,
know what
popped
he's
up
talking
on
about.
him. And
They
like
were trying to
ran-
get on.
I
They
know
were
what
trying to
he's
get
talking
him to promote their music.
He was like,
That's
give him a
what the
drop
dude
or some
holding
shit.
the
Yeah,
camera.
like, give me a
and
drop.
posting it
Yeah,
at
give
the
me a
same
drop.
time type shit.
Yeah,
he
they
was like, give me a
he running
drop.
towards the building.
yeah. I know
And
what
I
he's
ain't saying
talking about.
Charlamagne is perfect or anything, but also like let's be real. A lot of rappers have came in the game and used beefing and drama to basically get in the news, establish themselves, get a fan base, etc. And then at some point they kind of revert to a version of themselves that's a little bit more polished, a little bit more of who they really are. I think Charlamagne used that character until it wasn't really necessary for him anymore. Honestly, like a lot of that old stuff, him smelling fucking, what was it, Keke Palmer's seat or some shit?
That's
I mean,
funny as shit.
it's funny as fuck, but
That's
in terms
weird.
of
Not
him
funny,
being,
but weird.
if he wants to interview Kamala Harris, you probably shouldn't be sniffing some girl's
Okay,
seat.
he came
a
from
week
the Wendy
before,
Williams
you know?
street, and then a lot.
But he
of,
wanted to evolve.
But come to think about it, the content creation lane right now or the climate, that's Wendy Williams. She set the
Yeah, I agree.
All the shit that
Content
people doing right now is
Everybody.
Wendy Williams.
Yep,
like reacting
everybody
to things,
reacting
like
to
hopping on
things,
TikTok,
yeah.
saying your opinion
Yeah,
about
man,
things.
and all that shit. It's Wendy Williams.
That's why
as
it's
a
ironic
pure-
that the Dame is trying to say you're Wendy Williams is your
As
OG.
a pure entertainer, Charlamagne would be bigger if he still did all that edgy shit. But as
sure.
far
Nah,
as
he
the
don't gotta do that
overall
shit.
career that he's trying to create, I understand he didn't want to.
How old is Charlamagne, bro?
He's in his 40s.
Dude,
45 maybe.
But you know what though? I would
How old
love
is
to
Charlamagne
see
the guy?
Dame win for real. Like I could kind of root for him a
know
little
what I'm
bit. Like
saying?
he's
Yeah.
very entertaining.
Yeah.
I wish he just was like a little bit more polished.
for sure.
You
think-
feel me?
I-
Because it was funny. Like
Yeah.
you know
No,
when you
ain't-
just taking it for a
Well, I
joke,
thought
it was
that nigga
like
was
all
older
right.
than
you
I
know
think
what I'm
I
saying? He
think this
roasted
thing
him.
with Dame is he doesn't believe that anybody else has a brain but him when he's in the room.
He
You know
doesn't
what I'm saying?
respect anybody.
Like,
don't like
no
that.
one else is smart. No one else matters. Hey, this is gospel. This is, this
I don't
is
like
me.
that he
Yeah, for
job
sure.
shame, bro. Talking about you wake up
Yeah.
at 4 o'clock in the morning, bro. What? I
He's a
don't,
permanent job shamer.
I don't like that, bro.
And that's why I didn't like that, because guess what everybody watching at home does? They get up before they want to get up and they go to a job that they probably don't really like. And Dame Dash, Charlamagne, they're part of the rare 5% of society or whatever who kind of gets to do what they want with their days. And, it's just an ugly thing to be
But
like.
sometimes that money make people delusional. Like they forget, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They get a certain level of money and they forget, like, bro, you was broke before too.
And I used to do that little gimmick that he's doing there of being like, you're a worker. You don't know what it's like to own your shit or whatever. When I was younger, I used to say shit like that. And over time, I just realized that, like, this is not really a way to win an argument. 'Cause
That's
you're insulting almost everybody
I just would have robbed
listening.
you. I just would have robbed you. On blood, like, no, you would have called me back then, and you taught all that worker shit. Well, all right, watch.
Well, I might still bust out that argument if I got somebody from like a radio station who's talking crazy about me, because a lot of times people will work at a big company and then they feel like they're better than you or
Ooh,
on the
boy,
same
talk
level
about it.
as you just because you work at a big company. And it's like, bruh, what you have done here is not quite the same as what.
Yeah, 'cause you take that station job away from them and they ain't got no voice.
That-
Bingo,
I want
yeah.
to see Dame win, but honestly, what the fuck has Dame done for decades?
No, he
Besi-
give game, bro. I love people that give game.
Yeah.
Like Nipsey, Master P, 50 Cent, Dame Dash. They give game. Versus Jay-Z, he has talked shit about people. Put money phones.
No, you can't do
No,
that.
that was like
You
20
can't do
years
that.
ago.
Hold on,
You can't do that to Jay, bro.
Jay-Z don't give game to nobody.
Yes, he does.
Yes, he
Okay,
does.
hold on.
He means like publicly.
Hold on. Listen, bro.
No,
this whole
publish
the
it.
whole
Shit,
thing he
shit.
got with the halftime show
We could push some reels
with
up
the
of-
with the
of him
NFL
giving
thing,
game.
bro.
Well,
the
okay.
same job was offered to Jermaine Dupri. He came to Jay-Z as a mentor. Like, what should I do? He told him, don't take the job,
And he took it.
and then he went and got it.
That's that real
Jay-Z-
Machiavelli shit.
No, I don't, bro.
He's
Jay-Z,
cutthroat
And a
business,
Ferrari
man.
and
No,
Jaguar
Jay-
switching
Jay-
for a
said
lane.
himself that
If that's
Jay-Z
true-
is a piece of shit when it
he
comes
is
to
a piece
industry.
of shit.
man.
All
business.
Jay-Z,
But he
And
still
Jay-Z
was
my
talking-
favorite rapper.
he
He still
talked
gives
shit
game.
about his endeavors, and then he don't give game to nobody.
Yes, he does, bro.
All right, pull it up.
The 444
Yeah,
album.
shit, put it up
Yeah.
on your.
Or what you
Damn
talking
near
about?
every
He said he woke
Jay-Z
up at
song,
4:44 in the morning. And what
No,
else?
like shit, you could pull reels up and people that you name and like Nip look up to him because game that he gave.
I'm asking directly about Jay-Z.
Literally, literally, he
talked
talked
Like
about
Elliot Wilson
Okay,
interview.
so hold on.
Pull a reel-
Nipsey
pull-
could know
pull a reel up.
he could learn something from Jay-Z, but he got access to him.
Jay-Z talking about credit and building credit and ownership
Where is it
on
at?
on the 444 album was more on the
about the
story of
number line?
OJ's song.
But I'm saying-
Those is more impactful than any advice that Dame Dash has given in the entirety of his
Y'all gotta
failure
slow down
played
with the
career.
extremes. Both of y'all swinging between the extremes, bro. They both give game.
No,
Like,
but I'm saying
it's not even-
Dame's game is bad game. It's worthless
What I'm
game.
saying, I could pull
he
up
does.
receipts.
I'm not gonna lie. He does sound
But I'm
smart to
saying
a dumb man.
but
With
Yeah,
everybody I
there you
name,
go.
I can give
If-
receipts. Even Yo Gotti about real estate.
if you go to the internet right now, I mean, if you go to Instagram right now and you type in Jay on the reels, it's gonna all the little game he be
Yeah.
giving gonna pop up, seminars and all that shit.
He's saying fly shit in the song or some
No,
game.
no, he has
him
famous
talking at
interviews.
seminars,
He
him
has
talking,
famous
giving
Like
game.
Elliot Wilson interviews
Yeah,
and things
yeah.
Like
like that. where
same
he
shit
sits
you would
down.
see Gotti, like same shit they got Nip on there talking, giving game. They got shit like that at Jay. I was just watching one the other day. It's a game gum you can pull up on it.
The one where he's
Why
sitting by the
missing it?
flowers.
I was sending to
He's
me.
sitting by the flowers.
Because Nipsey, fucking Master P, 50 Cent, Dame Dash, they give game.
Yo Gotti.
Munchie, even if you put it in the music, you giving it to people, bro. He's been doing it for I don't know how many years. What is it, a 30-year run at this point? He's been giving you the game.
Like
From when he was
Master
saying he was in the
P.
streets to now, he's been giving
I don't
you
wanna hear about
the
no street
blueprint
shit.
of how to hustle at each level that he's been on. That's what makes Jay-Z great.
I want to hear about how to hustle on the street level.
He said, I ain't trying to
I want to
decode
hear
this
about
shit.
financial literacy and shit like that.
He's
giving you
literally the
game
number
at
one
every
voice of
level
that.
of life
One
he's
of him
been
saying
at.
Jay-Z
He's
has
Yeah.
nothing
rapped about
You
this
ain't
shit.
gotta tell me how to sell
He
dope.
told you
I
buy
wanna-
art, insure the shit, have them mark up the price, boost your network, bro. He's been giving it to us.
I think he has a
can't
lot
put
of
that
the
on
same
Jay.
points that Dame Dash makes. I am a Dame Dash fan, but Jay-Z, no shade, he kind of does the things
the
that
Dumbo
Dame
line,
Dash
yeah.
talks a lot
Exactly.
about.
Is Dame
He's a
Dash
business
broke?
icon. Dame
Yeah.
Dash has plenty of time to do random interviews and talk about financial
he's
advice
not a
because
rapper.
he ain't got nothing going on.
No, he's not a rapper.
Nah, because he's
No,
not.
but
not at anything.
What
He's not
business
a
has he got
businessman,
cracking,
bro.
bro?
No,
He's
I'm
supposed
not
to be
gonna-
this.
I'm not gonna do that today.
I'm asking.
I'm not gonna do that today.
Okay,
has
so
movies and things like that.
that should be
You gotta
an
think
easy.
a person
What do you
that's
mean
not
you're
making
doing?
music or on tour, they got more time to do interviews.
Yeah.
No, it's
So
it's
what
not
are you
just
saying?
that. He's he's attempted to be involved in several different operations. We saw he had his version of Netflix. He had a whole hood Netflix. He tried. I'm very familiar with his
Okay,
entire
okay,
repertoire.
So is JT the bigger figure.
Exactly.
Hey,
Guess
hey,
what?
hey, hey,
Trap
look, look,
flicks.
look.
Right.
Don't forget who he put on, bro. He put Kevin Hart in his first film, bro.
Kevin Hart was already at most of that.
What you done for me lately?
Hold on. Kanye West wanted to rap. Jay-Z just wanted to keep him as a producer. He let him get in the booth, bro.
You
It-
do
it
not
sheds
want
a
to
lot of-
talk about who Jay-Z has put on
No,
in this
Yeah.
game and in this
bro.
culture.
I'm
We don't
talking
wanna
about
do
Dame
this.
right now because y'all trying to kick, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, we're not. I'm not trying
No.
to kick, bro. That was lush.
No, but
Let's be
what
hopping
I'm
out the window, though, bro.
no,
Come
but
on.
what I'm saying is we're not. I don't like how Dame has played the victim.
I don't like his
And-
personality.
I don't like that either.
I
Nobody
fuck
does.
with Dame. I
I
fuck
like-
with
but-
Dame.
but
tell
the
me
things he did
where
for people,
he's
you
been
can't erase.
successful. If he's going to be this business guru since Roc-A-Fella, what has he done?
Hey, paid in full is. I don't need to look past that for me. Culturally, everything.
That
I'll
was
give
during
Dame
Roc-A-Fella.
Paid in full, and
That
I'm,
was
I'm
during.
good.
Well,
What
let's
is
just
he
That's what
say-
he's doing. That ain't
But
got
let's
to
just
do with
say all the
Jay-Z
new
choosing
stuff that
Roc-A-Fella.
he's done, like Poppington and his diabetes company
Thank you.
and different initiatives that he's tried
Thank
to
you.
launch. The art museum or
Okay.
whatever that he owned, the
We can't
gallery.
compare Dame
I'm
to
gonna be
an actual
real.
billionaire. Though.
So okay,
Can't do it, guys. Come on.
if you want to
he's
be,
he's
if
with
you really want to
fucking
be
Beyonce, bro.
something in business, you need to be able to work with other people.
Yeah.
And that is the one thing that I am 100% sure will always hold Dame Dash back until he gets on serious
Or marry a successful
psychological
bitch. If y'all
meds.
comparing Jay-Z and Dame Dash, he married to fucking Beyonce.
I
Okay,
think that part
points.
of his life is probably over. I think he's walking with a limp. He ain't pulling no hose no more. Sorry, Dame.
He's married.
But all I'm saying is that nobody on the face of this planet wants to work with Dame Dash because he is an intolerable human being to be around. And that's why you'll see every few years there'll be this like moment where Kanye and Dame Dash will get together and they'll talk about how they're gonna buy Karma Loop or they're gonna do whatever.
That's
They
my
like
point.
they've just always like had all these big pipe dreams.
That's
They're,
my
they're
fucking
very
point.
similar. They're good at sitting around pontificating about what they're gonna do in the future. But even Kanye, he can't be around Dame for a long time because
yeah, but
he just
Kanye
sucks.
said he was gonna break Benny Siegel off because he came up with the name Yeezy.
He
ain't
should
get that
break
yet.
Benny- he
So
should-
we
he
ain't talking
should-
about just keeping words and
But
following through
Kanye's
with
full of shit too, for sure.
But
yeah.
you know what else? Kanye is successful, and he's had several successful endeavors since then. Beyond
Even with
this-
the whole, even having being blackballed, which is the same shit that Dame is dealing
Bro,
with.
for real, Dame
Yeah.
just looks like a bad businessman. If he's broke and he's touched hundreds of millions of dollars and he doesn't have a portfolio that can lift him up through hard times, he's absolutely cooked.
He's the
Like, come on, bro. This when you get to that level of money, it's very fucking simple to stay at that level of money.
ex-girlfriend that was left behind.
I'm gonna be real with you. Like, you can watch that Breakfast Club interview and you can say that Dame Dash is so funny and so entertaining that he won that exchange. But if you look at it outside of the realm of
yeah,
like
you
who
look
was
at
more
sensibility.
entertaining, Charlamagne sounds like a rational human being operating like an adult, and Dame Dash is acting like a child.
So should we see
No,
him
no, no, no,
roast him or what?
no. Charlamagne lost that exchange.
I mean, I don't really understand.
Yeah,
what
no,
you
that's
said,
the whole
but-
like he got made fun of. He got roasted.
No. Dame fired his ass up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah, he lost that.
But
if
none
you
of
look
it
at-
worked.
If you look
Nobody
at the,
thinks he's gay.
right? Yeah. If you look at
in
the
the
logic,
barbershop, in the barbershop,
That's what
Dame
I'm
won
saying.
in the
Yeah.
in
There
the
you go.
popular court of
Exactly.
opinion.
Exactly.
Charlamagne obviously
sensible individuals
hooked
would say that Charlamagne shouldn't even
Hooked
been
him, bro.
jousting with him, and you know
Yeah.
the peanut
I
gallery
think-
like, hey, that nigga funny.
I think
It was
Charlamagne
good,
got
bro. It was
feminine
good.
ways. He might not be gay. He got feminine ways,
A
bro.
little zesty.
Yeah, that was an iconic
But
piece piece
listen,
of
even on this
content.
Dame Dash thing, like how, like motherfuckers can't keep giving Dame Dash sympathy, like because you had the
So you don't
same
think you'll give him no
opportunity.
pass?
You had
Hell
look, this
no.
the thing.
Listen.
You was at the table. You had the same opportunities we had. Like just because, like it's like you basically was feeding off Jay-Z and
Right.
feeding off these other people that keep complaining about where they at and the money that they have, and you had these same opportunities. You blew your money. You had a bag. You know what I'm saying? You should have invested like these other people invested.
But if you take Dame out of that situation, out of that story, is there a Jay-Z? Is there a Kanye?
Yeah.
Is there a Cam? Is there, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Whoa.
like
What he's
we
I think
saying,
cannot-
Jay-Z would have
we
figured it
cannot-
out.
yeah,
But,
for
but,
sure.
but we
What he's
cannot
saying. Because
remove
they-
what Dame did. Though.
No.
They figured it out.
Stop
This what
it.
I'm saying.
Stop, bro.
Like right now, what he's doing is showing that he actually needed Jay-Z and Jay-Z didn't need
No,
him.
boom.
He had a
Yes.
vision.
Yes.
He had a
Hold on,
vision.
I got one question.
Okay, make another hole.
Okay, make another
Make
hole.
another hole.
Make another hole.
He had a
Make
vision.
another hole.
He had a vision, and him and Hove came together. And then I think like after like being around him and seeing the bullshit he was on, Jay-Z probably like, I can't tolerate this shit. I gotta
No,
get
no, he's crazy to be around, but it's
I got a question, bro. So they partners. So how is he less than because Jay-Z went behind his back and made a deal?
Ooh, you
That-
said
that-
what?
but that's not. But that's
Look,
not what.
he's
Just,
not less
but
than
that's but that's mischaracterizing.
Okay,
it.
so this how Jay-Z looking at it. Or are you saying like why Jay-Z go behind his
No,
back?
no. Not how Jay-Z look. I'm talking about look like overall. How is Dame Dash less than because they partners and Jay-Z went behind his deal and went behind his back and
Because
made
he
a
wasn't
deal.
able to continue. is
Jay-Z
what they're
sold
saying.
Roc-A-Fella and gave him his percentage and said, I'm taking my percentage.
Yeah.
He just didn't
got
tell him
M's.
that he was in bed with the people, just
was
like
keep working.
Dame Dash didn't
Why
tell
wouldn't you
him.
tell your partner though?
a snake.
The same
That's
way.
like ways, right?
Because-
okay, it's just the same way Dame Dash didn't tell him he was hiring Cam.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
Jay-Z had
Dame
to find
did
that out.
bunk. Dame-
Hey, that compared to that is minute.
no, it's not because they were
But did
competing.
Cam really even get a job?
no,
Or
no,
was
no,
that
no,
Cam?
You
no, no.
signed my op.
Yes,
Hold on.
exactly.
Oh, that was ops?
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
kind of,
yes.
like,
yes,
they
they
were
did not.
cool.
Jay did
Wait,
not.
hold on. Jay-Z wasn't ops with Cameron.
No,
Wait,
you're
yo,
right.
Munchie,
He started acting funny with
I got a hypothetical.
Yes.
You, let's say you're a lit rapper.
Don't say a real op.
No, I'm just
of
saying.
mine.
Let's say you're a lit rapper. Picture like a younger version of you. You're a lit rapper. You got a homie who's got some money. You guys come together. You start a label. You're huge. You're a fucking monster in LA. You slowly start to realize this other fool ain't really bringing much to the table, and I hate him. He's a dick. I don't like being around him. I don't like the shit that he says to people. I don't like the shit that he does to people. Wouldn't you, in your head, start kind of working on your plan of how you're splitting the money with him, and actually in this case 3 ways, but you're splitting the money as well, but also you just really don't want to be around this motherfucker, never mind being in business with him. Wouldn't you start plotting on how you're going to get out of that
I'm
situation?
gonna come with an exit plan, but why would I not include him in the exit plan?
Because
Why
he
would I-
sucks.
why would I?
You hate him.
Why would I not make him aware? Even though he an asshole, he never did no backdoor shit. So why would I not make him aware?
He
I
did, though.
think
He
what
signed
this
his
is the
op
question
while he
is
was on
like,
vacation.
Y'all think that's a backdoor?
He's no,
Munchie,
Jay-Z
Munchie.
just
Pretty
said, I
weird.
don't want to get money with you anymore.
If I
I'm
don't
done
get along
working
with
you.
somebody and you sign them to what we got going on, that ain't no backdoor shit.
Super. When
Yeah,
you're
and
out of
and then
town.
once you're on the top of your success,
No, I
you
know.
don't have
no,
a
for
mic,
sure.
so we can't hear you at all. Sorry, but
He said
you're
we
at
get
the
deeper
top
than
of your
that.
success, and you go on vacation, and they sign somebody that you explicitly do not get along with to the label, basically to fuck with you.
And not cool that he did go, I guess, behind his back and go work with the parent company. But hey, they hate you because of how you've been acting this whole time.
Let's say
Was he acting on behalf of Hov though?
Is that your opinion that Cameron and Jay-Z like
they did not
out
fuck with each
beforehand,
other.
or that's fact?
They did not fuck. Jay
they
did
fuck
not
with each
fuck
other.
with
Ops,
Cam,
but
bro.
they won't.
It'd be like this.
One more time. I
It's-
can't hear.
They're not ops, but they won't cool at that particular
They
moment.
definitely
in
were
time.
not fans of each other at all. And once he was signed to Roc-A-Fella, Jay did do a remix for him at one point.
Yeah, he hopped on the
and
New
then
York City
Cameron,
song.
which to be fair is like kind of like the olive branch that if Cameron had accepted it, they probably would have then been on good terms, and they probably would have made amazing music together and hopefully stayed on good terms. But instead, Cameron being a dickhead himself, he
Okay.
rejected
Look
it.
at the 106
and
and
hold on.
really
look at the
didn't
106
chance
and
it.
Park appearance.
Hold on, Adam. So you missing something, right?
Yeah.
Do you know what you missing? That Cameron been attempting to work with Jay-Z and he kept like, blasé him off. Now I got a banger. You want to hop on it? You missing that? Do you know that?
Yes.
I get that,
Yeah,
but
it's not
also
this competition,
I get
though.
that. Yeah, that's how the game
Competition,
works.
Jay-Z did that
If it's
to everybody
competition,
at that
make a
time.
bigger banger than I did with old boy.
Jay-Z
Don't
did
try to
that.
hop on my shit because you've been blowing me off. For however, I've been trying to, hey, let's hop on some. Oh yeah,
But
You blowing
this
me
is
off,
after-
But now I got a banger. Now you want to hop on here?
But this is after he was
nigga.
already signed, and Jay didn't want him to even be over there like that to begin with. This is Jay's whole label. Dame go back, get his homie from Harlem, who admittedly wasn't at the best point of his career at the time. He had just done the SDE album, which is an amazing body of work, but nobody actually fucking heard it. You know
Because
what I'm
he
saying?
didn't have a push.
Right. Well, because he had lost his prior situation. So Dame wound up giving him an olive branch when Art of War, you're supposed to destroy your enemies. Jay didn't want him getting that olive branch. That is a betrayal move. Imagine Adam goes on vacation.
I never
Imagine
knew that.
Adam
That
goes
was
on vacation
that's
and Josh
bro.
signs T-Rail. You feel me? Like, that's literally, like when and then he's back and T-Rail's the fucking vice president of
Adam's
fucking,
office.
of No Jumper.
That's
Yeah.
not a good
Is
comparison.
it?
It's a really good
But is
comparison.
it?
It's not Adam and T-Rail, but
not a
it
good
was
comparison.
like
Adam and Elliot Wilson.
Adam and I don't
fucking,
know.
what's his face?
Somebody that I low key don't fuck with.
Cam Capone.
Yeah.
Cam Capone is now the vice president. He's cool. I like him. I'm just saying, whoever.
Somebody that there was weird energy with that I would not have okayed signing.
Bro,
But
regardless
is
of the
it
history,
safe? Is
though.
it safe to say though that they both snaked each other out?
For sure.
Yeah.
You know what
Yes.
I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
But people don't
yeah, for
hold
sure.
the same accountability
piranha,
for
one is a
Jay-Z
guard.
that
Okay,
they do
I'm
for
glad
Dame.
you brought it there.
They don't give Jay-Z the same accountability for Dame. They don't give Jay-Z the same type of shit that they give Dame Dash. I'm not taking up for them. They both snaked each other out, but we're so low on Dame, and so Jay is untouchable.
Because
It's like,
Dame's
yo,
been
he's
complaining
a piece
about
of
it for
shit.
the last 30 years.
King Jaffe Jover just donated. Said Jay didn't have a problem with Cam signing to the label. It was over. God damn it.
It was over
Scroll
him
up.
being made the vice president.
Yeah,
while
it
he
was
on
over the
vacation.
fact that he said that Cameron was the vice president, which
crazy.
that is
remember
actually
that
that is so much crazier than just signing
Okay,
it.
okay,
Oh,
but-
hey, we signed T-Rail, and now he's the vice president. That's pretty gnarly.
Oh, so now that y'all said that, he didn't.
That's
so
also
when he
not
signed
true.
Him, he didn't come in as vice president, right?
Yeah.
So he signed him. I'm trying to figure out, bro.
Jay didn't.
Like I said, you got a piranha, you got a garden snake, bro.
Jay did not want to sign him, bro. Jay did not want to sign him. All you got to do.
But
Hey,
the
look
things
up-
I've been hearing was the vice president thing over the years.
Look at the first episode of 106 in Park when they were making all these announcements, and look at Jay-Z's face, the look of disgust, and he did not even want to be in the
was gone.
same room
Okay, but
as
that's
Cameron, bro.
Where
He
I'm trying
hated
to
him.
land at, I'm saying he. Hey, hold on, bro. He did some extreme betrayal, making deals behind my back versus signing somebody.
Yeah.
But all right, and if it's so much of a problem like that, why when he got signed later on you want to get on a song with him?
That's not the only, but like you could see Jay gradually.
answer
You could see
Jay doing that
um,
song, I took it as, all right,
It's a
you're
banger,
signed to
let
the
me hop on
label.
it.
I may not have been a huge fan of you in the past, but you're signed to the label. You got some hot records. I'm gonna do this remix for you. Let's just put bygones be bygones. Let's
Right.
do this.
You're here.
Let's try to get past it. You're here. Let's make the best of it. I am the most egotistical fucking rapper on the face of the planet, but I'm still gonna be willing to work with you. And Cameron was like, no.
He didn't do that as a favor. He
But
did it because it was a
Cameron's
banger.
reason why he didn't use the verse was him just saying it was so whack that he didn't want to put it out. I'm sorry. If you're Cameron, you want Jay-Z to put a whack verse on your shit because then you're going to look like you just outperformed against the best rapper on
Especially at
earth.
that
I don't
time.
agree with
Yeah.
that.
It was very competitive.
Because he a bigger artist. he
I
got
just think they
trash-ass
both
verse.
snakes, bro. They both snakes, and everybody
for
gives
sure. And-
Dame
and-
about
and-
it, but
and-
Jay did the
and-
same.
And
type
but
stuff
that's what
too.
I'm saying. Okay, so in this game, like people like we judging poison against poison.
Right,
like
right,
poison is
right.
poison. Like all because this a black mamba and this
Yeah.
and this a king cobra. Like what's the difference? It's venom.
I'm
Right,
judging
right.
HIV versus herpes, bro.
Herpes is so much not as bad as HIV.
Yeah.
HIV kills you. It's in a different
Jay-Z
class.
Is piranha, and this nigga is garden snake when it comes to the backstab.
But like it's more to it that like even like I don't know, you probably ain't a Jay fan. It's more to it. Like if you listen to his songs, Jay put out there all his grievances. It was shit that Jay was telling him as a business partner, like, hey, I'm not with this, don't do this.
100%.
And Dame was still doing it. So if we business partners and I'm like, hey, bro, I got a problem with this, or I ain't cool with this, and you like, hey man, fuck it. And you keep pressing play on shit, what the fuck you expect me to do? Just keep staying there rocking out with you?
Shit, I-
Why does Jay-Z have to be in business with him for life? Why does he have to do
No,
that?
he
Shit,
don't
what
have
about
to.
what about the
I'm
reason
saying-
of that
I'm saying
match?
the way he parted ways.
Somebody in the chat just said Jay-Z built another label and Dame Dash can't build nothing.
The biggest management company
bro.
in the history of hip hop.
And also, too,
point,
Dame
right?
Dash went off on this whole tangent about how, the masculine thing to do is stand up on your own, too. Why you been complaining about the same thing for the past 30 years?
And
Why
he'll
don't you just
argue
get
that
on with
people
it?
ask him about it.
Can we
That's
bring
what I was
Loser?
saying.
Yeah, like, people don't give
Loser.
Jay shit because Jay's not complaining about some shit that happened yesterday.
He don't
He's
got
on
nothing
the
to
next
complain
move.
about.
He has nothing to complain about.
If this
Did we win or did we lose?
If this person behind the scenes and this artist is partners, it's easier for Jay-Z to move on than this dude and be successful.
Munchie, he
Okay,
got
no, hold on.
millions of dollars.
This is where he's right.
He got
This is where
tipped
Munchie's
off.
right. No, this is where Munchie's right. And the biggest thing that the biggest advantage that Jay-Z had was that Dame was out there being the bruiser. He was the bully. He was going to those meetings,
he fought his
being
fights
the
for it.
asshole on Jay's behalf.
On
Jay
their
was
behalf,
able to
that's what I'm
preserve.
saying.
I
He
agree
been
with you on
asshole
this
screaming
point.
niggas in face for
This
you,
is the
nigga.
one point I agree with of yours right now because you're right because Jay was able to capitalize off of those relationships later that Dame had to tarnish in order to get Jay more leverage.
Good cop, bad cop. Dame
correct.
was the bad cop.
Correct. However, if you really are this Harlem hustler, savvy businessman, you would have had something else jerking in the past 20 years, even if there's a more difficult path of resistance.
Well, I'll push back on that. If you were solid
They
one and
used
you're not
each
trying to
other.
snake your man out or whatever, would you have something on the back burner?
Hey, look,
if you really being solid.
If I'm the CEO of No Jumper, right, and all, like boom, and I'm bullying shit, so everybody here could get some sponsorships or some shit on everything, but then they don't want to fuck with me because I've been bullying shit on y'all behalf, and then now y'all
now you beefing with everybody.
Y'all got a
Yeah.
good relationship, and now they ain't fucking with me.
Yeah.
Come on, bro, how did that work?
Okay, so if Jay's
and they leave your ass like,
Come
oh,
on,
fuck
bro.
Munchie, goddamn it. Oh, he got beef with everybody.
Then why is Memphis Bleak still around?
But we missing. Okay, yeah, Dame Dash did the bullying in the beginning, and
On their behalf.
and Jay was the artist. So
Right, exactly.
okay, I brought the artistry, and you gonna do your job.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, to do what you did. So they was past that. They been past that. They was working each other. They had money. They was,
Dame and stop bullying, you saying?
Look,
So what you saying?
No,
Your job
no,
is done?
they-
Stop.
No, listen. This is what I'm saying. They was past the bullying. Dame was past the bullying. They was comfortable. They had bread. Now we got bread. We sitting up luxury. We past the bullying. Now we on this business shit. Now I'm asking you not to make certain business deals that I don't agree with, and you still press and play.
Hey, the aggressive shit is a style of doing business.
But it also matter like
ain't
what the
working.
positioning of the business is. Was
was
were
working
Dame
back
and
then.
Jay equal partners, or
Yeah,
was
but
Dame
that's just
was
like-
Dame the majority leader?
But that's just
like for instance, if we
that
come
work
to
to get us in the door, but we in the door. Why keep up the same thing?
I
we
understand
already
that,
in the
but,
door.
but check this out. Like if the situation where like you had No Jumper and you and Adam have some kind of partnership or whatever, if he's the majority owner of this motherfucker, goddamn, he gonna bring whoever the fuck he want to bring in here, whether or not you like it or not. You dig what I'm saying? And then
Strategy.
you know what I mean? Like that's just the
Okay,
real.
okay,
If-
so
but
look.
now if y'all both put y'all bread up in this
So look.
motherfucker and everybody you put up $1 million, he put up $1 million, and y'all equal partners, then yeah,
Okay,
he
so
wrong.
look, all right, let me ask you. Let me ask you a question. So basically, you saying that Dame Dash was the majority owner?
From what I always saw, I always thought that Dame
All right,
was the
so-
nigga that
Well,
was
first of all,
So-
it's a three-way
hold on,
partnership.
Three-way with Big.
Three-way.
Okay,
Yeah.
but let's
The
just
big
go.
side with Jay-Z though.
Jay-Z was the artistic side, Biggs and Dame was the
But let's just
business
go.
side.
Let's just go with your assumption that
Right.
Dame Dash was the majority.
Right.
So you the majority, and I'm coming to you as a partner, and I'm telling you that I got a problem with certain things you doing, and you still like, all right, nigga, I'm the majority. I'm pressing the button anyway. So what the fuck I do? The thing I'm gonna do is get away from
No,
you.
And
sure.
you got all the
Hey,
product.
hey, I think-
And you got all the product.
I think everybody agreed to that. I'm just saying the way they partied was backstabbish.
Yeah,
That's
but
what
he
I'm
also
saying.
did a bunch of fuck shit to lead up to that too.
Yeah,
Munchie.
no, for sure.
No, they both did.
Man,
Jay-Z
you talking
is
about you talking about
and
a
that's the
big
thing.
calculated
man, you talking about
businessman.
But they
What
dragged
personal.
Dame, man. They dragged
They
Dame.
going out to hoes, bro, tripping over a bitch or some shit.
It
bro.
wasn't just that. That was light.
A lot of shit be going on, and that's why
That's
people
light.
need to keep. When y'all in these rooms talking amongst men and conducting business, keep women outside. They don't need to be there. That's why Death Row failed, nigga. And Jay, what's his name? Dr. Dre got on. Nigga, Suge fat ass shouldn't have fucked with what's her name with the squeaky voice?
Yeah,
Michelet?
Michelet.
He should have fucked with Miss Chalet. Dame Dash should have left Aaliyah alone.
Right.
Nigga, Irv Gotti, nigga, man, leave Ashanti alone. Let her sing. Like, bro, I'm fucking with these women, nigga, and mixing it together is fucking up the business.
Especially when
Period.
Nelly's finna just steal her eventually.
Nigga,
That's
only
the
go
worst
with
part.
family. Nigga, like,
I agree, Munchie, because
Like-
it makes things harder for women too when you try to work and be in a certain environment and everybody's trying to fuck you.
I would just
No,
like the same
go with
energy.
that.
Everybody
for
trying to
bro.
fuck you. No, just leave her outside, bro. Because if she ain't got nothing to do with the business, why she here?
Well, if she is
I would
business,
like-
like a Shanti or like a Lee or something like that, you
A
should be
hoe?
able to work or
No,
get a
no,
feature.
she was a part of the business. She was
and-
a singer.
well,
No,
why
she
do
was
y'all
a
gotta
part of
try
the.
to-
She was part of the death row. She was part of the collective.
Michelet.
But I'm saying, or my thing is, okay, let me rephrase that. Leave niggas bitches alone, bro. Like
Yes.
when it's coming to the shit, because man, this nigga, man, come on, bro. Dame Dash fly, you know Jay-Z like a camel, and nigga he took his bitch.
That's what you think this is about,
On some
Munch?
tennis shit.
No, he took
Who
his
was his
bro.
bitch? Who?
Aaliyah.
You ain't over here about that?
I mean, that's
But-
what they
but-
say. I don't know.
In business, bro, man, niggas be falling out behind
You
bros,
believe
bro.
that?
And they need to stop that.
Yeah, that ain't happened. That's folklore. We don't know for sure if Jay-Z
No,
was fucking
no.
with
It's
Aaliyah.
history.
I mean, Hov, I mean, Dame said it.
How was you was there? You
I'm gonna let
was there?
ChatGPT answer it
No.
officially,
It's
yeah.
stories told about this whole thing. Like Jay-Z was dating her first.
Munch, you just arguing about me about
Smiley
you
saying no.
just arguing me down about a story that Woody told.
Hold on.
I know about Jay-Z and Charlie Baltimore. Jay-Z and Blue Cantrell.
I'm talking about what's documented. So it's not documented that Jay-Z was fucking with Aaliyah first?
I don't know if that's documented. I know
You
I
don't
know
know
it's
that.
been
I'm saying
said.
it's
There's
documented.
rumors, yes.
It's
There's
rumors?
Like
Yeah.
rumors.
Smiley said no.
What is the document? What
Yeah.
what is
What's it
documented
document?
about it, bro?
The dispute was he still went ahead and did that album with R. Kelly after Dame Dash said you already know the history.
Nah, fuck that. No, it's behind a bitch, bro.
All right.
Like,
Hey, if
it's
we're going to let
documented.
ChatGPT call the shots, it basically says that Jay-Z and Dame Dash were both interested in Aaliyah, and Aaliyah ended up choosing to be with Dame Dash, but there's no confirmation that
He never
Jay-Z and
messed
her
with her.
slept together, dated,
Yeah.
etc. And even Dame
Yeah.
Dash in interviews has basically downplayed the idea that they had any tension about her specifically.
I chose up though.
But
they both had interest.
And if
but-
she did choose Dame Dash over Jay-Z, for sure, I think Dame Dash would be the first one to tell us all
no,
about
but
it.
I heard the interview about how she left with him at a party and Jay-Z was hot.
Well,
And so Jay in turn goes
But
and
hold
does two
on.
albums with R.
Immediately
Kelly?
after she died, Jay hopped on the "Missing You" by Aaliyah remix and talked about how like sad Dame was over it and like and how much
What
he
that
like.
mean?
He
That
was,
don't mean this is-
he
like,
was
that don't mean
supportive of
genuine
his
about it.
friend's relationship and he was supportive of their love and what they had going on.
But do you
'Cause
think it's kind of snake like that Hov would turn around and go do a 2-album collab album with his girlfriend, you know, his homeboy's girlfriend's ex-husband?
Yes, that is faulty.
So that's where the snakes collide. It's a whole
is
bunch of
faulty.
snakes.
Hey, but hold
It's
on,
some
hold on.
vipers.
Dame Dash is in the video though. He's in one
I'm
of
about
the
to say,
music
it's
videos.
based off defending that. He in the video dancing and shit.
Oh, he gonna dance, bro. Dame's
Also,
gonna
yeah,
dance.
also
so-
R. Kelly at that time, like
That
this
just
is
makes him-
business, bro. This is just cold, calculated.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Ju-
But
just
Dame
to switch
Dash,
it up-
he ain't got to be in the video dancing, bro.
just to switch this up a little bit, does anyone seriously believe that Dame Dash is about to become the CEO of Revolt?
no,
Hell
the
no.
chairman.
But, I mean, that
Yes,
just
he did. He get out of jail for
I don't
it.
even know
Where
why
did
he
that
did
come
that.
from?
I don't
No,
even know
they've
why
been
he did that.
talking about that for years though, because he's been intimately involved in like Revolt, and they've been having him in the. He was like the main. He was the
Revolt
first.
CEO
I
said
don't
it
think
was
he'll
in his
embarrass
cap.
himself and
But
put
but
that
he
out
was
there
the first like one of the
on-
first public mouthpieces for Revolt.
Yeah,
and he had a major,
before we went live,
okay.
the Revolt CEO just made a statement and said it was cap.
really.
for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, like
Wow,
he made a
that's
statement,
fucked
official
up.
But
statement.
I'm not surprised
That's
at this
that's a
grip.
thing. Can we
That
look
shit,
that up?
yeah, that shit's on. That shit's on.
Read
like,
it.
Shade
Come
Room
on,
right
man.
now.
Pull it up, please.
You spent
But
all this time
I'm not
talking
surprised.
about this
Yeah,
shit.
he released a statement. He was like, "No,
I
that's
doubt
totally
Dame
false."
Dash would
And like
put
the
a big-ass
Vibe,
loose cannon like-
magazine article, he said that was totally false.
Wasn't Mark Cuban involved in Revolt at one point? Like, I mean, like it's a lot deeper than Dame, but I do think that
Yeah, it's on all the. It's on.
Yeah,
all
let's
the
pull
Bro,
that-
if you were the fuck, would you want Dame?
because I was gonna
top
come
of
in here
your
and defend
company
the
right
shit
now?
out of Dame until I saw that.
oh
Under
Man,
no circumstances.
Dame,
I got the link right here.
Dame a good, he a good businessman, but he got fucked up communication
For
skills.
sure.
Wait,
You see it?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right before we went live, he
I gotta
issued that
search
statement.
Twitter
Yeah,
because
search
it's
search
not
that
coming
shit
up
because
on
I
Google.
doubt a nigga lie like that.
Man,
I thought Loose
when
Cannon
I
was in
saw
jail.
that G, when I saw that one, I was like, boy,
You sure it wasn't
I'm
AI?
positive, brother.
Let's see. 'cause
It's
I
on the
mean,
major blog.
Okay, Lauren LaRosa, who is one of the Breakfast Club
I
co-hosts,
trust her.
she
I
said,
like her.
she said, I just spoke to a lead publicist at Revolt TV who confirmed to me Dame Dash is not the chairman
Oh man.
of the network. Also, she follows me. I'm gonna follow her back. That's nice. Let me see. Yeah, that was her most recent tweet 10 hours ago.
And
her
then the
Instagram?
Revolt
What's her Instagram,
CEO,
Lauren, what?
then the Revolt CEO comes on and
I don't know how to
does
spell
a
that shit.
statement as well. If you go on Revolt's page, I'm pulling it up right now.
I like her as a
She's fire.
podcaster or whatever you want to call her, a radio personality.
Well, she's
No,
a
yeah,
really
she
she's
seems
a
really
really
good.
good
No, she dope.
investigator too. Like her data collection.
She has
She's-
good questions and she professional. She real poised. I like her.
Yeah.
For
She has
sure.
good contacts for sure.
So
She's got
okay,
a
if
deep
that
phone.
ends up not being true, then I mean, what the
I'm
fuck was
hot.
like that negates like 15% of the words that came out of Dame's mouth in that
Yeah,
episode.
that shit was weird. Here it goes. Right here, Revolt CEO.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. He's like clinging to things that aren't true. Like, what has he done? That's,
Okay.
that was my original.
This is
point.
on the Shade Room. Revolt CEO confirms Dame Dash is not the chairman of company. There is no acquisition path on the table.
With him till
This is basically a message that he wrote to the team saying, I know some of you might have caught Dame Dash's interview on the Breakfast Club today. To set the record straight, Dame Dash is a hip-hop pioneer with a track record as a creator, yet we've been in conversations about potential partnerships, things like licensing his shows and films for Revolt, but there is no signed deal. He is not the chairman of our company. There is no acquisition path on the table. The quote from me in Vibe is completely fabricated. I never said any of that. If anything, the major were happening, and if anything that major were happening, you hear it directly from me. Okay. So basically, I mean, that's looking pretty embarrassing for him. I don't know why. You know, you don't want to count your chickens before they hatch. Like,
right.
if I had a big deal on the table, if I was going to be named the chairman of Vlad TV, I'm not.
Shouts out Vlad.
I'm not like gonna spill the beans before it's happened, you know. But like, you know, it's kind of a weird
Bro,
move.
look
There
at
is
the way that he
no-
announced it. He was like, I have a big announcement to make.
Bro,
I have a
there-
big announcement
There
to
is
make.
no
I'm Michael
acquisition path
Corleone.
on the
Like,
table.
That's kind of damning. That's like
There's-
Yeah, for sure.
there is no way that we're going to be able to make this
Because
The
happen.
only thing he
Before I
was
saw
saying
that-
was, you
yeah.
guys are saying I'm broke, but I could actually afford Revolt.
Yeah, before I
That
saw
was
that,
the whole point of saying
before
it.
I saw that, I was gonna come in here and argue for Dame full-heartedly.
God.
And when I saw it, I'm like, bro, you just capped out the whole world on the Breakfast Club. Like, bro, what you got going on?
But
So
he's
you
been
just
capping
did all
for
this
decades.
just now, and
Where
you
y'all
don't
been
do
at?
this cap.
They both say- they both say.
trying to be controversial, and I kind of think that's what I was gonna kind of say. See, like me watching Revolt do like a lot of small TV films and stuff like that. Like they have like a little spinoff at a certain time where they premiere small films and premiere documentaries and stuff like that. And I think that's probably what they kind of partner with him on. Like, look, are you doing these documentaries and these small films? We gonna start premiering some of your shit. Let's talk.
Yeah, he
let's
bringing
talk
in
some-
American
you know
because
what I'm
he got a network called America New, and he probably just
I'm kind of
bringing this stuff
disappointed
over.
wow.
I'm disappointed as hell.
that-
I ain't
Sounds
gonna cap.
scammy.
that he said.
Sounds scammy,
said that
brother.
and it wasn't what
But-
it was.
Okay, you
Dame
notice
Dash disappointed you guys.
there's multiple things in
Can't believe
that
it.
interview. There's multiple things that he didn't want to talk about, like the idea of 50 creating a sequel to Paid in Full, which 50 already put a statement out on his Instagram basically saying it takes a while to make a fucking movie. And yes, I am making the movie. And Dame, he basically saying that Dame was lying about that. So here you have multiple things like the broke thing and the Paid in Full thing that he was able to basically like not talk about
Okay,
in the
so what is
interview
his source he was
by
talking
just
about?
saying
Deadline?
some shit that apparently was not true.
What is Deadline?
Deadline is like a very big industry trade for like
That's where they announce
movies
who-
and
who-
TV.
And he said why it wasn't on Deadline. So is it on there or is he lying about that too?
I don't think 50's track record would prove that he actually is
No,
able to
but
deliver
50
projects.
is a troller though, so I don't count it out.
I believe that there's a possibility that 50's just not going to make that movie and he's just saying it and we all are going to believe it. And 5
right.
years from now, we're going to be like, what the fuck happened to
It
that?
didn't
But also, if he wants to do it,
He could.
he could get it done. He's
Right.
taking on bigger projects than that.
For
you know?
sure.
No,
It
For
doesn't
sure.
look
Get the
like a
BMF
troll
dog.
dog.
Look,
Him
50
and
Cent
Cam
can get it done,
series.
but he's king troller. So I don't count it out that he was like bullshitting, but I want to know like whatever this Deadline shit is. I'm not. Is it on there?
Nah, bro.
I don't know.
It's not on
Yeah,
there.
that ain't.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't read Deadline. Like
Okay,
Dame
they said
Dash
it was
apparently does.
not said, but they did a sequel to Belly, and they said it wasn't official.
So with Dame Dash acting like he got something to do with this thing that 50 doing with the new Paid in Full or something?
It's like he's disgruntled over him.
No,
lying
not-
to
He's
right
saying
Not
that
that
50
it
is
has
just
something
not
to do with
going
it.
to
Wait,
do
Munchie, wasn't the Belly sequel the one Game did? Is that what you're talking about? 'Cause
Right.
Yeah, he.
They said that wasn't official.
that exactly. That was an unauthorized
So
story.
that's what I'm saying. Like they could do sequels that is unauthorized. That game shit was Payless.
correct.
Yeah, like
Correct.
cause
I don't think you'd
like,
be able to just call it
man.
Paid in Full too.
Well,
but-
keep in mind, Paid in Full. Like I don't
that's
know if
called
they.
Belly too though.
But do they own the trademark to Paid in Full's a Rakim
that
song
wasn't the
anyway,
official
right?
too. DMX talked about it on the interview before he passed away.
I assume that I can't make a movie and call it Black Panther 2. Like, I don't know legally, like if it's just maybe I can, but I'm pretty sure I can't.
Well, oddly enough, when Marvel made the movie Black Panther, there had already been a movie called Black Panther, which was about something completely different that came out like 10 years prior.
Like a panther?
But it was authorized.
No, you're right. That was called Panther.
It was just a
Yeah,
panther?
it was called Panther.
Like about a panther. Oh, that's pretty cool.
No, it was about the Black Panthers. You feel me?
Oh,
But,
yeah, well, that makes sense.
But the cool thing is, if you got enough Scooch Liani, if you could pay for it, then it don't matter at the end of the day. So trademarking,
It do matter.
Well, when it comes to
got enough money, it do matter.
in regards to things like how strong your lawyer is to, you know what I'm saying, as far as that intellectual property and as far as like what you own as far as the trademarking when it comes to whatever the specific thing
So
is.
if I
In this
got
case,
enough money,
Paid in
No,
Full.
and okay, it's not going to be a Paid in Full sequel. It's going to be a Paid in Full series.
Series, yeah.
That's
I
hard.
think there's more money to be made
Honestly,
doing a
it's-
series
and
these
so
days.
that
confused
me, though.
2025.
Is it a loophole with that? If you make a series out of some shit somebody already got a movie for?
I don't know.
Not if you own the rights to
own the
something. If
rights
you
to it.
own the rights to like the intellect, like the intellectual property of a project, then they have to get.
And that may
clearance
be
through
the
you.
thing that Dame Dash is like trying to sweep under the rug or trying to avoid the conversation of. Maybe you sold the rights to that a long time
No,
ago.
no,
It's not like that.
he avoided all the
Hey,
questions.
so
And
Dame
you're
Dash
not.
might have
Correct.
sold the rights because he always preached ownership and I pay for the. So
Yeah.
he shouldn't be able to. You know what I'm saying?
Because
obtain
Dame
this
should be
if you-
looking at that as like, I got a nice check coming in. If 50 really wants to make this show, I could probably sell the rights for hundreds of millions of dollars
But-
just for them to use it, right? Or some type of royalty check coming
Yes.
in for them using it.
So we should be celebratory
By
for
him
him.
deflecting, it kind of shows you he probably doesn't even have that business in order.
Also,
Hey.
he didn't. Was it all three of them, or was it just Jay that didn't have the ownership of the Masters of Reasonable Doubt? Because
They
that
were
was a
just
big
selling
thing
them
for
and they
years.
were in court and all that
Yeah,
recently.
yeah.
And they took Dame's part for child support.
Which is insane.
Listen to the kids.
I just think they both snakes, and
but
we are way harder on
Dame.
Dame.
Movies, there is no copyright on the title.
Oh.
Title.
Yeah, because that movie's definitely called Belly too.
Yeah,
For
there's
sure.
no influence on my music in that. It's just like now if you infringe on the art that
Like
it
the
is.
story.
But
the
here's.
titles, that's why so many rap albums and songs have the same name.
But like
Exactly.
Munchie said, that's basically that Belly 2 is a Timu movie. That's not a real movie,
No,
right?
for sure.
So-
I get what he said. Like
So-
the real creators, they don't
even
acknowledge
care.
that.
Yeah,
Like,
if it
that
made
ain't
enough
no,
money,
that ain't
though.
no spin off of our shit. You can call it
Exactly.
Belly too, but we don't acknowledge that shit.
Ain't no hype Williams.
Man, really,
Can't be.
I forgot
No
how
hype
to how to
Williams.
explain how but because it's been so many years ago, I ran across the interview, but man, so I could do a Menace to Society too.
Well,
Yes.
it's like this. It's
As long
like
as it's not based off the same characters and like the same storyline. But you could go make them inside too.
or you can make a movie,
Yeah.
with a character named Kane who survives a drive-by shooting and doesn't get shot, and when his girl was about to move to fucking, you feel me, out of state.
No,
And-
that's too close. You'll get sued.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know what is he spells.
No,
it
for
differently.
sure
Is he
because
still going to Atlanta or is
Yeah.
he going to go to Houston?
Yeah,
He's gonna be Virginia. He was
If
going
it
to
got the
Richmond.
same name and then that same ending, you're getting sued.
yeah, they might win because it's still like kind of like the same substance. Like you could try to change. Oh well, he was going to Virginia versus Atlanta.
Type shit.
No,
You
you
feel
was
me?
moving. The name is Kane. You just trying to say he survived the shooting.
Yeah.
Call
You know
him
what I'm
Abel.
saying?
Yeah.
But this person died. But man, come on.
his boy, I dog. You feel me? Like
their kid,
you
their
dog.
baby.
He ain't no dog. You feel
Hey
me?
man,
Like,
well I'm gonna say I'm disappointed to hear that
I was-
Dame
bro, I
lied
was
about the
crushed,
revolt
bro.
shit, bro.
When I saw
because-
that shit before I got in this
Nigga,
bitch, bro.
why are you disappointed, Munchie? This fool's been fucking lying to us
Because I know him to be
publicly
a
for
shit talker,
decades.
talker, not a liar.
Really,
You know what
I know him as.
I know
Man,
him as
he's
a
a big
shit talker,
complainer, not a
and
shit talker.
A complainer for sure. He
Both,
cried,
all of
bro.
that. He's
Yeah,
a
Could I
complainer.
talk? You interrupted me. That's weak. But like,
Right.
he a crybaby and a shit talker, but I didn't know him to be a liar.
But he's
So,
lied
to-
though a lot.
But to do a Bow Wow challenge is crazy.
And that's really been. No.
like
That's
he's
exactly
been on
what.
that for the
Like,
last
but
But
couple
he's
years.
been
Yeah,
doing that
got
for
to.
the past few decades, dude.
Can't
Like,
nobody prove none of that shit.
I mean,
Well-
kind of on this YouTube channel he's like podcasting from the couch and
Yeah.
he's trying to sell products still like a little button
What's
that
wrong with
says
the couch?
pause and this and that.
Munchie, you over here doing a pod with Adam, and Adam refused. I do a pod with him. What does that tell you? You
Hold
feel
on,
me?
one more time.
Nah.
Say it again.
No,
No. He already did business with fucking Dame.
I said-
Dame turned him the fuck off.
Hey,
That's
but
not
but
a good example.
She's
no,
saying
but
though
that,
she's seen some of his interviews and they are kind of janky. I've looked at some of my
Yeah, like, I watched it 'cause I love
Dame's
Dame.
interviews when he's with what's the other dude he interviews with, Art of Dialogue.
Yeah,
And sometimes I want to see like, oh, what's he gonna say about Cameron? And I'm like, man, this is a bunch of bullshit. I done heard all this shit before, and it's just stupid petty. So I click off.
Hold on. What did Lush say? You said Adam what?
so if you're over here doing a podcast with Adam multiple
Okay.
times a week or at least once a week,
Okay.
Adam refused to do a podcast with Dame Dash.
And he
after-
already did that. And he just turned off, and he don't care to do it again.
No,
So
but the point is, if he was of such a high stature in the game, and this was several years ago,
that don't mean you gonna tolerate him. He could be in a higher stature, and he's irritating. He's hard to deal with.
what are you talking about, Munchie? You all the time. There's somebody else who does a pod with Adam over here that you be getting into it with. and
No,
arguing
we
with.
talking about Adam. You said you using Adam as an example.
No,
doing business with people, not me.
But
Like,
I'm
it's
just saying.
people I got problem. I'm not getting on camera with a Ralphie or a 4Xers.
I'm
and
not
I
even.
stand on
No,
it.
no. But what
I don't
I'm
give a fuck
talking
how
about.
successful they is.
No, I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the fact that there might be someone that's viewed by certain people to be difficult, whack. But guess what? Whack brings a
I'm not
lot of
doing it.
fucking value.
That's what I'm
So-
saying. You
so
skip
whack
it from me
is-
to, you skip it from me to Adam. You talking about what Adam would do or what I would do. We
Okay,
talking
well,
about Adam though.
Yeah, exactly.
You said
because-
Adam did business with Dame in the past. He just pissed him off, turned him off, and he ain't doing it no more.
Yeah.
So,
right.
So,
So,
you
but
can't
if he
compare
was,
that.
but yes, you can
Man,
because
if
he still
Adam didn't want to deal with Hove, why does if Hove didn't want to deal with Dame, fuck it, I'm saying it wrong. If Adam didn't want to deal with Dame, why the fuck does Hove have to deal with
I'm
Dame?
just saying-
Me and Jay-Z
like,
had
come on,
very
bro.
similar arcs with Dame. It just took him 10 years, and it took me 3 podcasts.
Yeah,
Anyway,
like, come on,
all right,
bro.
I just need to make an
Make another
announcement. But before I make my announcement, shout out to everything420.com. They are making the way for you to smoke everything you want to smoke on a day-to-day basis. Sorry, I got messed up reading the sentence there. Just download the app E420 and you're set. Glass, vapes, edibles, wild gift ideas, whatever the vibe, it's in there. Everything 420 is the plug. Always fast, always discreet, and don't forget to use our code NOJUMPER at checkout. In addition to that, and I apologize to both Nietzsche and Tam because I did not know that you were going to be on this podcast, but I was at the mall the other day and I've been trying to think of a good gift idea for my co-host here on the podcast.
No.
You got this on the boo-boos?
Tam spoiled it. I got all the boo-boos.
Whoa!
And Hefe, you get a Labubu. Lush, 1, you get a Labubu. Ricky,
So fire.
and even Munchie B.
Yeah. Here you go, bro.
Germ, I got a
daughter.
boo-boo,
You
bitch.
decided to get them again.
I had to actually hide them from my daughter so that she wouldn't see them and try to open them.
Okay.
So I
No,
had
you
to-
guys don't get it. This is the most thoughtful things Adam's ever done in his entire life. Like this is way deeper than y'all realize.
Little Hefe, man. He great too.
Lil Hefe.
Great Labu.
Lil Hefe.
Labu Hefe. And this motherfucker.
Labu Hefe.
Get him a chain.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him
Get
on
him a razor.
I've been checking out at the local liquor store, and I've been resisting it. I'm like, nah, I'm not
See?
gonna do it.
I bet
I'm
that's a
not gonna do
Lafufu
it.
also.
I'm definitely gonna put this in the crib.
This
so
my third
flies can be
Labubu?
hanging up.
My third
The
Labubu.
monster.
Oh,
What is
yeah, you
yours
keep
saying? Wait,
it.
what is yours saying?
Hey, what
What
more?
does yours say,
What
Hefe?
mall you was at, man?
I was in Santa Clarita.
Santa Clarita Mall.
Yeah.
Never heard of that. That's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Damn, I can't.
Solid mall.
Hey, Adam, thank you, bro. That was really nice of you.
No doubt.
Fire.
About to cry, Lush?
Only thing I know about Santa
It's like
Clarita.
when Smack got his chain. I feel like when Smack one got his chain.
Play some sad music.
You said what, Ricky?
I said, how many years Les been on this podcast without a gift?
Lush crying. Lush.
Yeah, it's like when Smack got his fucking big Chief chain.
Gift. What
Yeah,
was
this
it
is
though?
like his baddie.
A gift?
No, you did.
He ain't never.
What?
Nah, I
Hell
don't
no,
know.
Munchie.
Look at Adam's blue eyes. Does he look like he gives gifts?
No, I just.
He takes
I mean, I'm sure I've given some gifts. I remember like when Josh turned 35, I bought him 35 bucks of backwoods.
Damn.
But then I saw Smack cry because they bought him some alcohol and cigarettes for.
No,
for his birthday.
they don't do Smack.
He
Bro.
was
They
so
No,
mad.
he got the chain, bro.
No, but this was before that. There was like, I for some reason I saw this clip the other day, but like
don't do
Duno, no, they were doing Secret Santa, and Duno gave Smack a pair of Chucks, but like the wrong Chucks, I guess.
Oh.
And
What's the
then-
wrong Chucks?
I
The
don't
wrong
know.
color?
There was something weird about the Chucks, and then he gave him some Newports and then like a bottle of Henny, and Smack cried because he was so offended. which I thought was kind of crazy because I'm like,
Offended or happy?
I'm like, you obviously like those things. No, he was hurt. Like
I thought it was tears of joy.
No, he thought
it was a lot funnier. When
honestly,
it was
tears of joy would make a lot more sense. Like,
funny as
you
fuck.
just saved me like $100 on a bunch of shit that I was gonna buy anyway. Besides the shoes, I guess. Anyway,
You crazy, man.
did anybody get like a weird colored one? I don't know, like how likely that is.
Nah, I
like-
got the same color as.
Okay.
Bro got blue ears.
I know there's like one color that is like more rare than the other
The
one.
green
one
one is super. The green is super
one looks
elusive.
Like the craziest one.
Whatever.
Hyenas get juice on
They
the
told
pink
me to open
one
this up and
nowadays.
see. Oh, I'm gonna give it to my daughter.
Are you
on
gonna
her
use
too.
this Labubu to get some hoes?
I got a girlfriend that I'm very in love with.
He's gonna tag in the Labubu with all the other Labubus.
girl-
But we're gonna me and the Labubu's been a gangbanger tonight. You feel me? Like it gets real freaky.
What color is this guy?
What color is this gerb?
What color is this gerb? The winner and still undefeated.
Hey, twin, you got that.
Let's go, Munchie.
Tealish.
Oh, he got the rare one. Shut the fuck
Wait,
up.
really?
That's crazy.
Greenish.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
That's fire.
Yeah, give it a, I'm about to put it right back in the low skirt. Thank you.
Hell yeah!
This is the same one you have?
Yeah, that's the same one I got. Yeah, that's crazy.
Fire.
green
I
jump.
know what y'all talking about.
Damn, that's lit. Munchie got the good
Gerb,
one.
gerb.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let's go, Munchie.
Good looking out, Adam.
Luck of the Inglewood.
Grand Mason in around this bitch.
Yeah,
we know
big
you-
Grand Mason vibes.
You got the coldest last name, bro.
like that.
Bro, a lot of people don't. They be like, damn, that shit
See,
sounds.
why'd I have to go and get a 22 on my name? I should have just been Adam Graham Mason my whole life.
And I just found out that your dad was a white collar criminal.
You feel me?
I'm very interested in
Man,
that.
it checks out. Fuck you talking
It
about.
does. Though. It does.
See what the fuck
It
going
wasn't
on.
surprising when I saw it. I wasn't surprised.
Nigga, look at his son. Nigga, he was mischievous, tagging on walls and fucking up.
Yeah, you feel me? I was a tagger.
You
like
was
Lush.
fucking up New Hampshire, nigga.
I'm finna turn my into MF Doom. Watch this.
You was stealing bikes, right?
Kind of tagger.
You was stealing bikes?
I actually never really stole bikes. No.
Oh,
Too much
so
money
I was
He
stealing
He would
bikes
have
when I
been
was
stealing
5
bikes
years
from
old.
one of his suburban homies, bro. He would have been like, Adam, I know you on my bike.
I
Come
mean,
out,
it don't matter where you
motherfucker."
steal it from. I'm saying, but because I know you was in a BMX, so like they bought you your first bike and you start playing around.
Honestly, I had a job since I was like 12. I was a newspaper boy, but I pretty much had to pay
they
for
don't
all
have
my
that
own
in the
fucking
hood,
bikes.
bro. Newspaper boys, that ain't the thing. That's only in books.
Even in the 90s?
No, for like I read like books. Like I used to deliver newspapers.
Really?
It was like
I-
on
I used
TV
to-
and shit. Like you're on a bike throwing like.
So
You
you
like
used
that?
to hold. You
So
used to be on
I
a
would
bike.
try. You know, all right, this is the fucked up
This is
part.
crazy.
By the time I became a newspaper delivery boy, it was like the game had changed where you're not just like throwing the papers. You had to go. You walk out in front of your house. You got a giant stack of newspapers. You got to take them. You got to roll them up, put them in a plastic bag, sometimes with a fucking a rubber band around it. And then a lot of the people had weird requests. Like they want you to go hang that shit on their doorknob because they don't want to have to wake up. It's cold as fuck outside and have to walk outside, put their shoes on, whatever, there's snow.
They got DoorDash requests.
But they have all these things, and that, but they're gonna, like in theory, they're gonna tip you good because like the tips were a huge percentage of the money you were making from it. In theory, they're gonna tip you good because you go out of your way like that. But yeah, like it would suck because you start the week off, the Monday paper is like this, and then by the end of it, the Sunday paper was like
That's a
this.
thick boy.
So you could only carry like 10 of them at a time. So it would be so terrible. I have to go deliver 10 papers, go all the way back to my mom's house.
Hey,
get
so
10
they want you
more.
to roll it up too?
Well, those ones you couldn't roll them up, but kind of.
Is it New York Times or is this like the
New York,
this
New
was the,
Hampshire
This
Chronicle?
was the Nashua Telegraph.
Okay. Local news, baby. I support local news.
Probably on its deathbed. I don't know.
Dying art.
Definitely.
Used to deliver papers. That's crazy.
And then my next job was selling subscriptions to the paper door to door.
So to be fair, in Los Angeles, paper boys, quote unquote, hasn't been a thing since my lifetime. We had even in the 80s because I used to play the video game Paperboy, and I was like,
Which was the dream, yes.
right. Well, I was super interested in potentially having
What
this
system
source
that
of
was
income.
on?
However, in LA, motherfuckers were driving doing
Yeah,
that
they
shit
drive.
by the
Oh,
time.
yeah. And even when I was a paper boy, which was like 1994 and on, it was like.
Y'all
even-
niggas old.
I know.
Chill.
That's when I was born. I was like, that's
even
my
at that
birth year,
time
dog.
though, there was already becoming a thing where you would have like grown ass men
Adult,
with a
yeah.
big white van, and they
Yeah.
would just fill the whole thing up with like 1,000 newspapers, and do like the most insane number of deliveries, and they could do it way faster than a kid on a bike. So.
You know, Mexicans in LA been figured that out a long ass time ago. Yeah,
and it was
100%.
It just made more sense for the newspaper company too. You know, like it's just simpler for them to have like one guy doing.
My
like, a
whole life,
huge
I've
area.
grown up Mexicans in pickup truck throwing that shit.
Throwing
out.
that shit. That would be like the
Damn,
alarm
Tam,
clock
how old
down
is you,
there.
bro?
1993.
You was born in 1993. You can remember some Paper Boys?
I mean, it's paper men, like he said.
You're the rooster, by the way, 93.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Damn, hold on, bro. I don't remember none of that shit.
Munchie,
Like,
you was
growing
living in
up.
Inglewood.
They wasn't throwing no fucking
Yes,
papers.
it was.
I'm sure they were.
They sure was.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
You
What
say-
newspaper?
You get the
LA
you drive
Times.
by in your house in the morning and throw that shit out.
They throw it hard.
And blue bag for the Sunday. I know because my parents still be getting that shit because I've been now.
Munchie wasn't up.
Whoop-de-doo.
Whoop-de-doo.
For that shit.
Whoop-de-doo.
Whoop-de-doo.
Hey, can you click that link that says photos of Ian wearing women's clothing service
crazy.
online? And also, did anybody consider that maybe Go Yayo was just asking his girlfriend if he had a hemorrhoid?
It was a proctology or
He said he was sending a freaky prick like, baby, come get this ass you about to
I
eat
know,
tonight.
but I'm just saying that I'm pretty sure there's a picture
That's what
of
he was
me
doing.
bent over in front of the bathtub
What
in
the
my
fuck
house
is that?
from the first time that I ever got a hemorrhoid. Show the screen.
Hemorrhoid.
Come
All
on,
right, so
Ian.
this is popular up and coming underground rapper, whatever, Ian.
Double XL freshman.
And these photos came out, and people are like trying to get some kind of motion off canceling him for this. I noticed the Say Cheese post has less than 5,000 likes, so might not really be working that great. But I mean, obviously, from a gangster perspective, this would probably be a cancelable offense.
But Ian's never been pushing a gangster line from the entirety of
not
his
at all.
career. He's been like, I'm the suburban chill dude. This is typical white
we talking
boy
about?
like
Yeah.
humor, like.
Because Adam introduced him as a gangster, bro.
No, I was just kidding. This is he's a white boy who's definitely not a gangster.
He's never
man,
once
you
in
gotta
his
stop
entire.
listening.
I think that's one of the reasons why Ian's popular is because he's like seemingly like a white boy that seemed pretty comfortable.
So
in
this
his
not the
own
dude
skin.
from Foche Gangsters in
He
Texas?
be dropping
Definitely
little
not,
bars
fool.
here.
No,
Nah,
that's
it's
a white
not him.
boy
Nah,
up
it's a
there.
white
Nah,
kid,
bro.
dude.
Yeah.
Honestly, what is there a lot of difference between this and how Playboy Cardi be dressing?
I feel like Cardi.
And
So
wearing
who I
makeup?
get him confused
One is
with?
pretending to be goth.
well,
And somehow that buys him a lot of leeway.
They
I
say
think.
he's dressed like a gay vampire.
Goth
Yeah.
subculture probably gets you
Who's supposed to
away.
be goth? Playboy Cardi?
Yeah.
Playboy Cardi, yeah.
Metrosexual.
I feel like he could get away with this.
Hey,
though,
Adam, who
right?
did I
Like,
get
let's
him
be
confused
real.
with?
Yeah,
I feel like
he
clearly
the
making a
pigmentation,
joke.
He gets a pass.
I don't even fuck with Ian music like that, but he's just joking and he a white boy. No one's gonna care anyway.
We need
Like,
to normalize this, man. Like, why can't we be as open minded to Go Yayo as we are to Ian here?
Black
Hey,
community.
Hey, so that's what I'm getting confused with. Go Yayo. Didn't Go Yayo spread his ass
His
and take a
name
picture?
Dash will
Yeah,
call
he
you
moved
gay.
this over and spread it open.
His Dame Dash will call you gay for an hour.
That's the thing. We already said, like, so we asked the question. So, like that's why I asked the question. Like, the man that like getting their ass eat, would they send a picture like that to their ass eater? Y'all was like, no. So Go Yayo is trying to say the reason why he busted open like that, he was sending the picture to his ass eater. This right here, this is like some shit. He got his ass poking out. He looking back. He got the crop shirt out.
Oh.
In front, he got like, this is all female vibes, like right here with the muscular arms. Like, what the
Okay,
fuck
I got
is
him
that?
confused with the first one. I got him confused. That's my mistake. Hey, so
So can we say Go Yayo's pig is gayer?
hold on.
Yeah, he's naked.
Yes.
This shit is all
Go
bad,
gayer?
man. What the fuck is just going on in the society?
Hey, hold on. We got a female.
What's wrong with the men?
Hold
Look
on,
around.
Hold on,
This
Tam.
shit
We got a
crazy.
female in the building. Men getting their ass ate. How you feel about it?
Insane that you even want that done, my brother.
You could never. You could never.
I'm not trying to do no.
What if there was a guy who was perfect? It was a guy who's perfect in every way, but he doesn't want to put a ring on your finger unless you're tonguing his butthole down once a week.
Once a week, like
Just think about it like a freaky blowjob. You just dip down under the balls.
That's all it is, a freaky blowjob.
how am I supposed to respect you after I see you with your legs up like that?
There's all kinds of
Talk your
positions you
shit,
can do.
Tam.
That's all kind of position.
Yeah.
Gotta be up like that.
I don't gotta bend over and twerk.
Hey, let's about to do some content on how to get his ass ate and not look feminine.
This shit crazy.
Yeah.
All right, well, we got that sorted out. But are you a fan of getting your ass ate?
I'm a lady, duh.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's cool. I respect that. I'm a lady, duh.
Okay.
She's so
Groceries.
like, she's like from like a 90s sitcom.
Tam's grocery store.
Oh God.
Oh
You know, don't put
shit.
that in the chat.
Tam's groceries.
Tam would for sure be like going on a date with Overton and living single back in the day.
Oh
when
my
that's
God. Maxine Shaw, attorney at
for
law.
sure, Maxine Shaw. One of Maxine Shaw's homegirls for sure.
God damn it.
Is
I'm
it safe to say
glad-
90s fine or no?
I'm glad a female here I was able to ask that question.
Yo,
Sure.
scroll down. I'm trying to see if there's any more topics I want to talk
Is
about.
Breakfast Club really having a Rico?
I gotta dip out in 20 minutes. Nah,
not
you gotta make it
Breakfast
bigger.
Club, but Envy is
Oh, for the real estate scam?
Oh yeah, that's
or
good.
whatever,
It was
payola
blatant.
and all this extra shit.
Oh yeah, I mean that's what Dame Dash did. That's a funny move. Like you go on somebody's podcast, you know they're gonna talk to shit to you, so you just like come in with your own
You
list.
say
of
you want to
shit.
have you rather have a Rico,
Yeah.
a repo or a
If
Rico?
Envy says anything about me, I'm gonna say that he's getting a Rico. If Charlamagne says anything, I'm gonna
prepared.
say that he's gay.
He was prepared.
He had like all
Yeah,
these
he
things
did
on
cook them
deck.
though. He really cooked them.
That is smart though, because it's like, you know, think about DJ Envy. It would take him a half hour to explain that
Right.
shit.
No way.
And he can't for legal reasons. It's like such a good thing to just muddy the waters
Yeah,
there real quick.
if you
Bro,
arguing
he
with a
worked
fool, but after a couple of minutes, you
nobody
don't know
can
who
tell.
the hell the fool is. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
no, salute to them
and that's
for not
why
getting engaged.
Munchie thinks that Dame won. Is
No,
because
Hold on, what you
don't
mean?
like that.
because he put on such a crazy good show.
Right. He won-
that
he
you're
won the
like,
back and
he
forth.
won. In
won the
terms
back
of
and-
like who's
It wasn't
right,
clinic though. It
And it
wasn't
was- and
clinic.
it
in
was
terms of
J-
who's right, Charlamagne to me seems right.
Hey,
Charlamagne's
look,
more
look, look.
successful.
And it was
Smart is
Jay-Z
he
who
lets
has
his homie
that.
do the last 20
Adam,
minutes of the interview,
how
so
many
he doesn't have to
how many
speak anymore.
times have Wack won and he's incorrect on everything he's saying, but he won the argument?
No, that's a thing.
So,
For
so I'm
sure.
saying, like Dame, he won that for sure. He was more witty. He had the better comebacks, his rebuttals,
And he went on a show and told a man that he gay and that
He'll
what he say?
fuck him up.
He'll fuck him up. He'll punch him in the face, and you ain't gonna do shit. I mean, Dame did pop it now. Dame
I'm just
got
saying
some
it's
shit
a
off.
very specific world in which those are things that allow you to win an argument.
Yeah.
Like because
High
in the
school.
real world,
Fucking high school.
those things are kind of looked at as like, oh, he's wrong about everything, and that's
Yeah,
why he had to
yeah,
threaten him.
nothing
That's
else
why
to
he had to
talk
call
about.
him gay. That's,
Adam,
but
Adam.
it's super entertaining. I get that for sure.
The world you talking about is the world you live in.
Explain that, Munchie.
You're right, but I'm also saying that.
So he won. Period. Like he won. You saying it because you dislike him, but the world you live in, that he popping in
Oh,
that
but
world.
you're right. There's two different criteria in which I could judge this, and maybe it is the case in hip hop that we
Not
are
hip-hop.
that we're just so
Content.
solely concerned with being entertained that if all you have to do is just call the guy gay, I mean that means that like I could go on a stream with like the smartest person in the game. I could go on a stream with somebody
Neil deGrasse
like,
Tyson.
like fucking Mark, what the fuck is his name? Mark
Mark
Hill.
Lamont Hill?
Yeah, I could go on a stream with him, and he's gonna give me a 20-minute breakdown of how I'm a culture vulture and I'm fucking up the game and stuff, and I'm gonna say, well, guess what? You suck dick. I'm looking in your face. You look like you suck dick, and everybody's gonna just die laughing and fall. But I don't know. I don't even think it's gonna work for me. I don't think people are gonna
Well,
be
guess
that
what?
entertained. I think
You
they
should
would
try
expect
it.
more from me.
You should
That's
try
what
It
that.
Drake
really
did.
says a lot about how little we
Drake-
expect from Dame that he could just call Charlamagne gay and we give him the W.
Exactly.
That's what Kendrick did. Kendrick was losing. He boom had to knock out song, and it was down from there. It
Call
just
the
take that-
bots.
It take that
We're a
one
business.
line.
See, you let the standard slip a
It
little
take,
bit.
It take the one line.
Interesting.
Bro, it take that one thing.
Interesting, Munchie.
You could be winning the fight the whole time, and somebody hit you once, and it's over. So nigga, he won that.
I think Kendrick probably was with it from like. I mean, Drake, as you saying Kendrick was down. I think Drake probably was winning like from like a song making perspective, like from a lyrical perspective. Like Kendrick, like before,
He never
not
had
like
nothing for
us.
that.
Kendrick like had that shit in the bag for real.
Family Matters was
No.
pretty
I think he was
fucking
down.
impactful.
And I think, and only because it's his beat selection. That's it. Because Kendrick,
And then he just showed he could make a party worker, and it just took off, and everybody liked it. Had 2-year-olds.
I mean, if you
Nah,
think about
Ken-
Drake versus Meek Mill and Kendrick versus Drake, it's like they were both one with a hit record.
Yes.
A hit record is so
Yeah,
hard
for
to
sure.
avoid that it's just like it just trumps everything.
Sure.
And I think that like the music equivalent or the podcast equivalent of a hit record is going on a hilarious ignorant rant where you call a person gay over and over. Maybe at least in this case.
if you could make a diss song, bitches could shake ass till you won.
Yeah.
Or that the kids like you won.
The
Big
weird
T-
thing about it is just that Drake has made so many hits throughout his career that he apparently didn't have one that dissed Kendrick. Because that would have, if he had released a song that was half as impactful as Not Like Us at that moment, then I mean, it would have just basically felt like, oh, this fight is still going. It's still up in the air.
Keep in mind, like the whole thing started by fucking Kendrick mentioning him on the Control verse on the Big Sean joint. That's literally what started this rivalry, which culminated.
Nah, it's really the Future thing, because if he could have been
Way before then.
that started,
If you go way
the
back,
beef. That started the
Way
beef.
before
No, but it didn't kick off this
You
7
mean the new
game
one,
series.
the like that
No,
verse?
no, but that's what initially started the dislike, because Drake didn't understand
Exactly.
why would you diss me, and Kendrick like, bro, this is just rap sport. I'm just like,
He
I'm
didn't
just
even
doing
diss
this in rap, bro.
But
Like,
I'm
was
just-
actually
I think
shouting him
Kendrick
out.
was saying that Drake had some subliminals leading up to that.
He had a bunch of
no,
subliminals.
after
Right.
no,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. But initially, the Control verse started the beef. Then after that, they both was dissing each other like in subliminally, like when they was dropping records
For like
for
10
sure.
years.
And
Yeah.
then Kendrick just said fuck it and dropped the name, like you know what I'm saying on the shit with Future.
You
know
think
what I'm saying?
Kendrick was on the ropes before Not Like Us dropped though?
on
Hell
the ropes
yeah.
about on
I
the
think
ropes
so.
for what?
He was on the
It didn't
ropes,
matter.
bro.
I
He
think
just
he
threw
was
a
on the
haymaker.
ropes.
That's the one thing I
On
didn't
the
agree
ropes.
with.
I think Kendrick was
Drake
until
was
Not Like
whooping
Us.
him.
Drake
Yeah,
was
Drake
doing a
was
victory
whooping
lap.
battle.
He was doing joke songs.
What do
It was
you
the
mean?
AI song.
It wasn't even no
Yeah.
battle.
That
Drake
counts,
just
though.
Drake was just racking up accolades. It wasn't no battle.
No,
Like
that was a back
Antagonizing
and
him like
forth.
drop,
Huh?
It was a back and forth.
they
But,
was
but
sneak
Drake
dissing
shit
each
wasn't.
other, but it wasn't no battle.
talking about
No, but
during
we
the battle.
jumped
I'm
into
talking
the
about
battle.
during the
We jumped
I'm
into
talking
the
about the
battle.
battle
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
He said,
when
"Do
he
you
started
feel like
dropping this
Kendrick
song.
was on the ropes?" And I said, "Yes, 100% Kendrick was on the ropes. He threw a haymaker, and that's how he won."
I
Yeah,
mean,
no,
let's be
no,
real.
no.
That song
was
felt
killing him.
like the death blow at that
Oh,
moment.
I remember.
guys
Yeah, 'cause
remember
I was
that
a
he
Drake
also-
fan, and I was
but-
like,
but-
it was
Drake is killing him. And
Well,
then
well-
motherfucker Not Like Us dropped 30 minutes after
Yep.
Drake dropped the shit?
Oh,
Because the shit that
and
Drake
that
dropped was
just put it over the
crazy.
top.
Yeah, the
No,
timing was
because
impeccable.
he did the same thing that
He ain't let
Drake
him
did
breathe.
because Drake
wonder
did
if Not Like Us
Drake
came
dropped
first,
the
be
Duppy
honest.
song, you feel me, and then
Yeah.
like
They said he
and
got
then
about that.
way more.
you gotta like he did the same strategy that Drake used against Meek
Yeah,
Mill
yeah.
with like
He let him
Charged
breathe.
Up. Sorry, it was the Charged Up joint. You feel me? He Meek responded and then he fucking smoked his
Yeah.
ass, and that's the same thing. So Euphoria came out. Euphoria was like people thought
Yeah.
that was a strong record, but it was
Right.
like
Shit
more.
was weak.
It was kind of coffee house.
I hate the
thought
bitches
it
you
was-
fuck. What?
It was
What are you talking about?
Yeah, that wasn't
As
gonna
if
do it.
rappers
Yeah.
aren't all trying to get in the same panties, bro.
Meek
Like,
and Rams was a strong record.
Like
But Kendrick makes
But
his
you,
mark on being like an upright man. type
but you
thing.
can't say that though. Kendrick, he's speaking from himself.
Yeah, from
Kendrick and
himself.
showed that he ain't went after no bras that Drake and went after.
sounds good.
Hey, but hold on.
I mean, speak on it. What you know that we don't know? You said
In
it sounds
2025,
good.
this
Who he
song-
went after that Drake was dating or fucking?
No,
This song-
well, I'm saying like the type of woman. The type of woman that
People don't want to hear similes and metaphors, man. They want to get
You know what I'm
direct and witty
They want
shit.
some disrespect
They
and
want
shit.
some
Yeah.
jokes.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Hey,
clown
you
a
gonna
nigga
get these
and witty.
similes?
Yeah, I think
me?
I think Drake was winning until Not Like Us. When Not
Right.
Like Us, that shit was a freaking.
He was down
atom
like
bomb.
4-0.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
should have just
4-0.
dropped another hit.
Hell
He should have
yeah.
dropped another hit. He went the
Damn,
soft
that's
route. Try to be
crazy.
introspective about the battle.
After
and
Not
shit.
Like Us, it was over.
No, it was
Yeah.
over with. It was over.
It was no coming
crazy.
back.
I knew,
Nah,
and I'm a
he
Drake
probably
fan.
could.
And I
He should have
couldn't-
just
Me
kept
too.
swinging.
I'm a
Drake
Drake
is my
fan,
top
but
five.
y'all
Shoulda
saying
kept
Kendrick
swinging.
was down 4-0 before
4-0.
Not Like Us.
He would lose.
Tupac voice
What-
shit.
what
That
song did he
was
win with?
crazy.
Well, hold on. So Drake,
Family Matters, the first song,
but
drop,
Drake
Come on,
is
bro.
a guy that pretty
Drop
much
and
is.
Give Me 50?
But
Oh
Drake
my
is
God,
supposed to
bro.
go #1 every time he
Give me
drops a
50,
record.
Oh my God.
Why was?
Hey, what?
Hey, look,
He
she
was
talking about right
killing
now.
him.
We talking about during the beat.
Yeah, no,
killing
but
him
even
from start to
but
finish,
check
bro.
game though during the
We
beat.
talking about right now during the beat.
But
We talking about the beat.
the only other #1 song from this exchange was the Future joint that Kendrick
like
came
that.
out. Yeah, so he had 2 #1s out this. Drake got 0.
5 Grammys.
So okay,
No, we
shit.
talking rap now though. Don't go to the billboards. We talking about rap.
But-
We talking
but
about the
you-
music.
but
Yeah,
the-
because
the
most
reason
Come on now,
why-
you can't just run to the
most of
billboards
these
and
songs
say,
don't
"Oh,
even
two
get
number
Grammys,
ones."
bro.
Exactly.
Back got nominated, and then you got this Not Like Us, bro. Most this songs not getting no awards, bro.
But just the fact, but the reason why you have to acknowledge it is because it's Drake. This
Acknowledge
is
what?
the big, the sales and the numbers
Man,
and
not
statistics.
sales,
This is
Because
Drake
you're dealing with the
Drake
biggest star in the world.
Now Kendrick won.
Yeah,
I'm talking
Kendrick
about-
won.
That's
No,
what
nobody's-
we talking
nobody's
about. We're not
debating
talking
that.
about sales
Nobody's
and shit. We talked about that. We talk, bro.
There's nothing wrong with Kendrick being 4-0 and then throwing the last punch and winning the fight.
Right.
That makes the story
Who
even
said
better.
There's something wrong with it. It's just
No,
your
I'm-
opinion. He was down 4-0.
No,
That's not
I'm
my
just saying.
opinion.
I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that makes the story better. You know what I'm saying? That
I
makes it
just don't-
harder.
I don't
I feel
believe
like he might
I don't believe he was down for.
Yeah, I don't think he was on
I was
4-0.
more
Before
so
not
replying
like
to him,
that.
though.
Adam, I throw it up on a poll. Do you believe he was down 4-0?
All right.
Let the people decide.
I mean, honestly, like the eventual narrative that kind of takes over is always going to be like a super simple one. And I don't even think like most people really even remember any of the songs besides Not Like Us, and then we all remember Not Like Us to the point that it's kind of annoying. Like,
No, for sure.
if I hear it in the car, I'm like, God, just turn this off. I'm
But
so
Ken-
over-
but
I
Kendrick
heard this
fans
shit a million
love
fucking times.
Euphoria. We
Yeah.
saw stadiums all over the world
Yeah,
singing Euphoria word
no,
for
it was
word.
cold, it
was cold.
And
But I still feel like
For
that's
sure,
like
Euphoria-
a fan
Euphoria
hit.
kill push-ups.
That's kind of what I was trying to say.
Euphoria
Euphoria
kills
is-
it.
All right,
and
so-
he questioned
so-
his
so
blackness.
what,
He
4
put
to
that
1?
sample on there.
I mean, I gotta go lit because I ain't gonna even lie. I wasn't
See, even the chat
like, I
saying
wasn't
Euphoria
like
is
like
lit.
I had to go back because I kind of forgot. But like me hearing it back then, I never, and I, like I said, I don't give a fuck about that West Coast shit, nigga. I'm a Drake fan. That's where I fuck with the nigga music. So I never thought that Kendrick was down like 4-1, like cause like that Euphoria went crazy to me. So I have to go back and like master songs up. Drake, I like to push up. That shit was banging. But like lyrically, man, listen to the lyrics, bro.
You make
That's
music
what
that
that's all I'm saying. That'd be the
Ether
problem, bro.
Graham was
You
All the
gotta
lyrics-
listen to the lyrics. Y'all
all
listening.
that-
Y'all listening. Y'all
that
going by the sound of a song he made.
You
song.
won the world
I'm
over.
going
That's what I'm
off the
saying. That's what
lyrics.
counts
But
as
Like,
a-
I'm
would
going
you
off the
agree
lyrics
that
too, though.
would you
The
agree
lyrics are
that Kendrick
crazy.
was down though? I'm not saying maybe not 4-0, but would you agree that Kendrick was down in the
That's
battle? until
arguable.
Not Like Us?
I have to master like how many songs they got a piece.
They had like 3, right? Because Kendrick was dropping them slow introspective.
How many
songs?
songs
Yes.
for his Family Matters for
I-
real
I-
though?
I
That's like
think
3
Nietzsche-
different songs,
I
bro.
think I think
He was chopping them up. Kendrick just opened his mouth. Somebody go get him a Grammy right now. That show's
Despite
Either way, man.
But that he aged horribly. He got fired.
W for Kendrick though. W
He
for
was
Kendrick.
serving him. He
Hey,
was
look, no,
sashimi.
like I
You
said,
feel
man,
me? He
end of
played
the
him
day,
up.
like I said,
It was
they-
well.
They
You know,
both
he had the
fired.
best
No, for
man
sure.
driving
Both
through
fired,
the
bro.
city.
And I
Come
think
on,
I think
bro.
the thing that people don't realize, like that kind of goes unnoticed, is Kendrick's timing with that shit. Like Drake dropped the haymaker,
And he
but
stepped
he
on
ain't
it.
let his ass breathe 30 minutes before he came with Not Like Us. And I'm
And
like,
he was telling them, hurry up.
bro, I'm on God. I'm like, yo,
Right.
because we just getting to the Drake shit. I'm over here watching the van getting towed and everything. I'm like, yeah, got his ass. And then boom. I'm saying this motherfucker, I'm
Had
dancing
your
like
ass
I'm
had your ass like you was at one of them Atlanta college.
Atlanta. Yes, you know
I'm
Atlanta.
like, Drake got him. Then, boy, they dropped that goddamn Not Like Us. I'm like,
You're
wait
not
a minute,
from
it just
here
hit the
saying
spirit.
that.
I'm
That
like,
shit back to
damn.
drum
Yeah.
Hey, boy. Hey, I'm with you when you're right,
I'm
Kendrick.
Team
I'm
West
with you when
Coast
you're
for
right.
sure, but I'm still a fan of Drake. He's
No,
my
for sure.
top 3 or 5.
For sure, Drake
Yeah,
and
but-
Bounce.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Even though I'm bigging up Drake right now, me and the homies was on the phone like, bro, when is Kendrick gonna drop? Like, this is
Right.
getting out of hand. Like, he has to say something. It's getting disrespectful. I remember that Sunday, like, it was like a whole week went by, and I was like, nah, he's gotta drop, bro,
We
for
did
the
a segment
coast.
about it when it was me, fucking Spider and
I think-
Flacco.
I think
Like,
Kendrick just had to drop up Tipple for y'all. I think he was rapping.
Yes.
for y'all.
Base
Lakers,
selection, like I
Lakers
said.
were losing in the playoffs.
Hey,
All
guess
we
what?
had was Kendrick.
Hey, guess what?
We needed Kendrick to drop for us. and it was nothing
On
but
this
silence.
very same show, on this
Bro, it
very
was
same
dark.
show, on the No Jumper show, me, Adam, and Brick, we're chopping it up and vehemently made the point. He need a West Coast banger. He need to go deep. He need to tap into his inner calling out names by
West
corrupt.
Coast
His
mustard
inner.
beat.
Now I asked
And
this
we
question.
specifically
Look on that
said
lyrical
which
shit.
producer.
Since I'm on
I
the
said
West
DJ
Coast.
Quake, and it turned out to be Mustard.
Since I'm on the West
Better
Coast,
choice.
and Kendrick
For this.
by hands
I
down
prefer Quake,
vanquished
though.
Drake, right? He killed him. But Drake was known for bringing
But even
underground
on that, even
artists
on that
up.
West Coast beat shit, Kendrick was lyrical.
No, for sure. But, you know, Drake was known for, like, bringing up artists and giving people shots. Did Kendrick, when he was at the top of the game, as people said, and vanquished Drake, did Kendrick do the same
The
thing?
whole
Yes.
entire
Oh,
TD.
man,
What are you talking about?
I'm asking.
You on some Young Thug
Yeah,
shit.
the whole entire TD is on Kendrick's back, and that's not shade.
Not to
him.
mention his whole GNX album was giving a shot to
Yeah,
Underground
hey,
LA
so
right
That's after all the
Hey,
criticism
bro,
before
you-
that.
But look,
No, I'm asking.
though,
I don't know.
okay, but look. So let me give you some insight on that. So no, Kendrick didn't, but it's a reason why. See, Drake coming from Toronto, Canada.
Right.
Drake had to come over here, and Drake had to make connections to where on the flip side, Kendrick coming into the game, you ain't had nobody on the West Coast in a long time that made history and was making waves like Kendrick was. And Kendrick got into the industry and was seeing how motherfuckers really felt about motherfuckers from the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? So Kendrick, from his perspective, he getting in the game like a lot of these niggas is faking. It's a lot of fake friendships. Motherfuckers is faking, and I'm not with that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So
the
there
business
really
has to
wasn't.
come
I don't
in.
gotta make no friends. I don't gotta nigga. I'm from a legit place. Not to say nothing about Toronto, Canada, but I'm from a legit spot and place.
But
Like
Kendrick
you know
whole
what I'm saying?
circle's turned now. He has his boy running PG Lang. They had they do creative direction for Chanel, Schoolboy Q, Up Now, all the other artists from SZA, like all the other artists from TV.
Yeah, see, Kendrick. I mean, I'm not. Yeah, you right about that. I think Drake just probably just like.
But it's like you said, he had to get homies out here.
Exactly.
Drake has
so
put
he got
on more people.
connections in different places in different
Yeah,
states.
because Drake
with
moving
different
around
artists.
everywhere. So
Hey,
you
hold
saying
on.
okay.
I forget what
Because
song
Drake
it is.
didn't put a Toronto artist on or
It's
whatever.
a
I
Hispanic
get
lady
it.
that he put on one of them songs on GNX. It's a Hispanic lady. She do some
Yes,
type of
yes.
And she put her on and she blossomed after that.
The chick that the
I don't know
woman,
her name,
the
bro.
woman that
You know her
sung,
name?
I don't know her name, but the woman that sung the national anthem in Spanish at the at Dodger Stadium, and he heard that, was like, I want her on the album, and he
And
put
put her
the-
on,
Yeah,
and her-
that was amazing.
So he did. So
Yes,
he did.
yes.
But people just don't even know what they talking about. And then the Thug his phone conversation, that he didn't even know that what he's gonna do. Well, he didn't hear the conversation and he did GNX and put all the up and comers up in LA.
What do you mean he didn't put people on? He had people thinking that Keem
didn't
was a
say
good.
that.
No. I'm straightening your point. I'm saying he had us thinking that Keem was a good rapper. You feel me? Like
Hey, who's King? Blood from FMW?
that's just no.
cousin.
That's hilarious.
That's
There
Big
is a
Keem.
guy. That's a different Keem.
Orange Soda Shorty.
That's Big Keem.
Yeah.
Baby Keem is his little homie.
Is his
Okay, I ain't know.
cousin
whatever.
potentially.
Yeah,
I'm just
actually
kidding.
cousin,
Yeah.
Oh, is it really? Oh, I was
Yeah.
just
Like
kidding. I
blood
don't even know.
relatives or
Yeah,
something.
like
Very well
cousin.
played though. Kendrick played that shit amazingly though. Like the timing was
We need a Rico for Keem.
impeccable.
What?
Nah, just kidding.
He's dragged her to the Hoover Rico.
Yo, I got to dip. I got something going on. Les, you mind doing the donos?
You got
real
some hoes
quick?
to
Yeah, I got you.
Not hoes so much as family obligations.
Here you
Hey, you
go.
gave her the boo boo to gang them.
I'm glad that she didn't spot the Labubu. She didn't even know that the Labubus existed, because for sure she would have been coming for her Labubu.
Damn, Parker need that issue.
They be saying
too.
like them random labubus be like worth some bread, like depending
Hell
on what
yeah,
you
they
get.
were the bread.
Yeah, I think the one that you got is worth like,
Yeah, my daughter
I
ain't
don't
getting
know.
this.
yeah.
I'm about to go home and get on the computer.
You know what I'm saying? Go eBay that motherfucker.
Yeah, that shit's
Nah,
hot
for
again.
sure. I appreciate y'all though. It was great
Oh,
seeing
for sure.
everybody.
Yeah,
Appreciate you, bro. Hell yeah.
The week. Tam, thank you very much. You were lovely.
Tam killed it, right? Let's be honest. And Nietzsche.
Yeah, shout out to us for having me on the show today.
about that thing you said you were gonna call DJ Vlad and get me on his show. So we'll just talk later about that.
Oh yeah. I got you. I got you.
Also, I saw y'all in the chat trying to give me an emoji of a burger for Tam's Burger. I'm from
Yeah,
LA,
Tam
so I'll
Burger.
take that.
Man, I don't think you even ate a Tans burger before.
I have ate at Tam's Burger.
Okay.
Off Fig, off Western, everywhere. Munchie, I'm from the hood like you.
They got Tans
What
on
about
Western?
Don't do me like that.
Rosecrans?
Okay.
I just like to say the In-N-Out Burger. It's one of the most amazing things that I've ever
Okay,
fucking
hey,
tasted.
by the way,
all people that's
With
tourists,
the animal
they-
shit.
I hope
the
you like
animal
that.
shit.
Animal style, you gotta get
I
it
got
going.
the animal style.
But
Yeah,
Nietzsche's
yeah.
a smart guy because he's from Atlanta, a mecca for soul food. You
Right.
feel me? So why get soul food in LA when it's gonna disappoint him?
Yeah, no
So he
disrespect. I
went-
don't want no
yeah,
soul food out
But he
here.
went to different genres.
So why you should have, man, look, bro, you should have went to Bless, my nigga. Or
What's
you
it
should have
called?
Bless, or you should have went to one of these Jamaican spots and got you some goddamn oxtails,
we
my nigga,
jamming?
peas and rice, my
I
nigga.
fucks with the ox.
You should have got the oxtail, peas and rice, my nigga, and then sometime at We Jamming, my nigga,
Yep.
they got the oxtail enchiladas, my nigga.
Hey, brother.
Hey, no,
Don't threaten me with a good time. Don't threaten me with a good time, my
I'm
nigga.
trying to tell you.
Say less.
But Bless run out of food, bro.
They ran out of food.
Hey, back in the day, Munchie, there's a Belizean spot on Manchester and Nutwood. It was called, I think, Little Belize. That
Manchester and Nutwood run
Yeah.
the same way, but I know what you're talking about though. I know
was,
about
okay,
Little
yeah.
Yeah.
In downtown, you know, like the
Market,
downtown
yeah.
area. Yeah. That spot right there. Oh my God, that is literally one of my favorite spots. But Nietzsche did it right and went to other genres. He said,
The Asian.
Mexican.
Yeah,
and
I
Asian.
went. I did Mexican and ate. Yeah, I'm Korean. I ate some. That Korean was some of the best.
Hey, you know,
Hey, bro. I've lived in Korea before, so that was like the best Korean I had since
Where
I've
at?
been left Korea. Like this shit was fire.
Where you get it from?
It was in Koreatown.
Korea
I love
down?
you too,
Okay.
Dwayne.
That shit was like that.
Man, come on! Shouts to the Rampart District. You know the fuck going on. Let's
Hey.
let's take a look at
Man,
that.
when we think about Rampart, we think about some other shit.
Hey, Koreatown. Fucking. Let's take a look at the.
Rampart District. That sounds like some police shit.
There is a.
Nigga, you say
That is the
fucking
jankiest
Koreatown.
police force of all time by a significant margin. You were not wrong at all.
We have a current investigation going on with the LAPD as well.
We certainly do. But shouts to Danica Ismail, Bobby Cash, Rick Watts, Joseph Edwards, and Terry Gray for becoming members. Shouts to Assad Aziz. He said, Black Belt Brandon back on the couch. He got a new chain from Rick Owens. His face still swollen and lumped up from them War Chief hands. Oh, shit. I believe he's referring to my man.
They're talking about me.
Yes.
Thanks for the Rick Owens dig.
You do have the Ricks on, let's
Yeah,
be
I got
honest.
the Rickies on today.
So Icy James said, Thugga, a fanboy, and Pluto with heart emojis is the GOAT. Bunch of roses. You see, this is what the ladies out here saying. Eastside Trays, peace and love to everybody. Cut Adam, what's the green rag? You trying to see from tacos now, I don't know if that's a diss, but I don't know what the fuck that means.
Definitely.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a yes for sure.
Yeah, from the ATL should see on permanently, fuck.
So many times.
That's literally like,
He reading the chat, but you gotta watch shit.
I don't know what it means.
Yeah, you don't
I literally don't know what
you
that
couldn't
means.
have caught that.
Yeah, I don't know what
That's
that
the
means.
shit that I was talking about yesterday. I don't be knowing what the
Yeah,
fuck
no,
going
for
on.
sure, for sure.
That's what it. Yeah, okay, yeah.
I have no idea.
I don't be having no
I already
idea.
know.
I wouldn't expect Less to even know what that.
I genuinely don't, and I'm pretty tapped into gang disses.
Yeah,
but,
that's one of
like,
my odds.
Yeah, okay, all right, shit. Well, with that being said, Cameron Williamson Martin, thank you for becoming a member. Reality check. Why are gangbangers so emotional? Laughing my ass off, screaming and crying over zesty, goofy snitch rappers. Shaking my head.
This comment section is crazy.
Oh yeah, they're toxic
These
as fuck.
motherfuckers petty as
Tony,
fuck.
bro, not sure why Ant got so mad. I see what both sides saying though. The new host and solid. Salute Lush too. The last 2 weekends of battle rap been fire. Shouts to Tony, bro. He a big part of battle rap culture. It definitely has been. We gonna get into it on the Thursday show because there's been a lot cracking in battle rap. Official catching the fade with Copy Brown on stage. The whole lot is JT Koo said and too emotional about simple subjects up here trying to argue with Munchie. Berto said,
But we was both going back and forth with each other. So what are y'all talking about emotional? Y'all ain't seen me get emotional or mad. So that's how y'all must get emotional or mad. You know what I'm saying? He was getting loud. We was getting loud with each other.
it's a
So what y'all talking
conversation.
about?
People, it's like the same thing. Like people yesterday, like, hey, if me getting checked for a comment is getting marked out, that's a new word for mark out because back in the day, markouts were really, really, really embarrassing. So I don't know. I guess nowadays markouts mean something way more less aggressive. So I'll say that the chat's gonna always try to turn motherfuckers up and against each other when there's no reason, when there's not really any even beef to begin with. Berto also said, NFA must be sleepwalking if you think he can talk to Munchie B like that. Mr. John Doe said this brother NFA definitely withdrawn and give bro a cut. Mr. John Doe said, I don't want to keep reading all this shit, but he's talking bad about it. He's like,
Shit is crazy, bro.
Yo, y'all chat is fucking bananas.
Cameron Williamson Martin said, man, Anna Munchie on BS. Everybody know that YSL shit. Crazy and goofy content going crazy. Shout out Aunt Munchie and No Jumper. Show today, everything 420. All right, Peshowski. Ant needs a long rest. Shouts to Bison. You feel me? I see what you tried to do, and I wasn't going to go for the trick bait this time, homie. I caught that one. You feel me? Yeah. You feel me? JT Koo said, young Ant Hefe don't care about nothing but where I'm about to lay. And he's... the rest say it was a better one before, but shouts to JT Koo. Hey, Ant, quit talking crazy to Big Munchie, though, man. You two turn for no reason. Way too emotional, big bro, and disrespect uncalled for.
What disrespect? Where did any disrespect come from? We both was getting loud with each other. Disrespect where? Who got disrespected?
I think that was just a heated conversation. I don't think it really was. I don't think anybody called anyone out their name.
Yeah,
Or,
that's
shit
what
called
I'm
good
saying.
content.
People weird. That's why I be saying chats. Like who got disrespected? Nobody got disrespected.
it was a good conversation. They were both passionate about their points. I think that's all that matters. That's what we get paid to do, brothers. You feel me? Luke Mack said, only donating so I can shout out Ricky.
Yeah.
He's solid as they come.
Yeah,
Been watching since 2017. Love the new era. We
Shout out to
appreciate
you,
you.
Luke Mack.
Yeah, because y'all be hating on Ricky too much.
Tom
Mr. John Doe be on me usually.
These chats is gruesome.
Tom Cruise mom shoes and Hefe and Munchie, two alpha cats. trying to insert dominance in front of Tam. Also, it's time to send notorious NK sympathizer Lush to the Thursday show.
Hey, Tim,
What's
get
up?
your input on that comment, please.
I feel like that's just whoever's watching this little kid shit, because I know Munchie outside this, so he wouldn't have to look cool in front of me.
Right.
Yeah, we're from the same place,
Okay, you
essentially.
talking about-
And Hefe, he's cool. He kept me alive on the competition. So he don't ever gotta look cool for me.
That nigga was trying to snipe me out.
Tam, how did you get eliminated?
Oh, I got eliminated because
and wanted St. Louis up in here.
yeah, I got eliminated because Ether was
Ether.
twerking and popping it, and I can't compete with that.
Man, look, man,
That's the
my
homegirl.
man was popping that fly shit, man. You got to put the Sharks up against the Sharks. I mean,
For
we
sure.
couldn't put him up against nobody weak, so I
No.
just wanted to see
Facts.
two top ranked
Yeah,
motherfuckers
yeah.
popping.
Fair,
That's it.
fair.
I'm surprised that we didn't see like an intense confrontation between Nietzsche and Tam today, because they're both like each other gender K, low key, if we're being honest.
I'm not gender K.
No, like
Hold on,
like,
you got
She didn't say anything
you got
triggering.
feminist, and what's the opposite of feminist? What's it called?
a meninist.
See, no, real shit though. Like, if she didn't say anything out of pocket, like I can only respond to stupidity if it's stupid. If she didn't say nothing stupid, I ain't gonna say that. You know what I
Overstood.
mean? Everything she said was checked out. You know what I mean? But
Overstood.
if she would have overstepped and said something crazy, yeah, I would have popped in. But
Would have sent her to the kitchen
was no
real quick.
violations. It
Oh
was no
my gosh,
violations.
To the kitchen.
I protect black men. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna always protect
He's
them.
an
Yeah, that was the
activist.
only crazy shit she said.
Black men don't
Yeah.
cheat.
She tried to put it just on us when
Yeah.
she knows everybody.
Yeah, right,
playing
right,
the same
right.
game. It's cool though. It's cool.
I can't.
I didn't get triggered today.
I didn't get
Get
you.
off
I'm glad.
1400 said no cap Munchie fly for a motherfucker who can't see. Shout out to Hungry
Period.
Hippo Hefe
Been that
too.
way.
Look, I'm not gonna lie, me and the homie were talking about like Munchie B clearly has good friends, because he do say dripped out. You feel me, for somebody that can't see the full extent of their wardrobe.
I was
I
chilling
saw
with
when
Munchie
old boy gave
forever,
me
and only you
the
found
hoodie,
out.
and he was like, "Yo, wear it for me, bro." And you looked out and wore it the next day. I was like, "Real nigga."
Yeah.
You know what I'm
feel
saying?
me? May with the $5 and shout out Munchie. You were totally right. We can't believe anything Woody says. There's no reason for that. Hefe, OD behavior. Get off 1400 and Jay Jones both became members. Thank you guys. Too much said. Hefe is hella weird for that. That dude is consistently wrong and about things and is always using words wrong, laughing my ass off. You want to be smart so bad. Mr. John Doe said, all that yelling and shit effed up the vibe, yo. Sleepy at already not a good podcaster. Cool that shit down, mister. I don't do that internet shit. What's bro's name? Remember the Babalabin? Schmababalin.
That's really what his name is.
Yeah,
What?
type shit. Thug broke my heart as a person who looked up to people who were supposed to keep it 100. I agree. I was fucking
I mean,
super
look,
hurt by
listen,
Jeffrey
Listen,
Williams.
if you
Kid,
think he
bro.
did snitch or he didn't, right?
I agree with you.
How could anybody that wore a
Schmababalin.
dress disappoint you?
Say it.
So, like I'm saying, if he did or he didn't snitch, he wore a dress. So if he did, like you can't be disappointed.
No, yes, I can, because
Why, nigga?
Because
Oh, he with look, bro.
Can I
a
explain
nigga,
why?
If a person got a dress on, he can't disappoint you.
Look,
a man. So what if he did or he didn't? Either way,
because I
He
thought he was
can't
just on some
disappoint.
high
A
fashion
little
shit.
off topic. I always thought it was super interesting that Thug used the snake as his emblem. I always thought that was very interesting because in
Why
hip
is it?
hop,
Why
But
is
do
it?
you know? Do you really know?
It's like snakes are bad.
You really know why he put the dress on,
Slime.
or what the reason is?
Because
he had the stick under the dress. What did he say? He
The
said he
rock
had
star
the
shit.
upper-
Yeah.
The dark
Like
nails,
Thug-
the rock star like. But he didn't
I'm not
quite
tripping
nail
on
it.
the
Yeah,
dress.
Jeff-
That's
Jeff-
Munchie B.
Jeff-
As
Jeff
black
been
people,
wearing-
we don't look boo with a dress on, so
Sure did.
you
Sure
not
did.
nailing no rock star lifestyle
it was
type
so.
image. Nigga.
But he used to wear like what's the plaid shits that the boys wear?
Kilts.
The kilts.
He used to
Kilts.
wear
Yeah,
kilts and
yeah.
shit around the hood like Jeff.
That's
Been
Kilts
why
are-
I'm not
kilts are
tripping.
not-
I
He been
don't
doing that
trip
shit
on
for
the
a minute.
dress.
Kilts
I don't
aren't
trip on the
gay.
dress on some
Yeah, but I'm
fashion
saying though,
type
he was
shit,
wearing
you feel me?
kilts.
I thought he was trying to be.
Ain't you
super-
African? You said you African.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I'm
What-
not
What
tripping.
are you?
I'm Zimbabwean. Zimbabwean and South
Y'all don't-
African.
Y'all don't wear kilts or like y'all don't go like into
No, they got
like.
cultural
Nah,
differences.
we have
African?
garbs and stuff like that, but not necessarily like that. But I don't know. I wasn't tripping on the dress because I thought it was some high fashion type shit. And the
Yeah.
kilts, I see people in
You didn't
fashion
think
like
that was no
Rocky just
motherfucking
had on the
high
kilt with the
fashion shit.
jeans. That shit
That's what I was
dope.
gonna say. Thug
But-
never gave
it was a
ASAP
good
Rocky, and that's the problem.
But hold on. Yes,
Rocky
he did.
does it a little
This
different.
is what made Young Thug so cool to me is, whoa, this guy is such a fucking gangster. He could get away with wearing a skirt.
Don't put that with gangster, bro.
Okay, that's how it.
Look,
See, I'm an outsider, Munchie.
He did shit
I'm
for
an
shock
outsider.
value and it worked.
But that's how it looks.
But there was never any like speculate. There hasn't been any like scandals that come out to say any.
No. I don't think he gay.
No, I don't think bro's gay.
But he did it. He did it for shock value.
Yeah,
for
it's
sure.
called queer baiting.
Going through enough, bro.
With
Man,
that,
Man, he rich. Fuck what he going through. He got more money than everybody in here.
He does that.
But so I'm saying he did it for shock value. But like you can't be disappointed when you hear some shit about some telling shit or whether he kept it real when a nigga had a dress on the whole time. Like,
nah, man, but he made it seem like he was, you feel me? He was rat gay his whole career.
I'm just saying,
so outspoken.
All right, guys, let's not rehash the
King
whole
Joffrey
thing.
Jofer with the $5. Young Dro is
of
definitely
the week to talk
a
about
better lyricist than T.I. He had the serious hip hop heads tapped in listening because of the punchlines. I tried to say it.
If you know, Dro one of them ones. Man.
I tried to say it before. Yes, Young Dro.
For sure.
Again, this other person, West Coast Slider. He's been a member for 3 months and said Young Dro is better lyrically and T.I. is better at making music and telling a story.
Facts.
Literally
I
what I said, and
I'm
I
gonna
think
slap Dro when I get out of here on the way home.
please
Oh, God.
underrated.
Hey, hold on, not to interrupt. Just like battle
My
rappers can
girl
rap
got a
better,
girlfriend.
but musicians
Yes.
make songs better.
right.
Correct, Munchie.
Battle rappers can't make a song to say their life.
Well, now that's a bit of a conflation.
No,
However,
man, bro. Bro, that's why Cassidy got 2 hit songs and it was over.
Oh, shit. Last time I checked,
though.
last time I checked, 2 hit songs is pretty. The thing is, like, what we classify.
I'm a
as-
hustler, and he got the shit with R.
But
Kelly.
what
The
people-
end. Battle
what-
rappers can't make songs like bro, catchy
typically
songs.
people that are that focused on lyricism, you're right, are not going to be able to
Make a song.
But there are like that. I disagree with your overall statement, but like I think
Name
for-
battle rappers that's successful in the rap
Sue
industry.
Surf, you feel me? Like
He's not
we-
successful in the rap industry.
Okay, so
I don't know about that one, like-
Eminem's a battle rapper.
He never been considered a battle rapper.
Yes, he was. Well, he made a whole
What?
movie
Not
about
the
battle
real
rap.
battle rap scene.
Yeah,
We
he
talking about- we
was.
talking about
He battled at
8
Scribble
niggas?
Jam. He battled at the fucking Rap Olympics. He battled at Scribble Jam. Those were the biggest battle rap outlets at the time.
No, Eminem,
you
yeah,
can't
he
say
came up
Eminem
through
not a
battle
battle
rap.
rapper. Like
That's like the only one. He came
Yeah.
up through battle rap for sure.
Man, Remy
He's
Ma
not-
the only one I could consider, bro. That bitch is a battle rapper.
He not because like I could give the thing is what do we define as a battle rapper because guess what
Battle rappers.
French Montana was a battle rapper. He was on
making hit songs.
French
like
Montana
Loaded
was on
Lux.
Smack DVDs. He was battling fools. He's a very successful artist with
Murder
several
Mook,
hits.
Loaded Lux. They not gonna make a banger to go. No, they
In
not gonna
general,
do that.
correct,
But
but-
they can rap their ass off.
But battle rappers are also some of like have written some of the most successful songs.
They could be in the studio and feed somebody some bars.
correct. So I think that's
Lush,
the biggest thing.
I think what Munchie's saying is like, any of the top tier battle rappers, they haven't had commercial success.
correct.
A lot.
Yeah.
Man, none of them. All you could think of is fucking Remy Ma and Cassidy with them 2 songs, and you ain't heard of that nigga
You can
since.
still give him Eminem and then when it
Shouts out Cassidy,
But
man.
I'm not
right there.
putting Eminem in there,
Here,
bro.
think about this. Think about this. So let's look at all the subcultures in hip hop. There's so many different little subgenres, subcultures. If you compare that, boom, you just named 3 people that emerged and
We're
were
not talking
very
about
successful.
subcultures. I'm talking about battle
I
rap.
mean, battle
period,
rap
bro.
is like a subculture within hip hop.
I mean,
So-
it is hard to name a battle rapper that got a hit song.
Yeah.
though.
Very
I mean, let's be
difficult,
real.
almost impossible.
Well,
And-
okay,
and
let's
other
keep
than what I
going.
just
Be
said,
real.
Let's
I'm not
keep
including,
going.
Eminem, nigga, is Remy Ma and Cassidy. Who else?
So okay, do we get to count Rhymefest, who wrote Jesus Walks?
No, we ain't
You feel
talking
me?
about who wrote for somebody.
And who had,
Yeah,
I believe he was
I'm
a
not
charting
talking about
artist
who
as
wrote for
well.
somebody. I'm not talking about who wrote for
Because
somebody.
like, what do
I'm
we
talking
define
about
as a
in the
battle
studio
rapper? Because
and
there's
they
so many rappers
successful.
that have battled. Do we
Right,
call
no,
them
for sure.
battle rappers?
Yeah, but this is the thing. If your first impression of an artist is either a commercial song or a battle rapper, anybody that our first impression most of the time of them being a battle rapper hasn't had any commercial success. Now, given there's plenty
Okay,
of artists
you
that
say
had
that.
commercial success, but they battled before, yeah, for sure. But that didn't get them on that motherfucking hit song. It's nobody that has really made the transition from like URL to goddamn,
I
nationwide.
believe the game
That
can battle
is
rap.
true.
I believe
lot
DMX
of
can battle
niggas can
rap.
battle
I
rap.
believe Drake can battle rap.
Yep.
But they're not battle rappers, nigga. Like they mainstream artists. I'm talking about battle rappers. They can't do this thing in the mainstream.
Well, I
But-
think,
and
but
to say
keep
the
in
least,
mind though,
when the commercial artists try to come to the battle rap, some of them niggas get their lunch
this
box.
is
Yeah,
true
they
too.
go get a
No,
Joe
Joe Budden,
you
Joe
make
Budden
a
got his
good-
head chopped off.
You make a really good point,
He got his
but
head chopped off.
but also
Joey.
what he did. But here's the main thing. battle rappers don't focus on marketability in the same way.
We
Like
ain't talking about, I'm
it's,
just talking about what we talking about. Because I know
Well, because- but what
from
you're
battle
talking
rap 'cause
about-
that's your background.
Of
But I'm
course.
saying-
Plus, you can't keep moving the goalposts, bro. Hey, how many which ways you want him to slice you up and put you on the
No.
grill?
that part.
How many which ways?
no, he's making good points.
He's cooking
He's
you.
making good points.
This man
It's
is
okay,
cooking
bro.
you,
He's
bro.
making good. He's making good points.
Oh my god.
But no, but the fact of the matter is, there's so many things.
I think the game would have had more success being a battle rapper than the mainstream rappers.
I don't know about that.
Stop it.
I don't
What
know
are you
about that.
talking
Hold on.
about?
I don't know about that.
Hold on.
I'm with you when
You were
you're
doing really good.
What
Hold
the
on.
hell are you
Hold on.
talking about?
Documentary?
Hold on. Radio. Game, name a song where he's on a hook. It's always some instrumental shit or somebody else doing the hook.
Wouldn't
or
get far. Fucking them rap stars.
That
But
was a
who
sample.
cares though? Who cares about the hook?
You're
bro,
right,
bro,
you're right, you're right, he's on that
no.
hook.
Bro, if you're a musician, you can make a
That's
complete
50
song.
50 in him.
He ain't on no hooks in none of his songs.
You're right. His big hit records, he is not on the majority of
No,
those.
none of them. She said one. You go name two if you can squeeze another one. Bro,
Yeah. Oh,
she had
yeah.
said that. Dreams fucking the rap star. She said
No,
that.
no, that wouldn't get far. Dreams is a separate
Dreams-
one.
Well,
That's
the-
but he said
it's not
that.
Keisha Cole?
Harmonizing shit. That's not no hook.
Yeah.
That ain't him.
Aaliyah
Bro,
had a,
come on, bro. What does the hook matter?
Oh, yeah,
though?
Martin.
I was
Yeah,
just
yeah,
listening
yeah.
to
Ins
where
and
I'm
outs.
from
That's
on
not
the
no
way up
fucking
here,
hook.
bro. That shit's a
I mean, the
classic,
hook is
bro.
a big part of a commercial song.
Listen, bro,
Wait.
the game don't have no songs with him on the hook. He's a battle rapper. He could rap forever for bars and bars and bars. Bro, he needs somebody to do the hook for him. Period. You name one and you got half of
No,
one.
I ain't.
He got
Most
got
of his
hits, though,
songs
even
has-
if he's not on the hook. I
No,
don't
no,
give a
most
fuck.
of his
He's a
songs
good-
has other people on the hits.
Yeah, no,
It's
he's
true.
he's a good song
Man,
maker.
all
though, for
of
sure.
them except for two. She got one. He got a half of one.
Yeah, well, like it's
All right, let's put out some money. Let's gamble. 'Cause I need
but here's the thing though, okay? But if you look at a lot of like the biggest
fuck
albums,
looking. Let's bet.
but a lot of works of art that are like in hip hop, like Nas barely did any hooks on Illmatic, and it
No,
was
he
you
do it
feel
on
me?
one
Like,
None of the hooks matter.
yeah,
The hooks.
If you gonna sell
everybody
records,
talk.
the hook matter, bro.
What are you talking about? The hook mean more than the verse.
The
It just
beat
depends
first,
on what
then it's
you're-
the hook, then it's the
what's-
verse.
what scale you're
Whatever
judging it
important
on.
to
Like,
commercial success.
There's
Man,
so
all
many.
you- all
There's
you
so
know
many
is
rappers
I'm a
that
hustler.
aren't on there.
I'm a hustler. You don't know the rest of that nigga verse.
I could sell Afraid to a Bug. What are you talking about? That shit was hard.
I'm not
Yeah.
talking to you, bro. You a battle. You something different.
Come
with
on,
some
fool.
rap
That fool is snapping on there.
Lil Wayne
Hotel
has hella
sucks, I'll
hits
give you
where
that.
He's not on the hook.
Or I just want somebody to challenge me
Money on
other
my
than
mind. Money on my mind.
what she said. That hook and the half a hook he said where Game is singing on the hook. Game only got verses and the hook be embedded in the beat or somebody else do the hook.
Well, yeah. You,
So Young Joe better than the game, right?
I'm not saying that.
He said, but still, regardless, the ceiling in battle rap is so much lower. Even if he was the top battle rapper and that was the route he went,
I
he
think
still would make
the
less
Game would
money
serve
and be
niggas
less
battle rapping.
successful than being the Game, who's been on these huge records and has like.
Because
is it
at that
gonna-
time, like the West really didn't have much going on. Like he really brought that shit back though. Like,
Bro,
For sure.
Dr. Dre told 50 Cent he don't know how to write songs and like a song.
Right.
And he like, I'm gonna help him. And he did that. Come
what
on,
was
bro.
up when Game came out and he was talking about he only had rap for 6 months or
Who
something?
didn't know how to write songs? Game that's supposed to know how to write songs?
yeah, like
Dr. Dre had this conversation with 50. He was like, he don't not like write a song.
That Game didn't know how to write a song?
All right, when I say
Prior
write a
to-
song,
prior
we
to
talking
that
about
part.
like a bridge, a hook,
No,
like how to land.
I
Like
understand what you're saying, but I'm asking the question. You saying that Dr. Dre had told
50.
50 that Game can't write a song?
Right.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Right, factual, and it shows because you can't do a complete song, hook, verse, and then make it.
He
come
ain't know the
together.
structure of it. Yeah.
But then
remember,
again,
remember when
a
Game
lot of
came
people
out,
think-
he was saying that he only been rapping for like 6
No,
months.
but a
Or
lot
some
of
that was a
people-
lie. But
Yeah,
he did
I
say
remember that shit though.
Yeah, that was a lie.
Yeah,
okay.
but it be like that. Like even like with like when I would like, and I've been rapping like forever. Like for real. Like I never did count to 16. I used to automatically just stop on the 16.
But it ain't.
Right.
But it
I had
ain't
to
about
learn how
knowing
to
how to
count.
count bars. It's how to know like when to switch it up, bring a bridge in.
Yeah,
and
know how
what
to
sound
structure a
good.
song. Yeah, he didn't know how to
Yeah.
structure no
Like
song.
structure a song like. And then you know what I'm saying? Maybe I gotta stop right here. I gotta bring somebody in. Let her sing her bridge in. Like
Yeah, 'cause some
complete
niggas
a
just
song.
rap.
But
Yeah.
Dr. Dre schooled a lot of people on that. Eminem wasn't like a masterful songwriter before he, you know what I'm
There
saying?
was-
Probably-
No, ain't no voice.
also,
He
too-
imitate everybody. What are you talking about? Man, the Game could imitate anybody. Big Sean, he could imitate Eminem. He could rap. Right.
You can't sound like them people.
Imitating it sounded like him.
No, it's not imitating. It sounded
Man,
like it's
hey, look.
He got a
Listen,
distinctive
listen.
voice.
50 Cent, not 50 Cent. Game can't write a complete song. Period.
I think after all these years, shit, he should know how to write a
He can
complete
write a
song
He
now.
just don't have the voice to harmonize.
Yeah, nah, he ain't got no melody in his shit. Yeah, he ain't got no melody
Yeah,
in his
for
shit.
sure.
I honestly think hooks are super antiquated in 2025. Honestly, like rap songs.
Man, bro, the whole thing of making
That's
a
just me,
hit
though.
song is the beat and the hook.
Right.
If you can't come with a hook, you in trouble.
You hurting. You hurting.
Game
You right.
can't come with a hook to save his life.
That's why Atlanta is winning.
So
Because we write motherfucking hooks and the beats be jamming.
This is not wrong. That's not wrong.
I'm just fucking with y'all.
No, but you're not wrong. You're not wrong. With that being said, Baby Chad said big Rolls Royces and I got him nauseous. We being Ferraris, the cars with the horses. Dro a goat mathematically with a pistol. I do trigonometry. He did. Come on, bro. He was going crazy, dude, constantly.
Dro be on the Ugly Money podcast next week. Shouts out to Dro. What? You see, I got you.
I'm coming as well. Pause.
Let's go. Come on, pull up.
Ben Her Over, amazing name, said love from Lakewood. Moose Mane, black people been flying planes
That motherfucker
since
is human
1941. First ever in 1917. Tuskegee Airmen was the main reason.
That part,
Thank
talk your
you,
shit.
Moose.
It's
I
not.
fuck
That's
with
in the
Moose, man.
military.
Why Truman
Thank you, Moose.
desegregated the military.
Yeah.
L. Ralph and Tam.
We've been doing our
Moose
shit
is
for
so
a while
serious about
now,
this.
for real.
He
We've been doing
DM'd me
our
about
shit
it,
for a
so he's
while.
dead serious about that shit.
Don't get caught up in all the victim talk, bro.
And that's crazy. I don't know how because I don't watch the movie. I don't read the book. I know the history on the Tuskegee pilots.
I wouldn't
too.
include military in the general population.
But hold on, Tim. I only took a lot of flights, and black pilots are rare.
Exactly.
But-
That's the only point.
Yeah, so yeah.
I think that movie
But
with
I'm
Denzel
saying
came
I'm not
out where he
tripping if
crashed
I
the
see
plane.
one. I'm not going, oh, shit. Nigga,
Yeah,
I'm chilling.
Charlie said,
Yeah.
I hope he's qualified. I was like, what? He hope
If
he's
his handshake is fucked up, I might be
Bro,
like,
there's a whole movie about Denzel crashing a plane.
do that. Don't
What the
I
fuck,
don't
dog?
want that from the pilot, though, bro.
Upside down.
Nah,
nigga.
yeah, I want a
He was
handshake.
drunk.
Yeah,
That's
he
the
was
shit
drunk.
a nigga would do, though.
The fact that he was drunk.
That's the shit a nigga would do.
And he killed some fine shit too, I'm pretty sure. You feel me? He
You
was
walk in the plane on a Spirit flight and the pilot go, what's up, my nigga? You gonna be like, hell no. I'm getting off.
yeah, this shit is not soul plane, dog.
Hey, Spirit,
Hey, I'm going
out.
back
I'm
to
not
Delta,
gonna lie
dog.
I welcome
gonna
black
lie to
pilots, all
Oh,
right?
Bloods all book a flight on Soul Plane. What?
That would be pretty lit. The white kid that was in there directing music videos of the best
My aunt
part.
who was getting hit in the bathroom was so fine. I remember being a young man being like, damn.
What a masterful work of art.
Right,
It's for my itching. Her Richie bids $5. A real educated woman, unlike Jaleese with her ITT tech
Richie,
degree.
I really appreciate you. Shout out to you for always being nice to me in the chat, but stop bringing other girls into it.
Again, why is it always?
But that's natural. They go because it's only two girls around. They go put y'all against each other. That's how
No,
they go.
just say something nice, and then you don't. That's it. That's how you give a compliment.
There you go, queen.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
shouts to Jaleese. Jaleese is fire.
You handled that compliment with class.
And shouts to ITT Tech and everyone that's got degrees there. Because I
All right, little Romeo.
You feel me? With that being said, Philip Diamini, welcome to the membership tier. Below 44, shout out Ricky for calling that back out. Damn crazy. It's 2025. Every black person doesn't come from odds that make it rare to be a pilot or a doctor.
Google the wealth gap and come back.
Ooh.
No, it's some black doctors though. It's more black doctors than pilots.
Bro, fucking Cliff Huxtable is a doctor. There's been doctors for a minute. The fuck is y'all talking about? Tony Bro. Again, that's the homie, though. He said grades are the only part of admissions. Harvard ended affirmative action and legacy admissions went up. Go figure.
Exactly.
But only a 4% drop. It means that maybe there's still a lot of capable admins regardless of...
You was about to say it, huh? You was about to say it, huh?
Would have been a good place to use it. Eastside Trays, y'all are scary. Then there's the emoji I'm not gonna say for letting Adam get away with the city implemented because we was discriminated against up until the 1960s.
Well, to speak on that or whatever, I definitely asked Adam. I said, "Are you talking about their selection process, or are you talking about their intelligence level, or whatever?" If you know what I mean. And he didn't slight the intelligence level. Like them legacies and those things have a a factor in college admissions. You know?
I think everyone in the room pushed back against that.
And he did come back and clean it up and say that
cleaned it
affirmative
up,
action was created to help descendants of slaves specifically, and everybody else came and ate our nachos.
Hey, Ugly Money, you sure did throw that out there, but on No Jumper, anything Adam say, it landed on the blacks in this building to challenge them.
Oh, for sure.
So they go get on our bumper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just been a thing.
No, I can't. You know, if I hear something I don't agree with, I'm gonna say something.
Yeah.
No one agreed with his statement. It was pretty fucking asinine.
But that's
Everybody
just the
pushed back.
program. They get used to it. Like, cause I get DM and they pressing me to press Adam about certain shit. Like, so I'm like, okay, I guess the responsibility lands on the blacks in this building. Cause if they say something Adam disagree with, like, nigga, we supposed to get on them.
I'll even shoot at him some bail. I feel like if anything,
But you a white boy, you can't shoot him no bail.
No, I'll shoot him some bail. I'll shoot him some bail as a white boy.
So it ain't gonna land right. I'm telling you,
it might not could, but I still going because. But
go ahead with the bail program.
Because I feel like he starts conversations for the sake of debate. Yes. So whether or not if he agrees with that, he's wrong. We told him he was wrong regardless. You feel me? But I don't know if in his heart of hearts he genuinely believes
it ain't for the sake of debate. I think. At this point, he embedded in our culture. He just happened to be a white boy, so he talking our talk. So, but he being white, it's I guess a conflict of interest when it comes to the content world. And then the black people go get the backlash. You got these the crackhead from Compton Crib that's gonna get on me and Ant, or you go like it's just different shit. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I'm used to it.
But look, 100%. But and then they're gonna for sure trip on a white boy. Like, look, bro, I get a lot of shit, but guess what? You feel me? It comes with the territory. Thank you for making me a guest, or for allowing me to be a guest in the culture and all that shit. You feel me?
But I'm out here chilling with my. You can push back and not get nasty or disrespectful. Yes. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
I think everybody, said a piece or whatever. I mean, I'm not about to disrespect a man in his home, no matter what he say. And if it get too disrespectful or whatever, I excuse myself. But we all said, hey, what exactly did you mean by that?
I think those conversations are hard to have. People hear a lot of talking points that are like similar, and people take little words out here and there, and it'll be like just a little bit incorrect. That's why I was like, I wouldn't say IQ. You feel me? Like, you don't want to use words like that.
Exactly.
That's what I said. That's what I'm like. You talking about?
No, because exactly, and that's the word that made my ears perk up, because that refers to intelligence quotient.
And we can't
that's
do
something
it.
that you're born with.
Peep note like, Thursday show. This is how you have debates. You feel me? We had a couple fiery moments this podcast. We had a couple of disagreements, but we got down to the bottom of it, and it was a good podcast. Unlike that,
we didn't quite get to the bottom of it, but
unlike that, shit but everybody got their Thursday.
No, I will say this about
let me fire off a couple shots.
Yeah, exactly. And I will say this: I got to the bottom of what was really going on with the Thursday show, and we gonna talk about it on Thursday.
Man, maybe they need much help. I need to come over there.
I've been telling them to put me on the Thursday show. They don't let me pull up,
Stimulus
pack. They're blocking, bro.
Mr. John Doe said, "Wait a minute. How much you doing shit for the chat if Munchie can't even read that motherfucker?"
Right.
Yeah, and it's been demoted to bottom with Ricky.
What that got to do with anything? Because you do a lot of shit because you can't see. That don't mean nothing now.
But hold on,
don't do that, bro.
How am I entertaining the chat?
The reason why I'm saying you entertaining the chats because you were saying that, I'm podding, and so I know the chats.
No, I'm entertaining your content because I watch your content.
Okay, listen to me. Let me tell you why I said what I said, bro. So I said that you doing it for the chats because that's what the chats want to see. They want me to go back and forth with you. They want to see us carry on. Who you did it? You kept saying the same shit. I told you. I said you got your opinion, bro, and I got my opinion.
You didn't say that in the beginning,
bro.
I mean, yeah.
You got excited from the beginning.
Bro, who got it, bro? You trying to, bro, Munchie, you're trying to challenge me. You trying to challenge me, and once it started getting loud and we was going back and forth, I said, look, Munchie, I got my opinion. You got your opinion about it. You said, no, fuck that. And you wanted to keep on going.
Come on, bro.
What? We're gonna have to run the tape back.
Run it back.
Run it back. Let's bet. Let's bet.
Run the Kane and Old Dog tape back.
Run the Kane and Old
I'm
Dog.
selling it for I'm selling it for $19.95.
What's in that bottle, nigga? This nigga crazy. Come on,
man. That's how you know their homies don't answer. I don't want to hear nothing about that blind shit, bro. No, he said don't even try to pull that one out on me. I don't want to hear nothing about that.
I don't give a fuck about the
motherfucking
chat.
You don't care about that blind shit. But now when somebody make a reference to it, he gonna say right.
Nigga turn against everybody.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
It ain't about no chat. The chat go turn against everybody. Everybody go have their turn.
Of course.
Nigga,
I see
period.
that. I see
I
that.
don't give a fuck about no motherfucking
Oh, I've
chat.
been getting stomped
Nigga,
out.
nigga,
50 balls
Bro,
every week.
But I didn't have my time. Everybody go have their time with this chat.
Yeah, for sure.
Nigga, it's gonna come. Period. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about no motherfucking chat. Nigga, come on, bro.
It's not even just the chat. They be doing us foul with fucking thumbnails and titles and all that.
Man, that's cool. I don't give a fuck what they do.
Exactly, it's just content.
Y'all
It's just
superstars,
content.
man.
But that don't define me. I don't care about none of that shit. Whack is talking about I got caught with 2 guns. I was in all this little weird shit. I was in the backseat with 2 niggas. I'm fastening their pants. I don't care about none of that shit. Nigga, I just talking about what we talking about in the room is what we talking about. I don't care about a chat or nobody outside making content. Fuck them. Nigga, I go at them on my own time. Whatever. Nigga, I ain't not fucking chat because y'all the viewers.
Chat came.
Hey, no, y'all sending super chat, y'all the viewers.
And that's the only reason why.
And y'all tapping in.
And that's the only reason why the chat's talking shit because of what I said.
Yeah,
That's the only reason why they talking shit.
We made
Come
some
on,
money
bruh.
today.
Yeah,
Come
bro.
on, that's the only reason
love
why they
this shit,
talking
bro.
shit.
Come on, they be acting
But I
like
don't
they don't
care though. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
But however I perform on the couch, that got nothing to do with a chat. I don't care about that shit, bro. I done heard the worst of the worst and all the little weird shit, bro. I don't give a fuck about what nobody in the chat talking about. If it's good or bad, I'm gonna go and leave and do the content I do regardless. That whatever they talking about in the chat ain't gonna affect that. I don't give a fuck.
The chat is finna hurt feelings if you let it. You feel me? So you
Nah,
can't let
man,
it.
but listen, bro.
And I don't think you would, Munchie.
That's not my
I don't think you
type
would,
of
bro.
like, bro. I don't give a fuck. My thing, I was making a comparison, not off the chat, off of me watching Ant content, and I made a comparison from this to this. He talking about the chat. That's not that.
Well, this is also Mr. John Doe leaving super chats trying to stir shit up. So let's.
What's up, John Doe?
Shouts out John Doe.
Baby Chad also said she's awesome. Please keep this sister. Don't nobody do no weird shit. Keep away from Sus and Brandon, please. They gonna scream at her.
No,
I don't think she's scared to get screamed.
Hey,
at.
no.
I feel like she
I think Tam could go. I need Tam and Brandon on the same shit.
Matter of fact, Tam, what you doing Thursday?
Yeah, no, cause Tam could do
got
her
a
shit
real
with
dog,
Brandon
guys.
for sure.
Damn, because like
Oh yeah, Lush didn't want me to come and handle his lightweight.
type
No.
shit. You feel me? Like
He
because
did say that.
yeah, because I feel like really,
I nominate
that's
Tam, bro.
my boy.
I
Hey,
got smoke for Brandon.
Hey, please have Tam on the Thursday show, and she could combat this dude, Brandon. And look, this is why I want to take Brandon's phone. Because he be typing, trying to fact check.
Brandon, you got 24 hours to respond. You got 24
What?
hours to respond.
What? Tam had to win my heavyweight, because you fat as fuck.
I just feel like it'll hit a little bit different. Like at the end of the day, I don't think that a lot of the talking points that Tam and I make will be considerably different. And like she might be more educated, but I just think it's gonna hit a lot different coming from
Nah,
her.
but see, you send more insults, and she go come with more factual.
You just gotta have stamina with
That could
Brandon,
be
bro.
true.
I was about to send Brandon a video today to debate some shit we was talking about. I said, I don't even got the energy for this. Let me just go ahead and get some rest before I have to hop on this show.
Not because at the end of the day, anything I say could be like, what are you talking about, white boy? You don't like.
I don't
who are
want to
you to
debate
speak about?
history with the nigga. I won't let the fight.
He got knocked down.
But you could get back up.
Hold on.
I've been knocked down before.
I was there. I was
Here.
there.
We got
I
the
was
officiator,
there.
the fight call.
Oh, yeah,
I was
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Oh shit.
I'm not here to defend or protect anybody, but I will
ahead.
say
Told him to protect themselves.
that wasn't a damn knockout or
No,
anything.
I said he
like
got knocked
Not
down.
knockout.
He
Yeah,
slipped.
he got knocked down.
Nah, he
So he
did.
slipped.
Yeah, bro, I was the nigga that was in the mic.
First or the second time or both?
He slipped.
not
He
both
slipped
of them.
both times from what I saw.
Okay, all right.
But does that
The
matter?
first time, the first time, clearly.
I think he said he slipped one time and got knocked down one time. I
Yeah.
think he admitted that.
No, well, the first time it was a clear
Yeah, the
slip.
first
That's
time
the
he
one that I
slipped.
was hosting. He was a clear slip. So.
And then the second one, he came out his shoe, so I thought it was a slip too. 'Cause the whole shoe
Man,
was
why you ain't
gone.
wearing shoes that fit him?
If I hit you and I make you come out, not saying.
Hey, Brandon, I ain't gonna let him do it to you, dog.
Make you come out your shoe and you fall. Like, what are you talking about?
But it
I don't
looked
know.
like
That
one of
I
those.
don't- I
Because the
don't-
second one,
man,
they
I
were
don't-
really like leaning in on each other, like super duper, like and it just looked
you
like
was here,
one
too.
of them came and then
So what kind of shoes did he have
kinda
on?
let
'Cause
him
how
go
you
when
coming out your
did
shoes?
it.
I think he had
Like, let him
forces
go.
He had
on.
some Vans on?
I had forces. I think
Oh,
he
he
had
didn't have
forces.
no Vans on.
He had some
with
white
him.
forces.
He had bands
I did it out
on.
the way.
I'm watching it from the camera angle.
Yeah.
Shit, you know what I'm saying?
No, I was right there. The first one, he definitely slipped. You
Nah,
can
they
even
were
see
locking
where he-
up for
where
real.
he
They were locking
flipped.
up.
Yeah, that nigga
He was
shoes
fighting
too
in
big.
Crocs.
Nah, his shoes was too big.
And then after he slipped, right, I'm on the mic or whatever, talking about down goes Frazier, and Mikey ass mushed my ass. I'm like, I didn't even realize I got mushed. I'm like, I look back, I'm like, my bro was like, bro, don't let him do you like that. I'm like, bro, I didn't even realize that
Wait,
shit.
That
He
shit
came
was
out of the crowd.
Yeah, he came out like,
He did a little like
Slayer,
yeah,
Slayer
I didn't
mush
even realize,
you.
bro, it was Slayer. He mushed me.
Yeah, that environment wasn't
hey,
cool for me, bro.
I had to send him home.
Fuck that shit.
That's fucking
I fuck with
hilarious.
you, Mikey, though.
All right, Joshua Stevens. It could have dropped 4% because of discrimination as well. They could be denying people that deserve it. Now, that's an interesting point,
I
Joshua.
like
Stevens.
that. I like
that's
that.
a-
Healthy skepticism. I like
Yeah,
that.
you would call me like a coping ass motherfucker if I said some shit like
No,
that.
I wouldn't. I said that the 4% could be any variable. I said that already.
Okay, all right.
4%, bro.
I agree with the overall point, so
Ricky
I'm not
be
going to
having
make
the
this
TI
my hill to
words.
die on
I be
right now.
fucking with him.
Hey, no, I fuck with Ricky.
That nigga got them TI words for your
Nah,
ass,
bro.
bro.
I'm a little pup compared to T.I. and the shit he be breaking out, bro.
That's
Oh,
that
expeditiously.
Expeditious.
I
He
heard
really
T.I.
talk like
say
that in
some
real
shit,
life, bro. You really have a
man,
regular
T.I.,
conversation
he
with
talk
that
all
nigga. That nigga
little
really
fancy
talk
talk
like
in
that.
front of
Yeah, he
all
really
hood
talk like
niggas,
that.
bro.
Yeah.
We talk colloquialism.
And you just used one. You just used one.
Shout out to Munchie with the SAT word.
That's a great word.
Inglewood,
That's
no, hey, no,
crazy, motherfucker smoking with T.I. regular conversation. Like, yeah, man.
God.
Look, Shorty, that dude fucked me up expeditious, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, man, what, bro?
Bro.
It's not that different from Mozzie, for being honest.
Nah,
You know,
Mozzie got
Mozzie
stupid
got
slang.
lingo.
No,
Yeah,
no.
but
lingo.
that's how they talk in the Bay.
talk.
Like if you know, even though Sacramento's not really the Bay, it's the start. It's the starting
For
point
sure.
of Northern California, but they
Yeah.
still call it the Bay. But a lot of dudes, if you've been around dudes from Oakland, you've been around dudes from Richmond, they all got they different slang and talk. Then from we use, you might say like they the first dudes I heard say air it out when we was still saying, "Oh,
For
nigga,
sure.
bust don't do this and that." Like I'm talking to my boy, he like, "Yeah, boy," you know what I'm saying? I'm in a whip, boy, I have to air the boy out. I'm like, air him out.
hey,
You know
look.
what I'm
They
saying?
invented a lot of the slang,
so
damn near
for
all of
sure.
it.
Like,
Hey,
you know,
hey, let's. I got a song with Mozzie. I'm gonna send it to you though. And
Oh,
don't
shoot
send it to
that.
nobody.
Oh, shit.
What on Inglewood?
Dude, that sound hard as hell. The crazy
You know, I
thing
be
though,
sliding on shit on Family
that
Nation.
fool Mozzie, even he'll say something simple like, "Hey, the bitch gave me the car," but it'd be like, "Hey, she provided the vehicle." You feel me? That's how Mozzie talk, bro. I swear.
Hey, no, Mozzie one of my top 5 rappers, bro.
Mozzie
For
go,
real.
Mozzie goes
And,
stupid, bro.
and people might disagree. Like he give me Tupac vibes because who admitting that they mama was on crack, incubator baby and all that. He like, oh, mama was a crack fiend. Like who embraced that and talk about it. Everybody else ashamed.
Mozzie,
Black Panther grandma. He got Tupac got the mama. Black Panther like.
he got complete projects with Nip. Like that's the level he on. He
Who got a complete project with Lip?
Mozzie.
A project or a
Hell
song?
yeah, bro. They had the whole project.
Oh, I'm off of
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
I
so
didn't know.
he
And I
on
like
that
the
level.
song
You're
I
not
know.
wrong.
Knuckles ain't scarred enough, hard enough. I like that shit.
They did they had like a whole little tape that came out right.
I never heard of that shit in my life.
Yeah. They have several collabs. Anyways, you feel me? Shit is fire. Shouts to Mozzie and Munchie with a joint. We definitely need to slap that. Skin Christ said, Munchie, you hear the No Jumper Robbery remix. What happened to Brian Pumper? The No Jumper Robbery remix is hilarious. Jason Tate became a member. Mr. John Doe. Charlamagne do got feminine ways. He compared him to Ant. I don't want to just keep like bleeding.
Hey, no Jumper Robbery remix. I mean, if Ant could do it and he mad, nigga, I robbed him for the 2 stacks and his chain. He could come back and nigga, he mad. He gonna rob me like fuck. I might as well keep going and rob everybody else. Like, no, I ain't good. No, nigga, come up with that
series.
shit.
Good music coming out the office.
I think a lot of
good music coming out the office.
I'm booking shit.
I know that everyone
Munchie
kind
ain't
of
going crazy.
we all kind of going crazy right
I'm
now.
gonna come out of retirement.
Yeah,
you come out of retirement.
I'm gonna come out of retirement,
All
bro.
right, let me hear that shit.
We need some wavy shit in here. You feel me? I'm not gonna be saying too much. Just
you know
riding
the hard
away,
producers
baby.
already.
Just riding
Shit.
away, baby. You know what I'm saying?
This fool named Adam had said, "I'm canceling my membership if Ugly Money doesn't become a recurring host."
That's real.
Ugly girl.
Appreciate you.
Go ahead, get a spot. out
I'll
here,
be
Ugly
back.
Money.
Long as Lush answer the phone, I'll come back, y'all.
And
I'll
Bring
come
the
back.
damn
Sure, yeah.
soundboard, bro.
We need the soundboard on
Bring the
deck as
soundboard.
well.
For sure.
It's gonna hit different.
Oh
King
my gosh, you with
King
that
Joffrey Joe
soundboard.
first
Oh, the
said.
soundboard gonna go crazy.
that'll be
in this
fun.
motherfucker.
We already addressed this comment.
Bro,
yeah,
I said,
that would.
why don't we have one, man?
Jay didn't have a problem with Kim signing to the label. It was over Dame trying to make Kim the vice president while Jay
Right.
was on.
Not
Yeah,
the signing
but
shit.
he wasn't fucking with him like that, bro. We talking about
but
that.
y'all kept saying he was on vacation. He signed somebody.
He did.
It's the vice president
He-
thing.
That's
exactly.
what I was saying.
Right,
That's
but
what I was
no
talking
one
about,
didn't
the vice
say
president
that.
shit. Jay
that's
was
also
gone when he
true.
did the vice president shit. When he came back, that's when he found out about it. Like, what the fuck going
So
on?
he was going during the signing or the vice president shit.
But it was all within
that
a very.
happened the same, all that shit.
It was
the,
in a short period of time,
the
bro.
same, like around the same time.
Very short period of time. It looked in a certain way that was.
Even listen,
Man, I love how these stories are coming out even now, like to this day, like Cam retelling it and shit on It Is What It Is or Talk with Flea. That's the best shit. Like,
it's okay being a
it's so
conversation
dope.
until Jay talking. He ain't gonna never talk.
oh
Well,
yeah, yeah. He
you know
just
what I'm
dropped one. A new
And,
one?
and when you a Billy up, you ain't gotta talk no more.
I
You
feel
feel
you.
me?
I
What the
feel you.
fuck? You talk when because it hold a lot more gravity.
That Billy doing some heavy lifting.
Jeremy Romance for his 7th month as a member. He said my new song Terminal Velocity out on YouTube exclusively. New album out November 14th. 100. Respect y'all.
Shout out Jeremy.
Jeremy
Go
Romance
Steve.
is a long
That's a
time
smart way to
supporter
get
of
a
No
drop,
Jumper.
boy. That's smart, boy. That's
Great
intelligent.
marketing strategy. We
Hell yeah.
support it and the new music. Let's run it up. Adam also said Anna's jealous of Munchie B. Spoke can do's can't be trusted. Anna's a pelican. Keep your eye on him, Munchie.
A pelican
One more time?
A pelican about what and jealous about what?
Not in here.
I don't even know what that.
A pelican
Whatever.
about what and jealous about what? And
Hey,
I'm
this is
a
the
nigga-
second we heard about a pelican, but what do the pelicans symbolize?
I don't understand
I don't
why
know
they
what
keep
is said.
saying that
I-
shit.
Spoke
that's what
can,
I'm
you're-
saying. It don't matter what is symbolized, but you keep saying like a pelican. I'm jealous. How I'm jealous of a nigga that asked me a question. A nigga that inserted himself and asked me to stand on what the fuck I was talking about. How the fuck am I jealous of a nigga that's asking me a question?
I just want to know. I want to know what the pelican symbolize because this is the second week.
Yeah,
What
they
this
keep
pelican shit?
saying that shit.
He's alluding to some. I don't know.
I'm gonna Google it.
This East Side Trades guy. I'm not gonna do the cuz anymore, bro. I can't. You feel me? Cud crying Jalise on Tuesday show, and ugly Cud from the ATL need to be a regular. I agree.
Nah, give him
Is
the
that that
last
shit we
shot.
talking
Come on,
about
bro.
again that I don't be knowing about when he put the
Ugly
the
being
thing in
regular,
there?
I could get behind.
He be talking all type of slang.
Oh,
He
We
usually
from here. We don't be understanding.
Appreciate
half
you,
of the
dog.
shit he be
Appreciate.
talking.
So
he usually a ant hater, and
I
then
ain't-
the BMX nigga is a Munchie hater, and then I forget the nigga that's a Ricky hater. He got a new
Mr.
one.
John
You got a
Doe.
new header?
Mr. John Doe, and then it's one that's for Lud.
Man, I could
Like
locate
everybody
him.
Commented on my first YouTube video. He said, "My boy." I said, "This nigga is crazy." This nigga is
tuned
crazy.
in,
He was
though.
my first comment ever on YouTube,
all right.
bro.
Look, and these
I said, "Hey,
motherfuckers-
salute, bro."
And these motherfuckers
Salute,
don't be
you
having
got
no
it.
time and really be watching you. Once you get a troller, they stick to your ass. They got your notifications.
I appreciate them, though.
everything.
No, for
That
sure.
shit
I don't
crazy.
know.
He made me laugh
For
with that
sure.
shit though. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if he subscribed, but that shit made me laugh, bro.
Sure.
That shit took me out, bro. That shit
Yeah, I'm
took me
watching
out.
your
My
ass.
hater ain't tapped in a minute.
Bro.
The nigga, the BMX nigga ain't tapped in a
hey,
minute.
bro, I used to say this all the time, bro. They hated Jesus. You know, me and you don't stand a chance. You know
Shit,
what I mean?
little old me though.
Oh, God, bro.
And a lot of times, them same people that I've seen be very vocal negatively about me would be like very supportive.
Nah,
Within a few-
yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's all funny
You can
games.
flip them type
It's all
shit.
funny.
Go
games.
for it.
Bully Breaker said, y'all sound crazy. Euphoria was nuts. I make music that electrify him. You make music that pacify him. Could double down on that line, but you sped it this time. It was a precursor to Not Like Us, W. Dot. 15A content said, I'm with Ant for sure. They tripping. Dot was never down for I mean, I don't think he was either. I think that,
He was down, though.
There's
You don't think he was
arguably an
down?
edge. Yeah, there's arguably an edge for Drake. But
Hey, I be
4-0
tripping,
is
tell me.
4-0, especially when you have the only charting #1 record before in the beef. It's difficult to say down 4-0.
Bro, y'all just be pulling out
fuck
every
that.
stop for the man. But go
I'm
ahead.
talking about
it's cool.
chart rank. We talking about the beat.
He was
bro. We talking
potentially
about
losing.
The
I'll say that.
7-game series.
G became a member for 3 months. Said Kendrick dropped, I believe, only 6 minutes,
Yeah, that shit
minutes
was crazy.
after. That's
That
crazy.
shit was crazy.
Mr. Mag release. That's a crazy name. I fucks with it. Need a Phil 22 Vlad TV interview because Wack ruined that shit. Super frustrating to see Papa 22 understanding Wack's lack of interviewing skill. So for context, on the most recent episode of the Adam and Wack show,
Bro,
which I
Wack is
encourage,
a horrible interviewer, bro.
So-
He's there for shock. He's there for shock value and to make up lies. And and that's it.
I actually haven't watched this yet, and I want to. 'Cause-
Okay, so what interview have you watched that Wack did that was a good interview?
Well, I mean, that's
Because for an interview, you gotta let somebody talk. You hear them out, you respond, you talk, y'all conversing. You not trying to talk the whole shit. That's what I'm saying.
So was he just spitting game to Adam's pops, or like did he like?
I didn't watch that dumb shit, bro, because I already know what they expect. Wack is an ignorant motherfucker that just lie. He said Nova is named in the indictment, and she's not in there. He never seen it because it don't exist. He sit on the camera with Adam and lie and make up lies and sit there bald headed with a crater face and lie. So I'm saying he's just a shock value nigga. He's no different from the Boot Gang nigga or Loose Cannon.
What about what's the name? Didn't he sit on the podcast with us and basically say that, double down and say the same shit, and we don't know what we talking about? ATM Richie.
He said what?
Then I said, did he sit on the podcast with us and like kind of like basically said the same thing pertaining to that little situation with Nova and P4?
Yeah, well,
ATM Richie is a weirdo, and he the first one to even put her in the conversation with this indictment.
Mm-hmm.
He's a completely innocent man, and he's on himself indicted with all the things he's saying. He's nuts. He got a problem. Like, I don't know what's wrong with him.
Yeah, because I was confused by what he was saying too, because it seemed like it sounded like to me, and I could be that he contradicted himself.
You putting this little girl on somebody that's supposed to be a homie, bro. And like, yeah, he's talking about, yeah, she got something to do with him, but I done ran through the paperwork and it don't line up. This girl is 15 now. This man victim was 16 at the time, and he was 21 at the time, and that was 2 years ago. So like, that's what I'm saying. He ATM Richie got a problem with clout. He want attention, and that's what that shit is, bro. Like, anything, it shouldn't be taken serious.
Well, I couldn't tell if he's being supportive of PFO or not. Like, it seems
I don't know how you could, bro. You not being supportive of me if you saying, nigga, oh Munchie, yeah, nigga, you saying he didn't kill him?
Yeah, but okay,
he didn't kill him,
right?
But so much he didn't murder him,
right,
bro.
But then immediately after, but then like literally within 5 minutes, being like, "Oh, I ain't gonna say shit." Da, 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 da.
No, you couldn't take it back, bro. Bro. Clout is a drug, bro, and it's fucking people up, bro. Like, this attention-seeking shit is getting out of hand, nigga. Bro,
yeah, you really can't blame it on the podcast. It's crazy.
No, it's the person, bro.
I'm like, how do you do that when you know they picking motherfuckers up from that work here? Maybe they didn't pick them up from here.
This
People
nigga
that
said,
work here have been affected.
nigga, we did this to renegades and minors. We tie people up, cold shit, nigga. Fuck Nova and our bitch ass mama, bro.
I didn't even watch the whole shit.
Let's just say if Nova was a victim or a witness, which I don't believe, nigga, you incriminating your homie, quote unquote homie, and you make your bro. He's gonna be indicted soon. This Richie boy, he's a dummy. He's completely innocent and haven't did nothing, but he making himself look very guilty of a lot of things, and he's gonna be a co-conspirator, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Co-conspirator.
That nigga, come on.
If
bro.
I'm a detective, I'm for sure giving that guy a call at a certain point. Like,
anything I said on this podcast was completely for entertainment
purposes. If I'm
purposes.
a detective,
But you ain't.
I'm AI.
Anything that I said on this podcast is completely entertainment purposes.
Don't
We are
come
all
look for me,
paid
feds.
actors.
I'm AI.
Man, hey, look, bro.
I exist on a computer chip.
I'm careful for everything I say on here, bro. And I ain't saying nothing to incriminate myself. It was a motherfucking what's that shit? What's that? What you want to call that shit? A fake gun?
a prop gun.
A prop. I had a prop on me
for
and
sure.
shit. And Wack, he want to point it out with his old bitch ass. On bloods, knowing I got a case going on. Let me shut up, bitch. That was a prop, nigga.
I don't want to be on Clubhouse.
Nigga, that was a prop, nigga. Just like you had a prop badge, it was a prop gun, nigga. That wasn't real, dummy. But anyways, nigga, like, bro, people get on here and say some stupid shit for clout, and it's crazy, bro. It ain't that important because you're not gonna get rich doing that, bro. I don't know what people it's gonna be their next moment. like you Halle Berry or Denzel Washington in your next film.
I
No,
always say in 2017, bro, like I don't know what happened. It was a clout disease that
2017.
Yeah, 2017 is like when everything changed. I feel like that's when you get like Boot Gang and all those people, right?
There's
Like,
definitely
people just
like
doing crazy shit to get famous and shit,
I
like
was
that.
I was locked up. I was in the Fed.
Something
I was,
happened, bro. Like
Shit
every
was different
rapper
when you
was
came
making
on,
selfie videos, talking shit about other rappers.
I can't
It was
speak on it. He
crazy.
said a lot of crazy shit was going on. See,
I was
y'all
still rapping,
y'all watching social media. Like at that time in the Feds, I ain't had no phone
have a
spot. I was
phone?
at in 2017.
Hey,
so
look,
everything
I'm
I
still
was
rapping.
seeing was like TV and what the fuck I was hearing over the phone.
Hey, you didn't miss nothing. It was a bunch of bullshit.
you
bro.
would have been very disappointed. If
Ask
I'm
on
being
my
honest.
kids, bro. I got stories I could tell and recite about people, and 2 people that work here now from the past. That's embarrassing. I could tell, and for the sake of clout or content, I'm not doing that. Like people, they need to knock this weird shit off, bro. If you can't do content just off the strength, you just don't got it. If you gotta
Yeah.
dig us, like, no, you ain't got it.
You should be talented enough to not have to
And that's
rely
what-
on
yeah.
things
Yeah,
that
for
are
sure.
tacky like that.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not. No. The shit I know about people, because it's not a lie, but I'm not talking about it. For what? Because I got other things I could do and I can monetize off of. Why would I do that?
I
You're
respect that.
desperate. It's desperate measures. So this 18 Richie nigga is like, oh, you making this nigga P4K look guilty, and he not. Because the person that's a minor in this case, quote unquote, is not even the same age and don't line up with this little girl Nova.
Well, it does make it.
And why you calling this little girl a bitch anyway and threatening her and she's a kid? Nigga, as gangbangers, we gangsters, we ain't doing that. What are you talking about?
But then apparently it was all a joke, and then like so.
Well, take that Medea shit somewhere else, nigga. Cause this is a serious situation. That's what I'm saying. People mix content up with reality.
For real life, yeah.
Like you can't mix both of them, bro. You gotta separate the two. It's a lot of shit I could talk about, but I don't. Not gonna ha about it. And I don't. About people in this office, including Adam. And I know Adam will give a fuck about it, so I ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, no.
Come on, bro. You gotta separate the shit. Nigga, everybody want to be clowns and entertainers, bro. And that ain't it. And that bitch ass nigga Whack is one of them. Everything is not a joke. Everybody not a fucking snitch. Oh, a rat, or snitch, a snitch. All this little, bro. Everybody not gay and everybody not a snitch. And niggas gonna stop playing. And when somebody get hurt, they gonna learn.
Damn, everybody is not gay. This is a fact, and I think that.
No, for real, nigga. No, bro. Everything not entertainment. They need to stop this shit. They need to. They can separate content from reality, nigga, and know what the fuck going on, nigga. If niggas want to be popular or get notoriety that much, then whatever. Risk your life, cause somebody gonna smack your ass, bro. I'm telling you, niggas be playing.
Definitely be playing, but I ain't gonna leave it alone. I think it already went too far down a rabbit hole. Like as far as what content and reality, niggas already averse the two. Niggas talking about niggas talking about YouTube, the new TV.
It is though, low key. Like,
Man,
I mean, this shit like a reality show to me. Like I'm from the outside looking in. You know what I'm saying?
And
Like
no, unless you really hear shit, a lot of motherfuckers get the perspective that a lot of shit around No Jumper is centered around plays or it's plays.
Yeah.
Like in a lot of reality TV, I think reality TV, though they saying it's reality, I think a lot of that shit is plays. It might be some reality in there, real life situations and moments that's going on, but I think they do enact plays and fights. And I ain't never been a part of no play at No Jumper.
right, where a person
Like I never like whatever
I ain't never been
happens.
a part of a play. Period.
What I'm saying, I ain't been part of play period either. I do my own channel. I come to No Jumper,
Right.
but I'm just saying is we speaking about No Jumper. So you know what I'm saying. A lot of people feel that it's plays that go on here, and I just be laughing like, man, anything at No Jumper that I've been a part of, that shouldn't just happen. Ain't been no play or a motherfucker was
shit
briefed
just
on
happened
something.
genuine and
Yeah,
organic.
like, oh yeah, you going in and it's gonna be this, you know, like
Bro, we
nah.
be pulling up 5 minutes before the pod, bro. Like all of us.
Freestyling.
Get there earlier. It would be 5 minutes before the pod. Pull it up, taking pics.
now we got Labubu's though, so we'll see what happens. from
So
there.
when y'all get the scrapping and shit be going down, that shit be
I ain't getting no
Out of
scrapping
nowhere.
on families, bro, because
like
it
when
ain't
shit
bad.
pop,
You mean
when shit pop,
arguments and
shit pop.
stuff?
Hell
saying,
yeah,
like, in
like
the past,
like the
like-
craziest shit I've been a part of here when that shit happened with Suspect and Brandon, like that shit was no play. That shit was like really happened in this motherfucker. Like when they went up and was trying to fight each other, like yeah, that shit really happened.
I ain't been a part of a single play.
Okay.
type shit. You feel me? So Mr. John Doe said,
Don't put me in y'all. Anybody want to play? Don't play with me.
hey, don't play with us. Make plays with us.
Hey, bro, I'm here to podcast, bro.
Exactly.
And do content, and that's it, and go home on Bloods. I ain't part of no play, and I don't want to be tough for nobody.
Exactly.
And for anybody, this is not a meeting place to get bracking with on Blood, because I'm outside, bro. Like Inglewood, South Central.
Yeah.
So this ain't the place, bro. Because what I believe, I'm gonna say public. I think the police looking at this motherfucker. I don't think nobody here is the feds, but they watching this shit. And they, you come here and go to jail if you want to or whatever. but whatever, nigga. But I'm not a part of no plays, and if you play with me,
don't say too much. Don't say too much to it.
Hey,
Don't say too much to it. Don't say too much to it.
Hey, I'll be fresh as hell if the feds watching. With that being said, Mr. John,
lemon peppers.
Mr. John Doe said, Ricky the Meek Miller podcasting fire. Keep it up, brother. That's fucking hilarious, dog. You did not mean that in a nice way.
I know. Salute.
Oh, I thought he was trying to
Salute.
Okay.
I might try that one out.
Hey, dreams and nightmares, Meek. All right, chill out.
Should I be? I fuck
love
with
Meek.
What's
Yeah,
wrong?
I love Meek.
That was a compliment.
Shit, nigga, what's wrong with Meek? Nigga, Meek go, nigga.
He
Shit,
didn't
I
mean
fuck
it
with
good
Meek.
though.
He did.
Besides all that little fake shit and plays they was trying to put in the public with him and Puffy, nigga, Meek go.
Yeah, the fake plays were kind of wild.
Fuck with Meek.
JP Sports Bar and Grill with a Canadian Cinco piece said, shout out everyone at No Jumper except Brandon. Big up JP Sports Bar and Grill.
JP.
Mr. John Doe says, stop talking about Thug before that big motherfucker start yelling.
Finally.
There you go.
I was waiting on one. I was like, damn, I ain't getting no digs.
He said, bro, whole life be on the internet, but they don't do this internet shit. Fools finna leave and post videos tonight and tomorrow.
Appreciate you, Mr. John Doe.
So that's what you so dumb at. So when motherfuckers say they don't do the internet, or me speaking for myself and I don't say do the internet, I don't go by what y'all go by. Like the internet rules that y'all go by and the shit y'all be on don't apply to me. I do what I do. I drop content and keep it moving. You the internet motherfucker, because you the one on here watching me, got my notifications on, and just watching a man. Like I know a lot of you dudes, women be mad. Like why y'all got Aunt Hefe on? Why y'all keep watching him and y'all hate him? That's like, explain that shit. Like for real, I don't watch none of y'all. I don't watch social media. I just do it. That's the cold shit about it though. I just do it and get a bag from it. That's the difference for me and y'all though, and any nigga talking.
Okay, you're spitting right now. I ain't gonna lie.
Cook, nigga.
That was some bars. DJ said, Weird Al Munchie B genuinely like Aunt Hefe, but I don't think the feeling is mutual. Richie Vid said the sexual tension between them is crazy. Dead homies. I don't know
Shit is weird.
who them is. I don't think
that was related to anything. That
How like, bro, y'all, that's what I be talking about.
The
These
sexual
chat
shit. I
motherfuckers.
think that whatever
That's
time
a
we was
different
talking
comment,
about
I think,
it might have been something with Tam and somebody else, bro.
I'm assuming we gonna shoot him some bail.
Dumb
Say
shit.
that was for Tam. DJ also said, Munchie B, Whack 100 Soldier and Hefe don't like your sensitive, sleepy thug. Richie Vids said, Whack must have made that call. This guy, John Doe, going crazy in the he said, should be cool when I talk about Ricky, but motherfuckers want to spare Aunt feelings. Cool. Ricky, I apologize, but won't ever speak on you again since we picking and choosing.
Spare Aunt feelings. You can't spare Aunt feelings. That's the thing. You can't spare Aunt feelings. You can't spare my motherfucking feelings.
So there's been, I will say this, I don't know who's retracting. I don't know if No Jumper Mod or is he doing it himself, but this is now $30. Two different Mr. John Doe super chats are now gone.
They took about $30.
Yeah, somebody.
I don't know what happens when it's retracted. I never did super chats.
I don't know.
He might have took it down himself.
Yeah, maybe.
He might could have. Nas Clutch, he sent 5 just for the love of the game. And is that it?
Yeah, Nas. Yeah.
We appreciate Shouts to the actual shouts to Nasir Jones. With that being said, Tam, thank you so much. We
Thank you
definitely
for
need
inviting me, love.
You're welcome as soon as you want to come back. You as well.
I got to make some shout out because I got a long way. I came a long way.
Please,
and I got a long way to go. First and foremost, I got to shout out my brother Slump. He from the Bay. You know what I'm saying? He the one that really got me in tune with the whole No Jumper universe. So shouts out Slumpster and my whole Ugly Money family, everybody in the ATL, man. It's love. That ugly money.
I gotta follow up on you.
Man, let me give a shout out before we go, man. Shout out, man, to the person on my team, Dre the Virgo, that be working my channel. You know what I'm saying?
Dre.
The shadows and shit. You
Okay,
feel me?
Dre.
On everything. She be making moves. They be trying to get the kid up out of there. You know what I'm saying? She be on her work. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out her, man.
Jay is hard.
Hey,
Shit, let me
look.
shout out my producer, Tommy Paparazzi.
Fuck
with you, boy.
You got that betting joint, right?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Follow Tommy Paparazzi,
Hold on.
man. He gets you right.
Y'all know I got kidnapped and went to the feds last month because they whatever. My YouTube channel got shut down, but the new one, Morals Over Money TV. Morals Over Money TV. Everybody tap in and subscribe and all that little shit. On B Team, nigga, on Family Games.
Subscribe to the Mayor of Inglewood, please.
Yeah, Morals Over Money TV. I'm saying it 3 times. Yeah.
Morals Over Money TV. That's a new. You feel
Go
me?
ahead and
Yeah.
subscribe, man. You know they hate it. Took the last channel, man. Go
Yeah.
tap in and bring them subscribers back up.
They said
man.
I got
Mysterious
kidnapped.
dark figure.
I went to
What
jail.
about Tam? What's like the best way to
What's
tap in
up,
with you?
Tamara?
Oh, I got YouTube at Time to Time TV. That's also my Twitter. And my Instagram is my name, Tamberlin. Somebody put it in the chat. So shout out to you for spelling my name correctly.
Okay, Tamara.
And I'm almost at 100K on YouTube. So if y'all
Look
just
at
come over there,
you.
I'm going to get a
You better
plaque.
get your plaque.
Damn,
bro.
hey, Tam, you 100K on YouTube?
Almost,
Damn.
yeah.
That's
okay,
amazing.
check
I'm like
you out
at
like a
87
survey.
right now, so pull up on me.
How long you
Just
been
post a
on
lot of
that?
shorts.
No free
you'll be all right.
shit.
How long
You
been
post
on
shorts?
I post shorts all
Yeah,
the
you
time.
post shorts. It'll go.
Okay, nigga about to pull up on you like some pennies. Yeah.
Not that long.
Well, shit, I'm
She
shouting out
running
on
it
YouTube
up.
too.
Yeah,
then.
I'm trying.
Look.
I think we need to sign Tam, for being honest. You feel me? Like,
sure.
Give me a
she got
check, no
motion.
jumper.
Hey, no. I'm advocating for Tam for sure.
Yeah.
With that being said,
Pulling up this Thursday, right?
For sure, we got to
if
check
she's
it out.
down, I would love to have her. All you got to do is look up Lush One MacArthur Park. You will not only see my new music video, which I'd encourage you
MacArthur
guys
Gerb.
to check out. Yeah, MacArthur Gerb in the building, but you'll also see a vlog that me and Donnie shot for Donnie's channel of me copping Zans on Alvarado. You feel me? Like
Morals Over
first
Money
person
TV,
ever do it.
y'all. Morals
on
Over
camera.
Money TV. Go subscribe.
Yeah,
on
my
Bloods.
joint. You can follow
I'm
me.
in
at,
rebuild.
You can follow me at Ugly Money Nietzsche. That's Ugly Money NICHE, and of course Ugly Money TV. And if you want to hear more about the whole YSL, I got a new interview with a YSL member. Directly grew up with Thug. It's right on Ugly Money TV. I can come check it out.
Yeah, I'm about to be in.
I swear to God, nobody's holds.
Hey, bro, I got you. Come fuck with me.
No one in Atlanta's ever ratted.
No, I'm about to be out there in
Real shit,
October.
don't
I'm out
You can't
there.
trust no people that do
Everything.
yes,
I got
I don't care who's ratting or not. We're going to Magic City. All right.
go.
With that
We gotta
being,
go.
yeah.
You gotta get some lemon pepper chicken wings.
I've
Before,
been
do they make you
to
say
Magic
ma'am
City
and
and King of
Hell
Diamonds.
no.
They demand
Say what?
that you say?
No.
Magic
Your
City
honor's
and King of
always.
Diamonds.
Yeah, I
a
do
good
King of
thing to
Diamonds
say.
on Thursdays.
What? I was in there, bro. The first time I went to King of Diamonds, bro, me and Slim Fono was out there. Then boom, we left our section because he fuck with he rest in peace, Memphis.
Young
Dolph.
Dolph.
Yeah.
Nigga, what? We went
got
over there with
songs with
Dolph
Dolph, my nigga.
and Paper Route, nigga.
Yeah.
Inglewood, nigga. That I had a
Come on
ball,
down, bro.
nigga.
Come on
That's
down,
the first
man.
time I've been in a club that fully naked.
Yeah.
I was in there. What?
Atlanta's
Nah,
so
they-
tight.
I
The
gotta
strip
go
club
shout
don't
out.
get y'all don't get naked out here.
Well, yes, they do, but
Hey,
it's a little
look,
bit.
look. It's, compared to the South,
Yeah, it's not the
Yeah.
same.
yeah, ain't gonna even talk about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
there's-
that'd
there's
be
no
ass.
point.
You can't be
Look,
naked and serve liquor out here.
Yeah, no, for sure. If you go to a strip club in LA, then you go to a strip club versus Atlanta and versus like Miami,
Right.
you ain't gonna even want to go to a strip club when you come back to LA.
Oh, okay.
You're
It's
gonna be like,
literally-
oh nah.
Everybody go stream Do That by Kingdom. I'm on the marketing team.
Oh,
Help me out.
Hell yeah.
Oh, hold on. Nothing but blood. Slim 400. Me, Kid Roo. Ice almost to 1 million. Nigga, nothing but bloods. Nigga, everybody go stream that shit.
Shit.
Long live Slim 400 for sure.
Okay, shit.
That's a banger right there.
What?
Yeah,
almost
shit.
to an M on B team, nigga.
Hey, shit,
Long
we
live my bro.
5 bills to get you whacked. 7 Hail Marys, man. Y'all already know, man. Check that thing out, man. Young and Hefe.
Y'all enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll see you guys back tomorrow. Much love. We about to be out too.
Stay dangerous. Stay home, stupid.